David.
Hey, PRSR from Team Lethal here.
Marco, one of the captains from Team Meta Club.
Nice. So we're going to be commentating for you today, mainly these two guys. I'm going to be doing more production, getting this tournament on the way. So let me call things out. I'll be right back.
All right. Thank you. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh, I got the timer too.
Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, I'll bring you in. Yeah, give me a second. I know it's tight in here.
Oh my gosh. Hey, bro, you sharing? What is that juiciness?
You want?
Oh, man, that thing looks delicioso.
Oh, no, dude.
I'll just grab one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, this is...
No
this,
problem.
this
All right,
looks
so. Hey, guys. Pairings are up. And let's get... Who should we put on stream, guys?
What do we have?
$5. Did you already...
I'm the one that called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me 1 second.
I want to see this matchup. Simon versus Claudio.
Okay, Simon versus Claudio on stream.
So, Vincent?
Get you over here.
Oh, it's just worth it.
That thing looks still... The fries are delicious, I'll tell you that much.
Mm-hmm. And I can't wait to see.
Is that next door?
Mm-hmm. Next door. They merged with a burger joint, so it's not just Greek stuff; it's burgers too.
Nice. Turn my ringtone down just in case it starts blaring off.
And no, man, I really enjoy doing this. I get to see a lot of cards, how they're supposed to be played. It gives me an idea when I'm going to play for Nats.
Hey, that's the way I feel about it. I just love seeing all the interactions, and you see a lot of different play styles too. You know. Honestly, I really enjoyed to see you play one day because I know you're definitely one of the more creative minds in Houston.
I tried to. Oh, you did. I think last time you saw me, I did
Wait
my
for us,
Kaioken
okay,
Evolution.
before you start.
Well,
Clean- clean
this-
house.
Yeah, you used to have some of the coolest combos, bro. I used to hype you out. Yeah, you can pick tables unless you're on stream. Then you have to. But if you're not, you can pick your table.
All right. Here, let me in here real quick.
Yes, sir.
This is super hard to do from back here.
I apologize.
Yeah. All right. We're almost there. So it's... So what I'm doing is I'm putting in the names here.
I actually got me a new spice for that too.
Oh yeah? I would have doubted, man. Look at you, still finding the time.
Do we know what teams these guys are on?
I'm always in the
I
lab.
don't think Simon's on the team, and obviously Claudio is in Team Meta Club.
Okay.
I can
Let me see.
confirm right now, bro.
All right. So these guys are shuffling up, getting ready to start.
Oh, you got me with my pants down.
No, I wasn't gonna do that. Do you like that?
Simon said he is now.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and call the time, and then I'll be sharing this while you guys commentate. Go ahead, Marco, come back, and I'll get you a drink, whatever you want.
Red Gatorade if you do have one.
Okay. Timer start. All right, so here we go, guys.
With me, yellow Gatorade or the Mango Arizona.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
All right. I'm assuming they can hear us, right?
Yeah. We're already on right now. It's just, I was trying to stuff my face real quick. Woo!
Oh, this is very nice. The meta mat that Simon has. All right. So clearly here on the left,
Orange?
red.
Oh, red. Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
So here we see Simon playing Kid Goku, and we have looks like Claudio's playing the red and yellow ape engine with the Broly.
Red and yellow ape engine. That's what's up.
Thank you.
Calling it Claudio versus Stream Slayer next week. Well, we shall see. There is a good chance. And so, as Marco said, we have a Vanilla-Ku now. Actually, this is a really, it's been a long time since I've seen Vanilla-Ku being played. Is there a reason why Vanilla-Ku is not being played, in your opinion?
I just think it's one of the more fair decks in the game, and right now a lot of the top contending decks don't really have fair things that they can do. Like Shenron, they get free reanimation for like basically no cost. The Broly, they can run some of the best cheese in the game, like the Mira restand and so forth.
Right.
So like, you know, I just think at this point it's just about the amount of pressure that Vanillico can put, which is still a lot of pressure. It's just maybe not as consistent as most other decks can do.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I mean, I think last time there was a last chance qualifier in Columbus, and I think only one Vanillico topped.
Yeah.
And then there was just multiple Shenrons, like you were saying, Janimbas and all that. And no, it's very interesting to see. Yeah. And with Simon, I know my boy got spice. He always brings that spice. He's in the lab, he's cooking it up, throwing up spices. And so it looks like he has a blue variant Vanillico, and he's got the optimal play right here. He found that one-drop Goku. He's searching for that Dragon Ball, using the effect, trying to build that hand advantage as much as possible. Yeah. But this is actually very interesting, too, because I wanted to see how strong the yellow-red apes were going to be. Because ever since that card came out in the draft box,
it's a color King Vegeta.
Yeah, there you go. And I think it's an arrival for one red.
It is a rival for one yellow.
One yellow.
And obviously, you have to combo into the corresponding colors, which is red and yellow.
Red and yellow. And then it comes out, and then the following turn, you can actually evolve on top of it. And so it looks like, here we go. We got Anthony, Marco's team, Argent. Don't let this DBS knowledge fool you. He's double dipping. What does the double dipping mean?
He's basically saying that I'm leaving DBS to be full time in Argent Saga, which is not true, by the way.
Oh, gotcha.
I do enjoy the game, but DBS is definitely more of a home for me. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely for me too, man. I love, like I say before, time and time again on the stream, I love DBS, and I just straight from work, after that bell rings, I just drive all the way over here and I just get ready, man, because it's just such a fair game too. It's well balanced, with all the card games that are out there. And you got your lives, kind of resembles that of Pokemon. Yeah. And you got your mana that represents that, a magic. But the thing is, with magic, it was specific cards that were your lands. Yeah. Which, oh man, I would always get upset because I got that curse where I draw either no mana at all or my whole hand is mana. Yeah. And in this card game, any card can be mana. Yeah. And then of course you got the Yu-Gi-Oh type of knowledge of, you got cards that can be special summon. You can do as many special summons as you can, play up to your energies and your resources and stuff. Yeah. So it's really good, but I actually haven't tried my hand in Argent Saga.
It's definitely a good game. It's very similar to kind of Magic in the sense that it helps you become more of a disciplined player. So I would definitely recommend giving it a try one day. But getting back into the game, we can see that Simon is having a very strong turn with playing the one-drop talent Pan.
Do we know what decks they're using?
Yeah, Simon's playing...
Go ahead and type it there.
Okay. So, blue, Vanillico...
So, continuing, we got Pan swinging in now. Pan is a strong card in itself. It's a one-drop. You swing. It's a self-awakener. You're able to pull life. It gains 10k. At the end of the turn, the Pan bounces back to your hand. Excuse me. So, it's a reusable one-drop, and it's just really strong. And it looks like they already have the Android 8 out on field. And the Android 8 says that if a Vanillico were to leave the field at any point in time, the Android 8 can pop a card on the opponent's side of the field. And so it looks like we got a swing by the leader. We got Sensu Beans being played, which is very strong. I think anything that has blue in it, you have to run Sensu Bean. It's just really, really strong. And even though there are answers to Sensu Bean, I don't see a lot of people playing them. Even though each color has a one-drop that specifies if your opponent untaps an energy on their turn that's a non-awakening skill, you can actually drop an energy.
Yeah. Most of the time, it's like, if it follows the game plan, or if it's just like a complement to the game plan, people will run it. But, I mean, nonetheless, double Sensu Bean for Simon right now is extremely strong, because the more pressure you're putting on the Broly leader, the yellow one, the less pressure they're able to put back onto you.
Definitely. And it looks like with tapping 2, bringing out that 3-drop Debura with 30k, that's a lot of pressure right there.
Pretty much a confirmed damage.
Oh, yeah. Either confirmed damage, well, yeah, definitely at this point, because there's no sparking, and we got Cloud that's tapped out right now. So we're swinging in, and it looks like we're going to be seeing some type of action from Cloud the following turn, because we're already at 4 lives right here. Unless he decides to swing, take a life, and then draw a card to gain some type of hand advantage. But it looks like he already has a novel in his hand right now.
I really like what Simon's doing here. He's swinging with the one drop into the leader, who's currently at 10. The one drop's currently at 10K.
Ah.
He combos a vanilla to make the one drop into a 15, which most likely may possibly mean that Simon may awaken right now. I'm not entirely sure if he's at 6 or 7, but if he's at 6, he's going to awaken.
Exactly, because the specifications for the vanilla coup is at 6 life, 6 or less. If you have a vanilla card in the drop area, you can actually awaken. It's a draw 1, untap 1, and it's real strong. So wow, it looks like, yeah, Cloud is down to 3 lives.
Yeah, that is very bad and unfortunate for him.
Oh, that bum rush. That's one thing that even though it might be a fair deck, it really can bum rush. It can produce a lot on the board. And it looks like it's just a mono blue variant. Yeah. Which anytime you have a mono any color, it's gonna be at its strongest because you're not relying on, oh, I need to have this color energy, or I can't play this card due to effects and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But that pressure, oh my, and it's good because you could swing with that Goku, and if you try to get rid of the Goku, it leaves the field, and then Android 8 goes off.
Exactly.
And so it's just real strong. And so it looks like he did awaken. So he drew untap 1, and it looks like we're tapping 1 for another Goku.
I don't agree with this play entirely because, well, I mean, you get the value for off the Dragon Ball, but if his intentions are to use it defensively, it would not go very well simply for the fact that the Broly leader can tap a battle card.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So, I mean, obviously the play for Cloud would be awaken, tap the Android 8, get rid of the Android 8, and then you don't have to worry about that. But actually, I see in Cloud's hand that there's actually U6 one-drops.
Yeah.
And so they can't even be KO'd by card effects anyways.
That is correct. So actually, he can put some type of pressure with those one-drops into the one-drop Goku.
Exactly,
So,
exactly.
yes, even though it might cause you to use a card out of your hand, you're essentially going to be trading.
Yep, because Cloud that has the one-drop U6 cards, they only have 4K power. They do not have 5K power. Yep. It would be really strong if they did have 5K power. But it looks like, so we charged an energy, and we're swinging into one of the Gokus, and of course the effect of Android 8, we're going to pop that card that's already on the field.
You're completely okay with that.
Yeah. I think at that point you were just trying to bait out one of them. Mm-hmm. And so here we go. We're over here pondering. I can't wait to see this. We got 1 red and 1 yellow energy. Ooh, this is exciting right here.
Unfortunately, normally this deck really starts popping off on turn 3 because your game plan normally with 2 energies up is to arrival the King Vegeta out, the dual color. You then turn 3, you will evolve, you then awaken with 2 energies up. So right now, Claudio is like, he's like in a very bad situation right now with all this. And he decides not to awaken, which is very interesting.
Wait, so he swung and then passed turn?
He probably swung to try to bait out a negate or anything like that, but yeah. So, actually, Claudio's in a very dangerous situation right now.
And I see that there's a topo in hand, but you have to have 2 reds in order to play that card.
No, actually, so that's why he passed turn. No, you only need 1 red requirement. If it's your opponent's turn, it becomes a 2-drop, I believe.
Okay. So he might be banking on playing that, but the hand advantage that is built by Vanilla Coup, I mean, if he really wants to put pressure, he can easily drop 2 cards and then throw double strike on one of his cards.
Yeah. Now, the good thing is about the Claudio situation is that as long as Simon swings with the leader first and falls under Topo, any other battle card that Simon swings with is susceptible to being popped by the dual color King Vegeta. Because the King Vegeta pops anything in rest mode that is 3 or less and it draws you a card.
There we go. So we got that Topo play.
Yeah.
Now, in order for the Topo to activate, Cloud does need to drop a card, but for the rest of the turn, anytime a card or the leader card swings, he has to drop 2 cards as cost.
Yeah, Simon does. Correct. Yeah.
So now we're thinking, and that actually might buy him some time, but I don't know if he's going to be bloodlust because there's 3 cards left in his life.
Now, this is the bad thing. With Simon, you might be completely okay. You can see there's a Champa in Simon's hand, so you might be completely okay pitching 2 possibly to swing with the leader and put a little bit of pressure onto Claudio with the double strike.
So there we go, trying to get that hand advantage, trying to get another card in hand. Oh, and I see it right there, that nice shiny Dabura. Ooh.
But this is definitely the better play nonetheless.
So here we go right here. And yep, I do see U6 cards. Oh man, I wish I could see a little bit more of this match. But we will see next turn. I think he's gonna be able to combo out. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah. I don't think Simon's going to swing here. I think he is most likely just going to build a hand advantage, build a board up a little bit, and pass turn most likely.
Yeah, because dipping 2 cards, that means the first swing has to go through.
Yeah.
And then you're going to dip another 2 cards for the second swing and then combo everything out and then the Champa.
Yeah. So basically, the only reason you would do this is to force him to use like super combos or force the awaken. But I think in this position, you're still okay just passing turn.
Exactly, because even if you force super combos or negates, you know, that topo did its job. You know, it wrecked you of your hand. You know, that justice.
Yeah. Basically, Claudio would build a little bit of momentum and turn that momentum into like massive amounts of pressure. So yeah, so the more optimal play would definitely probably be. I agree with this play too. Fill up the board a little bit with another beater and try to beat them down next turn.
Right. That way you just got full energy, you got full life. You don't know quite what your opponent is doing. You just know that it's Broly and it's yellow-red. I mean, of course, we know a little bit because we can see the hand, and of course we got the other co-captain here from Team Meta Club cluing us in on this. But okay, so he did end up passing. He is tapped out, but Vanilla Ku's at 6 life, so we're good to go with that. So we're gonna see what we put down in energy, and hopefully we see some magic. I can't wait to see this magic because we got an awakened sister that's been energized, and so I can't wait. So with you know, I'm wondering, you know, is the Vados Champa gonna be played? You know, is all this other stuff that he threw in there? We about to see the spice, and we gonna see if it tastes pretty good. So here we go. He's thinking on the play right now. He's got 2 yellow energies. He's got 1 red one. He's got that topo on field, so that's a pretty good beater right there if you're going to try to bait out that Vanilla Coup, because you could essentially awaken, put the vanilla, one of the last Vanilla Coup in rest mode, because there are 2 Android 8s, and then just swing into the Vanilla Coup. Of course, they're going to pop the topo, but you want to make sure that, you know, there are no essential cards that are being popped other than what's already on board.
Yeah. I think Claudio should awaken this turn, unless he has another topo, but I'm not entirely sure.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just U6. He does have another negate in hand. He has an unbreakable. He has a bloodlust. It looks like he's got defense. It doesn't look like he has the cards needed to arrival and evolve.
Well, he's going to arrival right now, so most likely he's probably going to do.
Oh no, it's right there. Haha.
Hopefully he's attacking leader. This would have been a wasted attack.
Yeah.
So this is what I mean. You will pop a battle card that has 3 or less in rest mode. Yeah, I believe that is correct. Then you'll draw a card.
Oh, that's what's up. That's nice.
Okay. Yeah.
I like that right there. I'm thinking since it's part red that it was going to reduce power.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of doubting myself right now. But no, it's pop 3 or less in rest mode. Yeah, so right now what Claudio can do after this battle is over is use Planet Vegeta to search out another pseudo combo of the Unbreakable Goku.
And then awaken.
Evolve into the ape. Now those pseudo combos are essentially super combos.
Yep. Because whenever you evolve into that ape, it reduces the combo cost of all Saiyan cards by 1. And so I think that's why it's so the card is so detrimental. It's a combo cost of 2, but it's a 4-drop 8 that comes out on board when you combo with it. It has double strike, and I believe it has an added effect that puts a card in rest mode or KOs a card in rest mode.
Are you talking about the 5-drop?
The 4-drop combo card, the ape card that.
The new one that came from the
draft
box.
Yeah, that one.
So basically, with the king on the field, he will become a 1-drop to combo with, and when he comes on board, he puts a battle card in rest mode, and he'll draw a card.
Gotcha. There you go, right there. That's that beautiful card that we talked about. That's worth a good pretty
Anthony
penny.
Is that? Do we know which Anthony?
That's Anthony Ha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't let his DBS knowledge fool you. He's double dipping.
So
here we go. So we do got the awaken. So we got the untapped 2. We got the awaken. All right, let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, okay.
He will evolve.
So just like you said, he's going to evolve. It's gonna give all his yellow battle cards that are Saiyans barrier, and then of course it will decrease the combo cost. Now I don't remember correctly. Does the King Vegeta ape have blocker?
No, he does not.
Okay, does not have blocker, so he cannot use that as a blocker.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. So we're gonna be swinging at the Vanilla Coup, and okay, that's nice. I did say before that he was just gonna pop the topo. He cannot pop the ape that has just been evolved because of the fact that it has barrier.
Correct.
So all right. So I see what's going on. If we got a lot more barrier stuff, or like I said, the U6 that can't be KO'd at this point, well then, I mean, those Android 8s are really not doing much.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that it is a blue vanilla coup. We're going to be seeing Gogeta, Gogeta.
That is very true. We are coming up to those turns, but honestly, I believe if Claudio lives past his upcoming turn of Simons, I feel like Claudio may be able to sneak away with the win because of the amount of pressure that this deck can put out.
Oh yeah, he'll be able to sneak because now that King Vegeta ape is on board, now essentially he got super combos for days.
Yeah.
He's gonna be able to combo out apes that are strong as heck. Oh, there you go. There's the pop on Topo, and so he's gonna be doing a lot of work. And then of course the U6 cards, I want to see the synergy with the apes in the U6. Oh, we're actually going to be swinging. Now, does the Planet Vegeta untap all apes or just apes with blocker?
No, it taps all apes. So
All
that ape
apes.
will go into active mode. I actually don't agree with this plan right here because all you're allowing Simon to do is gain cards to help him kill you on his following turn. Because you know you're not going to kill him, and you know you can put out a lot of pressure. And I also don't agree with Claudio searching the 4-drop ape from the draft box because in order for that to be playable right now, he would need to take a life and restand an energy.
Exactly,
Which puts
exactly.
him in double strike range.
Double strike range, and we
So-
did see the Champa in his hand too.
Exactly. So I definitely would have searched out the unbreakable pseudo combo Goku as I mentioned. Yeah.
Ooh, my goodness, I like this. Woo! Like I said, there's just something about commentating where you're seeing all the plays, you're seeing everything going down, and you know it's all good to be in the tournament.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you know about your deck, you know about how you play it, and you only see a few people as you move up into the tournament. Yeah. But actually, commentating and you're seeing the featured matches, you're seeing some good stuff go down.
Yeah. So here we saw Simon out combo, which is very interesting. Personally, I would have taken the hit and try to go for the kill next turn. But
oh yeah, definitely, because the ideology is Vanilla Coup actually only has 5 lives, and with 5 lives, you know for a fact your opponent is tapped out. Yeah. And they can't really put more pressure. So like you said, it's just more card advantage, for the following turn.
Yeah.
And so there we go. We got the turn this past. We got Cloud right now is tapped out.
Yep.
3 lives left. We got that 8 that does not have blocker. And I guess we'll see. We're probably not going to see Gogeta, obviously, this turn because you need 5 energies. But with 5 energies, Vanilla Coup can stack the board up.
One addition I would definitely like to add to the ape deck is definitely the new DPR rare Bardock that came from the draft box, because essentially he can come into play for free once your opponent has 3 energies, I believe, by putting one of their battle cards in rest mode. So imagine this scenario. You put either the vanilla or the android in rest mode, you play the Bardock for free, and then you combo out the Bardock from the tournament pack that has blocker. And then you evolve onto that, and now you have a free blocker double strike on the board, all for 0 energy.
Hey, that's what's up right there.
So that's definitely something I'll definitely be testing to give it a try.
And then you got to definitely let us know out here. Guys, you already know, you watching this stream right now, get out your notepad, get out your pen, because we got the co-captain here from Team Meta Club, one of the clubs that is dominating the scene. They got a lot of people that are actually just doing what they do best.
So Simon goes down to 4 life, putting pressure with the pan right now. So he should probably go for the kill this turn, because if he lets Claudio live another turn, it may be bad news for him.
Exactly. And if this right here goes through, he might want to, with that novel that he has in his hand, you can combo a substantial amount. And I think with that, we might get Cloud taking the hit, and then if you're in double strike range, it's going to take is one going through at that point. So, but the thing is, Simon doesn't have any 1-drop vanilla coups to bring out any of the 3 drops or the 2 drops, which, is a good thing for Cloud, but at the same time, if Simon draws into one, by random happenstance, then it might be all over at that point. We got ourselves a 2-drop, we got ourselves the leader, and we got the 2 Android 8s that he could decide to either combo with or swing with.
Yeah. So right here, you can see the value of Claudio's decision of removing the vanilla coups, the 1-drop Kid Gokus off the board, because Simon right now cannot recycle his Dragon Balls, and he cannot put out free bodies right now.
Yep, exactly. And then look, we got Sheba commenting, where my boy Evan at? You'll be seeing Evan. If he's got a feature match, you'll see him. We'll let you guys know. But obviously, stay tuned. After this, we have King of the Hill, where Evan is going to face off against Maxter they're both from actually Team Meta Club, and they're just trying to take it from the Stream Slayer, but we're gonna see if Maxter can actually pull it off. So there we go. So we have the Champa that's being discarded. We might have another Champa in hand.
He does.
I don't know if I would have discarded the Champa, showing my opponent that.
Yeah, possibly showing. Yes, I already have one. That is very true. That is very key information that you are possibly showing if the opponents are like on their toes, looking at everything you're doing.
Because if you discard a Champa, that 9 times out of 10, that means you had another one.
Exactly.
And you didn't want to discard another card, but you're revealing to your opponent that you play Champa.
Yep.
So, ooh.
That is a lot of key information right there. That is very true.
Now, with the key information, if something can be done with it, that's a different story. But, I mean, we'll see, because it looks like we got 7 cards in Cloud's hand right now. And so, yeah, them pseudo combos would come in handy. Your play thought was a better ideology. Go in with and get the Unbreakable, for another super combo. And see. So it looks like we do have the Champa being played. So we got a double strike going in.
Going for 45 right now.
For 45, and so he's trying to get the double strike in first.
Yeah.
And then going to go swing in with the single. Now, I mean, it's personal preference at that point. If you do it that way, then your opponent can't use any sparking negates, because we do have a drop area, and so if he tried going for 1 and then tried swinging, essentially you can have 1 negate. So he went straight on with the double strike, so that the next attack that goes through, you're just gonna shotgun.
Exactly. That's very important to know what you just said.
Hey, what's happening, Sheba 9000? I appreciate you following us, man. We can't do this stream without you guys. Again, thanks.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So what were you saying?
I was just saying what you're saying is very true and is very good information. Since this attack went through, you can put a lot of free pressure with the Dragon Ball, since it's a vanilla battle card. Just go for the double strike and save all the big hits. So right here, he's most likely going to probably shotgun this.
Whatever one goes through, either the leader or the Bardock that's on board right now, and just shotgun. Now remember, we got Cloud that still has that King Vegeta ape on board. So any sayings that have a combo cost of 1 will be reduced to 0. Oh, wow. So we got another pan being played. Just continue adding that pressure. Continue adding Oh, I see 3 super combos in Simon's hand. Oh,
yeah.
No, that's going to be tough to get around.
Yeah, you're totally
This is a very good play. You get additional cards to your hand to out combo, and also you're just basically eating a card out of Claudio's hand because he cannot afford to take this 15K, and he gets another drop pan.
Wow. It just continues. You hate to see this happen.
We have 3 to 1. That's something I have to get used to. I apologize.
It's difficult. I get all up into commentating, and I get so focused that I forget the lives. They need to be changed every now and then. So here we go. Oh, we do.
Great, guys.
So, okay, so he's reading the card underneath there. Maybe some more information that he might get.
He doesn't have to need to worry about it too much,
Yeah.
unless he's clarifying that that's a legal evolved target.
Right. Which was way too late,
Yeah,
because
way too late, but
because both players already accepted the game state at this point.
Exactly.
And so here we go right now. We comboed out. So it didn't look like he shotgunned off of the pan swing. So now we're going to be swinging with the leader now.
Here you will shotgun.
Ooh, I wonder how come you didn't shotgun with the pan, but you shotgun with the leader. They have the same base power.
Yeah, they do, but essentially what the purpose of the pan was just to eat a card out. Hopefully you basically scout out if he had only 10Ks or he had a couple of 5Ks. Because with the pan, if you only had 10Ks, you basically just got, you force Claudio to over combo on a hit, and that gives you the information that you need to when you combo into this shot right here.
Gotcha. So, he's already at, what is that, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80, 90, 95.
95.
Oh, 95.
This is a very big number. We'll see if Claude can get out of it. We haven't seen him use a single super combo yet.
He might be saving all of them in his hand.
Exactly.
Boy Priest beat Evan.
Oh, that's what's up. Hey, we might get to see somebody on stream. Somebody from my team, that is. Ooh. All right, so let's go. Let's see what we got. Start comboing.
25, 35.
Oh, that's right. The Awakened Sisters are Yellow Saiyans. Hey,
There you go.
Write down on that notepad the little spice. Unfortunately, we couldn't see too much. Maybe we can see it in another round. But Simon Says takes the game, and as we can see, Vanilla Coup is strong. But in the meta that we have nowadays, it might be a little bit difficult, as Marco was saying, in order to bring Vanilla Coup back into DBS. The fact that Vanilla Coup is fair and that this meta is pretty much a counterplay meta.
Counterplay, hyper aggro. It depends. You have Shenron, they like to play the control game. They just ramp up, play defensively. You have Janemba kind of falling out of the scene a little bit, as you can see, actually.
Really?
Yeah, we haven't seen Janemba triumph very efficiently as they were before, but you see Broly making a lot of noise right now.
The starter deck Broly?
No, the yellow Broly, we just saw.
Oh, the yellow Broly.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
But as mentioned, as you can see, like Vanilla Coup, the amount of pressure he was able to put on turn 2 nullified the amount of pressure that Claudio was able to, put on his turn, to where it forced him to actually play defensively. He could not swing to take a life to get that additional draw. He should essentially just pass turn. Basically just trading turns with Simon, which benefited Simon at the end because he was able to stock up on androids, play the Vanilla Coup, and draw with the leader's power. So you can see, like, when you play against the yellow Broly leader, the key is definitely to aggro them in the beginning so you can nullify the amount of pressure they can clap back.
Exactly. Yep, that Broly leader is too strong, and we still seeing Broly.
It was a good match.
Yeah. It was a good match. It turns out that Vanilla Coup took the match, and so I mean, like I said, yeah, Simon ended up getting it. So we didn't get to see the Gogeta, but we did. We saw a lot of good stuff. I mean, we saw White Mono.
Huge Gogeta fan.
Oh, I'm a huge Gogeta dude. Yeah, when I get the chance to see the Gogeta, dude,
I'm a fan of these glasses. These glasses say Dragon Ball, dude.
They do?
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
hey, can you see people's aura? Are these like scouters, bro?
A little bit. I haven't seen anyone over 9,000 yet. I see someone that's at 9,000 right now, but not over 9,000.
Okay.
So we need an orange marker. Let me get the 4 stars going on my shades right here. But no, don't be too hasty at me, guys. I forgot my hat. I normally always wear my Wings of Freedom hat, but I was hurrying out this morning, and I remember my cards, but I forgot my hat. So that's just gonna have to be next week.
Don't worry. It happens.
So I thought I'd wear the glasses instead, But I cannot wait. What's happening next week?
All nationals.
Woo!
Yes, very exciting.
Oh man, yeah, you so excited. You leaving on Thursday?
Yeah, I'm leaving on Thursday. Get some early play testing in, and yeah.
That's what you got to do. Me, I'm gonna be leaving on Friday, so you guys will be having me again for another week, and we're gonna have another stream here. Now, unfortunately, if we don't have a lot of people joining in for the tournament, we're actually not gonna have a stream. But we'll just see who's all going to be here. I mean, this is another place that you actually can play test. But the idea is get to the place you're trying to play at, play test, and then do all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
Now, here we go. We got Sheba here. Hella fun to watch. The way you guys commentate gets me hyped like I'm watching a soccer match on Telemundo.
That's really cool to hear.
That's what's up. No, I appreciate that. I mean, because coming into this is actually, I love commentating, and of course, it's all about what they think, though. And if they don't like it as much, well, then I'm gonna get the boot, But no, I love it. I appreciate it, and I try to bring as much hype to the game as possible because this game needs a lot of hype. It needs a lot of hype. I love this game, and then of course, I gotta always have a commentator that's level-headed because we can't have two hype people, but at the same time, we can't have two level people either. We gotta bring a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying?
David, you are phenomenal commentating. I see you every week. I do judge every week, but I do go back to watch the streams again just to see what was said, to see what was said in the comments. And this guy's the guy. He's the right man for the job.
Like I said, I try. I humble myself. I understand. I throw a little bit of jokes here and there. My experiences, obviously the big plays that are happening there. But it's just amazing. Like I said, I get to see all the people that are commenting on stream. I actually had a couple co-commentators, that they gave me some ideologies. They told me, hey, we got this person playing Dende Frieza. He should watch out for this, and that. And it was just awesome because, I get to speak to multiple people at the same time watching all these games and then taking notes about what I'm going to be playing because I still have no idea what I'm going to be playing for Nats.
No, I completely agree with that. So we have Shiva here saying, how can we stay up to date with the stream social media? So I'll let you explain every week.
So every week here at Senpai's, we have SAS. Yeah, I coined SAS. It's Super as Senpai's. Every week we have this tournament. It's a local tournament, and we just stream it here. And what ends up happening is we have this nice little segment called King of the Hill.
Yes.
And it all started when one person called out another person on Facebook, and then from then it's just been history. And so Senpai's decided that we were gonna debut our stream with those two people from Facebook. Oh, and it was a great match. It was a sight to see. I actually didn't come into the picture until a little bit after that, but then with you guys, appreciating the hypeness and whatnot, you guys kept me on here for a little bit longer. So what happens is the King of the Hill for the following week is gonna have their tournament fee waived, which is very good, very good. And you get exposure, with King of the Hill. And the person that wins the tournament, who is undefeated today, gets to challenge the King of the Hill the following week.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's how we do it.
Who doing King of the Hill this week? We got Maxter from Team Meta Club, and we got your boy, the Stream Slayer from Team Meta Club as well. Undefeated.
Unscathed,
The
untarnished.
very first King of the Hill.
and the only.
Still reigning champ.
I'm not gonna lie. If Evan wins tonight,
Hey, but the thing is with Evan, I was telling him too, there's two different personalities that you got. You got people that have played regularly and people that play under a camera. And so we were talking to Evan, and Evan, he'll play, and I see him too. His hands are just steady when he makes his play. And I kind of think what's happening too is that
He already lost round 1 of this tournament. I'm laughing at it.
Oh, but he's not playing the victory strike day. He's testing something else out.
let me say this is what I hear. I hear he scrubs out in tourneys, but when King of the Hill matters, he's there to play.
When it matters. After the tournament, he goes and talks to Goku. I'm not lying. He goes out there, talks to Goku. He comes back in, and I feel it. He's warmer. I feel that aura coming out. And while he's playing, I don't even see him thinking. His hands are just doing everything. It's that Ultra Instinct. His hands are doing everything. He's comboing. He's doing everything. And it's just, he does the plays, and it's just phenomenal. It really is. And I'm telling everybody.
Hey, FG2 Frankie, I will be King of the Hill soon.
Go ahead and block him.
Shoot that man.
Go ahead and block him.
Hey, you know what? I welcome stuff like that, though. That's healthy competition right there for our King of the Hill right here. I love seeing that. And unfortunately, I don't get to play much. I can't be reigning champ, but at the same time, I do love commentating, dude. Commentating is just so awesome for me.
You ever want to switch out? There's plenty of people that give you a little break, get your King of the Hill in. One of these weeks. Maybe after that's when you're freshened up and trying new things.
Okay, no, I can try that. And it's definitely after the new set comes out, because I see some great stuff coming out in the new set.
Let me tell you, this next set looks exciting.
What are we about to see?
We are about to see a lot. So far we have seen, I believe, the structure deck leaders, which is the Baby Vegeta. We definitely seen a couple of the...
Oh, that Baby Vegeta. Oh, my gosh.
You can see that they're introducing now the new Awakening mechanic, which is going to be at 2 lives, draw 2, untap 2. Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No.
So there's a couple of leaders that have been introduced already. One of them is definitely the Baby Vegeta. I believe he's from the starter deck, but they're introducing a new Awakening mechanic, which allows you to awaken at 2 lives, and when you're at 2 lives, you draw 2, untap 2, and flip to the awakened side.
That's what's up. I mean, it's a very, very strong thing to do, but at the same time, it's balanced because you can only awaken at 2 lives. Hey, that was a Stream Slayer, guys. Hey.
Shiba, there he is.
But, and the new leaders, is that supposed to be the new Beerus leader?
The Beerus, yes, the red one, yes.
The revamp from the very first one?
No.
There's another Beerus.
Yeah, all the revamps are coming in set 9.
Okay.
So this upcoming set 8 is the new red Beerus leader. And a lot of people were speculating that there was going to be a red Beerus leader because from those miraculous new boxes with the alternate art of the Gogeta and the Broly leader, you saw a Whis in there that says, if your leader is a red Beerus leader, so-and-so in fact. So a lot of people were speculating that this upcoming set was going to have a red Beerus leader.
And we actually have these leaders coming up. You have to have multicolored cards to get these effects off.
Yes.
So we're actually starting seeing the multicolored get their own little play style. And there was a Boma leader that I saw too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, guys, we're gonna have to.
Max still lost his first game too.
But that's not what counts. It's
Nope.
the King of the Hill that counts. Now, if Maxter would have gone undefeated, would he be able to challenge the King of the Hill again if he lost tonight? Or do we have to move that down to number 2 that gets the challenge?
We haven't run into that yet. We haven't run into that
When
yet.
we run into it, we'll get there.
We'll cross that bridge.
Yeah, there you go. But no, the Boma leader, guys, bow your heads, because I don't think after the Boma leader comes out, we might be seeing enough of the Stream Slayer. It might be me talking ahead of time, but the Boma leader, where just all of your, what was it, all yellow and red Saiyans get barrier or blocker?
Red Saiyans and Earthlings. So
get blocker.
Yeah. So one of the famous combos that a lot of people are talking about right now is the Videl from the World Martial Arts set. The one drop red. You get one negate with
Let's
her.
negate. It's not going to negate, but let's go ahead and block right after that.
That is true, too.
Oh, my gosh.
That is very true,
so,
too.
At that point, it's just like Victory Strike, I don't think is going to see much play unless there's going to be another thing that's going to aid it a little bit in all those blocks. But I don't think I see anything right now until I see it on stream. And then I take notes. I can't wait. And then there's another leader that came out too, the Android 21.
I believe that is the other starter deck leader. She is blue-green. And I forgot what. She had. So we have been finding out that.
Who do y'all want to play?
Let's see.
Who we gonna see this?
You want to see?
Glovinator and Maxta have been put against each other already. That's funny. But that, again, that's not as big.
Yeah, they're not. They're both not using their decks.
You want your boy Priest and Rudy?
Let's do Priest and Rudy. Let's go. Team Lethal. Let's go Team
All
Lethal.
right, pairings up. Priest, Rudy on stream.
Let's see my boy Team Lethal. Let's get this Team Lethal.
I was going to mention. I forgot what was. Okay, so we know the blue and yellow. Their trademark for the dual colors have been Aegis. Or Aegis, I'm not sure how people like to say it. For the green and yellow, I believe it has been
pairings up.
Because we can see now with the yellow and red, they have a new keyword called offering, and then we see with the and we see with the what is it?
It's blue green. It's
green
revive.
Woo! Yeah. I'm trying to remember what the blue. The green red is right now. I guess it's just Arrival. Actually, I think their thing is Arrival. Or
I'm about to say, if you can pull it up on your phone, that'd be great too.
I'll look it up a little bit.
We'll look it up a little bit.
I'm gonna let.
But no, that Revival. I saw that 2-drop Goku.
Yeah.
Revival. Oh my gosh, that Goku being able to get triple attack and 10K.
Do we know what team Rudy's on?
What's the turnout tonight? So no handlebars. The turnout tonight is I think we have 10 people. There's a
not
turnout
too big,
tonight,
but not bad. People are getting ready for Nats, so it's
we're getting ready for Nats. We're over here play testing. We're trying to figure out what we're gonna be playing. And green red is Arrival. So yeah, Drunky says green red is Arrival. So it looks like the same way we got the specific colors have their own designated abilities. So red is reduction of power, definitely. Yellow has a lot to do with putting stuff in rest mode. You got blue having a lot to do with bouncing stuff to the hand, and then green just KOing. And then it looks like with the multicolored cards, we're gonna have specific keywords for those specific multicolors. Oh man, this game is just evolving so much. I love what I'm seeing here. We're still waiting on the regeneration.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Regeneration come out with Piccolo saying, take the top card of your deck, put it in your energy, or put it in your life. Ooh.
A lot of people have been talking about that for a while.
Oh, yeah, and you know what? This game is still young. This game is still young. It's going up on its third year, was it? Because I know anniversary box just happened, so it's going to be coming up on the third year, but I don't know if it's like 2.5 or...
I believe it's like 2.5. I think so. This is our second Nationals. I believe the first National happened on the... so 2.5 roughly. Yeah.
About 2.5?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh man, I'm so excited.
So we have Priest playing Trader Dende, which is one of my favorite decks.
And it's his favorite deck. That dude plays it religiously. That dude goes into the lab. He tries different spices, coming up with the brew, and then who gets to suffer?
This guy.
Yeah, because I play test with him all the time, and I love the play testing because he's a great player. He has very competitive decks, and so I mean, yes, it is an advantage because I know his play style.
Okay,
but
they're ready.
Oh, they're ready. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So we got we got to switch it. Let's go ahead and let's do the. Is it this one right here? This one swap, and then this one save. Yeah, we got that swap mechanic happening. So here we go. No handlebars. People saying the game is dying because they're tired of all the
counter. The game is dying because
we need a new card kind of like Kill It.
We need a new card kind of like Killzone. What do you think? First of all, I do not in any way think the game is dying. In fact, it's growing. So maybe at one or two shops somewhere the game is dying, but here at Senpai's is definitely growing.
Yeah, Senpai's is one of them card shops that's just real live. But I see both sides to it, no handlebars. So the first side is, it is a counterplay meta. And actually, in my opinion, it's actually the best. Whoa, hit the timer. Let me see right here. So,
hey, I appreciate you. Thanks.
No problem. So in my opinion, it's actually better to get in on the game right now, because there's a lot of decks that are topping. It's not just one that's topping, but I do see at the same time the counter plays they can get annoying a little bit, I guess, understanding the windows, because there are not one but two windows. But I guess, yeah, it's just where you play at that time. Sheba over here says, counter can be negated by other counters. LMAO, just get better. Hey, you know what? That's what everybody's trying to do. Hey, hop in that hyperball time chamber. You know what I'm saying? Get better. Do what you got to do. Yes, because of those windows, you can actually stop counters from being played. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little one of my spices, for one of my brews. But hold on, let me read what Drunky has to say first. And then, so we already had the game started. Oh, my bad. So we already got Rudy right here, places energy, and of course the Toho effect. We got 3 cards being milled, looking at the top 5, getting a Fu or a Fu or a mirror to hand. So, of course, we're playing the 1-drop Mass Sand, and then, of course, we're dropping the card. And we got Drunky saying, a lot of people are also saying with some of the new cards and leaders that were released so far from the new set, the meta is going to move to a much fast. Oh, yeah. It's definitely going to be aggro, especially when we got leaders that are coming out doing these insane stuff, untapping 2, drawing 2, and it's going to be really fun, really fast.
Just to answer no, Hondo, but he's kind of correct. There's a lot of decks that are susceptible to basically a counter heavy deck that makes it very hard to play. Mm-hmm. So at that point, you're being put in a situation to where you need to run decks that pretty much are not affected as much by counter plays, or that can counter the counter plays. Because I know one thing people are now doing while running blue, I believe there's an extra card called Desperate Measures.
That's the brew that I was going to tell you guys. Desperate Measures says that it can counter a battle card that comes out for a 2-drop, and then you can choose up to one of your battle cards with the cost of 3 or less and bring it back to hand. Now, the reason why that's strong is because whenever you play Vegeta the Cruel, when you play the Kaioken Son Goku, when you play the Champa, they all come out for a 2-drop if you have a multicolored card in your energy. Yeah. So at that time, you can actually counter with that 1-drop blue, and you can actually have a better advantage.
Yeah. So basically, you're trading 1 energy for them using 2 and having them possibly tapping out. So there are ways to counter it, and I believe we are going to see more ways to possibly counter it. We just got to give it time, but this meta has definitely moved into a counter-heavy meta.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with the Janemba, being Triumph for a while. It's just basically a counter-heavy deck. And the other note that Drunky said that we are possibly moving to a meta that's going to be much more faster and much more aggressive.
And with that being said, we can't use them counters and sit on them as much.
The counters won't be as reliable. Mm-hmm. That is true, because you are going to be basically putting too much pressure that stopping one attack won't make the difference, like all the difference. Mm-hmm. But then again, maybe they can. It just depends how the engine is. But just going on, we can definitely see by the way the structures of the new leaders, because if you read some of the new cards, it has a lot to do with taking life. So basically, you're forcing yourself to go down to 2 energies, and you're going to have a massive hand size. So, we'll see how aggressive the next meta gets, because we can see that the Boma leader is actually more of a control, in my opinion, more of a grindy type build, but the baby leader is more of an aggressive type leader. So actually, we're getting possibly the best of both worlds.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So we'll see what the next set has, because no one truly knows until, it actually comes
out and people start playing.
Remember how people felt about Toa when it first got revealed? Everybody thought she was a bad leader because she couldn't draw on the backside.
Mm-hmm. So, but then we had the Percolator come out, and then it was just like, now they have the Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. It's just like, now Toa can be aggro. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. But so it's what's up, and no handlebars, no problem, dude. Anytime you have any questions, let us know. This stream thrives on you guys. If you guys have questions, we'll go ahead and we'll give you our ideologies behind it, on top of our experiences, on top of what's happening right now. And so I appreciate no handlebars. Yeah. So what we got here, we got my boy Priest right here. He loves this deck, and so it's his turn. He's gonna be obviously, putting his energy down. He's gonna tap the leader, burst 2, try to get as much freezes in the drop area as possible. I think this dude has kind of he got his own art to this because if I'm not mistaken, you played Dende Freezer too.
Yeah, we definitely play him much differently because he does run a lot of interesting cards. But one thing that I know Priest will have to be a little concerned about is the Mass Saiyan that's on the board. Because one, the Mass Saiyan is allowing Rudy to add cards to his hand, which allows him to have a good hand size for when Priest starts, kind of destroying his hand size. End of life. He then, excuse me. He then, oh man, I lost my train of thought. I guess I'll just go back to the one-drop Mass Saiyan. Anything that Priest brings out with the Wish card that is 15 or less will cause Priest to lose 2 cards in hand, which is, something nobody likes to do.
Oh yeah, definitely not. So Priest is gonna have to really think about bringing something out that has 15 or less due to a non-keyword skill. We got Anna Q. David, why you look so funny? Also, it is my birthday. Well, like I don't have my hat this week, so like I feel like my hat has a lot to do with it.
Look behind you.
This guy. So, but yeah, I don't have my wings of freedom. If you wanted to know. But and it's also your birthday. Hey, happy birthday! What do you turn? 19? 30. Hey, 30 is the new 19. 30 is the new 19. So how you feeling right now? Because I'm approaching that age too.
Good. I feel good.
You feeling good? You don't feel anything different?
No, I don't have gray like you do.
Oh no, I got gray, man. These kids that I teach, they really stress me out.
Yeah, Jorky, I can definitely understand what you're saying.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because
do.
with the Vegeta leader, a cool thing that I saw with the Vegeta leader is that on the Awaken turn, essentially going from 3 to 2 lives, I know it can attack. You take a life to put yourself at 2, restand, Awaken, and then the leader on the Awaken side has dual attack. So as you mentioned, the next set with certain leaders is definitely looking very aggressive. I'm kind of excited for it because it definitely gives us a new option for aggro, because right now majority of the aggro decks have been, Kaba, which has been the scene for a while, and definitely the yellow Broly. So, aggro will always be there. You just have to find a way to adapt to the aggro play style.
Exactly. Either actually you playing an aggro as well, or have a defensive deck that actually out defenses their aggro. Because with a lot of aggro decks, once they run out of diesel, that's it.
Yeah. I feel like Mutaido may make a comeback because it can be a very good battle card. Well, go ahead.
We got Rolf Turcati. Rolf Turcati. Yeah. That's what's up. I appreciate you following this stream, man.
Thank you very much for the follow. But lost my train of thought again. But yeah.
Oh, my bad. About aggressive.
No, you're fine. We're just talking about the next set. It's just so many things. But I feel like we should actually start talking about the game. Right now, we see Rudy trying to go very aggressive onto Priest because he knows while Priest is tapped out, his offensive options are not the greatest.
Right, exactly. And so last turn, we did have a Kami being played, which Kami is really not going to do much against this Frieza deck because they really don't have more than 4 battle cards being played. But it was just used to draw a card.
Yeah.
And then we had the 7-drop mirror, obviously warping 3 cards from my boy's hand.
He's only at 3 energy, so most likely he played it for once just to get the single strike and damage.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, hey, good looking out. That's what's up.
Because it left the field, as you can see as well.
But if he did warp,
warp.
He would have warped 3 cards from hand, been double strike infinite for however many cards he has in warp.
Yeah.
But there are 3 energies, and there was only you're right about that.
So here, I believe Priest is finally at the 7 Dragon Balls, which will allow him to grab a Namekian, which is 9 out of 10 times the super combo.
Yep.
And that is very good because this allows Priest to give him an extra attack for the turn.
And on top of that, in my opinion, when it comes to Wish leaders, I don't like. So there are certain leaders I don't like playing. I mean, I play them, for the meta and to try to, be
Priest is at 4, Rudy's at 6.
Be competitive at times. But when it comes to burst leaders, I don't like that sometimes I burst the cards that I need.
Yeah.
And then for Wish leaders, if I have more than if I have more than 3 Dragon Balls in life, then I'm screwed too.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a trade-off because it can be really strong at times, but when that RNG hits, woo!
Now RNG does hit, especially
My goodness.
the worst case scenario when you're going in against an aggressive deck, going second, and you have even 2 Dragon Balls in life, you essentially just double strike yourself.
Pretty much.
It's very tough. And also, the thing that's negative about actually having balls in life is that when you grab them from the deck, it gives you a better chance. When you have more balls in the deck, you have a better chance to draw into them. Rather, if you have 3 in life, you're not going to draw into them.
Exactly. And you're not going to try to use that Dragon Radar to get those Dragon Balls. You're trying to get that Dragon Radar to use that revival of the Emperor.
Exactly. That is very true.
So here we go right here, and I think we might actually see a revival of the Emperor play so that we can see what the opponent has in hand. Such a great, it's just being able to look at your opponent's hand and see what they have, and then be able to throw a card down from their hand in rest mode and swing at it. That's them binoculars right there that Frieza likes to use. You know, and make sure you fine tune, that way you can see it.
He was thinking about going in for the triple attack, which actually I don't think it's a bad idea at all. Because we can see Rudy, he does not have a sparking enough for sparking negate.
Right, he has
so
one.
This will most likely go through unless Rudy wants to throw a good chunk of his hand size at it.
Nice.
And this is good because since the mirror is coming out next turn, okay, so he's going for
there you go.
more defensive
more
play.
Conservative play right there.
Yeah, I definitely would have went for the triple strike if that was an option for me, because you're basically trying to kill Toa as soon as possible, because once Mirror hits the second time to warp another 3 out of your hand, it's basically a very, very hard road to go back up to catch up.
But at the same time, you got to see both sides, and when it comes to playing against Toa, some of us actually frequently forget.
Go to 5.
We frequently forget that Toa is a walking God Strike.
That is true.
And so if you got a really experienced Toa player, they're not going to awaken until a battle phase that they need to actually use the effect. And it is just, oh my gosh, it just sneaks up on you. And say, for example, you swing, you got that triple strike going in, and you combo your hand. And then all of a sudden, awaken, untap, draw, discard, tap, negate the triple strike.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh.
We definitely don't shotgun to the hand, but if you happen to force the awaken on that given scenario, it's very powerful because they will not be able to untap on this turn, their mirror turn, to defend themselves.
So once they actually do it, if they tap out, they done ski at that point.
It's much easier to kill Toa when they're tapped out, but let's see if Rudy whiffs or not.
We got it.
Honestly,
So
that might have been his last one. So if he does not set up a regulator,
he's got to loop 3 cards. Oh, my boy is hurting. He's got to loop 3 cards. So once he loops the 3 cards, we got this mirror having double strike and pretty much infinite amount of power. And of course, with the Toa, we might actually see the Toa player awaken to give crit to the mirror. Because you don't want to be able to give your opponent cards if you can help it. And if you got 4 lives, giving them 2 more cards might actually give them an advantage for the following turn.
So Toriko, he did not drop 2 for the barrier blocker that he played because it comes out as a 20k and becomes a 15k during your opponent's turn.
Exactly.
So he loses the 5k during your opponent's turn, but he comes out as a 20k battle card, the Deadly Defender.
So the 1-drop Black Mass Saying is actually not too beneficial against the Dende Frieza because all the Friezas have a base of 20. Now Priest does play a card that has a base of 15. That's the one that KOs up to 2 battle cards in rest mode.
That is correct.
But I mean, at that point, to be conservative and to not get hit by the 1-drop Black Mass Saying, that Deadly Defender would be your option right there because right now it's at 20k.
Yeah.
Oh, my beat. Oh no, you good, Toriko? You good? You the boo player, man. You over here with your brew and you in the lab right now. You probably got your cards spaced out trying to figure out what am I gonna do to terrorize Senpai next week. Ha ha ha.
So right here, if Priest would have went for the triple strike, Rudy would have been at 3 lives, which would have been much more harder for him to defend. Since he did have the time magic in hand for the crit attack from the mirror, I definitely would have went for the triple attack. But here we have to see Priest go up in an uphill battle to do 5 total damage. With a small hand size.
Right.
So we'll see how it plays out.
I
But
mean,
this
we
is
do-
what I mean. I'm sorry. I was just going to say.
You good.
This is what I mean, that you actually have to aggro Toa before they start looping, because Toa has one of the best late games in the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, warping 3 cards, doing double strike crit. And then you
The mirror. The toe is just like, oh snap! What else can that leader do?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the looping of the hand definitely. You lose that hand advantage. There's 3 cards going to warp, and you can't stop that. There's no silver bullets for that.
Yeah, not
because
yet.
if the card goes to warp, that's it. But what's that one card that if it goes from hand to the drop area, it's the 2-drop has barrier. It reduces to 1-drop if your opponent's leader is green or yellow.
Oh, well,
Tau.
Oh, you're talking about Tau. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Tau.
The counter for hand destruction.
Yeah, the counter for hand destruction being Tau, but whenever you got cards going to the warp, we got zilch, nada.
It won't affect nothing.
So we need a silver bullet, Bandai. So we need to get that 1-drop that says if your hand gets warped.
So this is one thing I love about Boma, Dangerous Journey Boma, about this deck is that you can recycle the super combos. Not a lot of decks has that ability to do.
It is strong, and as a matter of fact, too, as you were saying that you would have brought out the triple attacker. Actually, he still can bring out the triple attacker. We actually got 3 yellow battle cards there. He has 3 energies up. Now, obviously, we got 1 energy open for the Toa player.
4.
We got 1 energy open from the Toa player, so 9 times out of 10, we're gonna negate that triple strike. But at the same time, you got to force your opponent to do something.
Rudy went down to 3. So Rudy is actually taking these hits quite confidently, which makes sense, because anything lethal comes at you.
God strike.
Yeah, God strike from the Toa leader.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And so there we go. So we got our revival of the Emperor. We got a Dragon Ball, so we're trying to get a little bit of hand advantage back. At the same time, we're trying to. I think I know what Priest is going to be going for now. He's going to bring out that Frieza that KOs in rest mode. That would be beneficial to get rid of that mirror, but at the same time, if that mirror stays on board, it can be detrimental.
Yeah.
Because the mirror, it loses the double strike, doesn't it? Or does it still have double strike?
It loses it. It only has double strike for the turn. So next turn, it will be a single strike.
Oh, he wants to see that hand.
Yeah.
Let me see that hand. Okay, so we do have a sparking negate. We got a percolator.
This is a very difficult situation.
It really is.
Because what you're going to want to do is somehow find a way to kill that 5-drop mirror in his hand to prevent him from doing a chain next turn.
Definitely. And actually, it would be a very strong play if he actually put the mirror in rest mode, brought the Frieza out, and KO'd both mirrors.
Exactly.
Ooh.
If he has 2 energies up, that actually would be the play to do.
Oh, let's go, my boy. Let's go. Show him what Team Lethal's all about. And if not, we just go back into the lab. I'll tell him exactly at 1 hour on the YouTube video. You need to check it out.
Hey, man, you need to go review that gameplay. This is what you got to do.
Yeah, hey, you know what? All about getting better. I think that's the essence of being in a team, and Gio and I are starting this team off from scratch, and we got this ideology, and it's really, I like it. I like it. We help each other out. We see each other a lot during the week to play test, and it looks like he put the percolator on board. Yeah. So that way we don't get a hand advantage, which is still going to be good. I mean, I guess it gets off the board because exactly what I said.
That will be the play he's going
is
for.
Exactly what he's going to go for. But we are going to have a mirror come out next turn. And so, I'm definitely going to be telling him that, man, you could have KO'd the other mirror so he couldn't loop your hand. But at the same time, there's not another mirror in deck, is there?
Well, we do see 3 in the drop before it was piled up together. So unless Priest counted the 4th mirror, then that's probably why he went with the regulator instead of the 5-drop.
Which is smart. Yeah. Now we have Priest swinging with the double strike, the binoculars Frieza, the one that looks at your hand. And so the Frieza that just came out that KO'd 2 cards, it actually has dual attack, but because he KO'd a battle card, now he has double strike. So it has double strike and dual attack. So we're going to try to put a little bit of pressure in here and see what happens with the walking God strike.
I think the optimal play here would have been to swing with the dual attack first, because no matter what, Rudy can take off the double strike off anything. But if he decides to take this hit and use the leader's effect, he can take away the dual attack to where he can only worry about 1 more attack.
Exactly. But I was actually told, maybe you can correct me because you're actually a judge yourself.
Wow.
If you swing with the battle card that has dual attack, attack
Yeah.
and they negate it, the card still stands up because it met the requirements.
That is correct. So that's why I was saying it would have probably been more optimal to attack with the dual attack.
I
first.
see what you're saying. I see what you're
He
saying.
decides so that way because he can take the double strike off no matter what.
Uh-huh.
The dual attack, you're basically gaining like maximum value.
But at the same time, if you're going binoculars, you're going to shotgun something.
Yeah.
He's already counted the combo power that he actually has,
Yeah.
and so he definitely has the power burst in hand still, unless he used it already.
Priest needs to pass turn right here because what's going to happen if Priest attacks, Rudy is going to power burst and put the Kami back into his hand.
To give him more combo
There you
power.
go. All right. Thankfully, Priest passed.
Okay, so Priest pass. That's one thing my boy really hates doing is giving his opponent hand advantage. If he knows he can't kill you, you ain't getting any more cards.
Yeah, that is very true. There's no but then again, Rudy's not really going to do much of anything this turn. So
Because-
next turn you're basically setting up for the kill turn.
Exactly.
So that's his overrun for the turn. So hopefully he doesn't.
Oh, two percolators. Oh, they're percolating.
Yeah.
That's really strong right there.
Actually, Priest is in a really good situation right now.
He just has to sit back and just let freezers do their thing,
Yeah.
He's got that deadly defender out there, and that's one of the spices that my boy loves. If he can't hit you, if he doesn't want to look at your hand, he'll throw that deadly defender. It's a 20K, so he's gonna actually either rip a combo, rip a life, or rip a negate,
Yep.
and then you got to swing at it in order to get to the actual leader. So he's just sitting pretty. There was one time he had 3 deadly defenders on board against me.
I don't see the reason why Priest used a super combo here. He definitely should have used one of the 5Ks because he over comboed on that attack.
Oh, did he? Yeah, he did because that Trunks has 15K.
Yeah, so here he's going to do that. Also, I probably would have let this thing die. Because Rudy's basically taking all his combo power away. Rather, if you let it die and force Rudy to swing at the 4-drop Mecha Frieza, you're forcing Rudy to trade with you. Versus where Rudy is just basically forcing you to give a card away.
Right. Ooh, definitely. Hey, my boy Priest, I'm going to tell you to look at the stream. You're going to start at an hour, maybe a little bit earlier.
An hour, 5 minutes.
At R5, dude.
Yeah.
This is some good stuff. I like this. We always learning. It doesn't matter how old you are or how long you've played this game. You always have something to learn.
Correct.
And
Even myself, when I watch some of the streams from the Pro Play Tours or any of the LCQ events, I see new combos, new scenarios out. It's just like, you really wouldn't think about sometimes.
Exactly. And to tell you the truth, half of the battle is surprising your opponent.
Yeah, absolutely.
You surprise your opponent. It doesn't matter how much knowledge they have. If they didn't see it coming.
Is it paused or frozen? Do we need to refresh?
Hey, so we got someone saying is it paused or frozen? I don't know how to refresh this. We're going to have to get the...
Hey, go on your phone and see if it's good. Just go on your phone and see if it works.
What happened?
Someone's asking if it's paused or frozen. Sheba, in the meantime, I would say refresh your phone or your browser and see if that's the cause of it.
Okay, it looks like everything... Oh, it's good for me. Okay, so it doesn't look like it might be...
should be okay.
It doesn't look like it's on our end. Just go ahead, Sheba, just refresh and see if you can come back to us. But, so here we go. Past turn. We got my boy now has all his... We got 4 energies up. We got 2 freezes on board. One with dual attack, one with double strike. We got the ult.
Thank you.
There you go. Revival of the Emperor. Just keep on coming. Just keep on coming with them 4-drop freezers. Oh, binoculars. Let me see that hand.
He should have it.
Oh, wait. Don't play.
We're
Don't.
good.
The stream is good. Okay, there you go. A-Link, that's what's up. So don't play that because on play you don't want the
No, it only activates if you overwhelm.
if you overwhelm. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm over here being
Overwhelm,
very
yeah.
watching.
Yeah, majority of the overwhelm cards only kick off if you use the
If you use the
ability to bring it
overwhelm.
out.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So right now,
I'm not gonna lie, I still was paranoid. So there we go.
So I'm not
hitting.
entirely sure why Priest used a 5K combo when he knew he had a negate in hand, which is a 0 combo power. So, but
Yeah. Definitely. Priest, an hour and 7 minutes.
So right here is going to negate. Rudy's in a really tough situation.
Here we go. Yeah.
Priest should have this
Definitely just, if it goes through shotgun, there's 1 life. He didn't use the walking. Nope, there's the negate. Get another combo power.
Now, hopefully, Priest has at least a combo in hand because if he does have
His hand is kind of small too.
well, hopefully he has at least a 5K combo because if he doesn't, Rudy can out combo both of these swings. And if Priest happens to have no combo in hand, this is where the 5K would have been, extremely useful. So there goes one 5K.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's right. It has dual attack. There you go.
Yeah.
Just poke.
So if Priest, oh wow. Hopefully Priest can play another battle card.
Oh, here we go. No hand. Yep, there he goes. Revival of the Emperor.
Okay.
This guy. This guy.
Because I was going to say, that 5K that he combo on the leader swing would have been very useful right here. Would have ended the game.
Yeah, he was definitely just baiting out, dropping that hand, and then just playing that Revival Emperor. There you go. You gonna put salt on the wound?
It looks like he's going for style points.
You gonna Moomer mode? He's actually gonna.
He's going for style points.
This guy, and Priest, just swing, dude. Just swing, bro. I guess he.
Yeah, it's just style points.
I guess what we're trying to do at this point is we're trying to go for game, the smash way, blow him off the screen. There you go, guys. Hey,
that was a good game.
That was back and forward.
Yeah.
I like that. That was awesome. Yeah. You saw a lot of new stuff, and like I said, my boy Priest, you got to look at an hour 5, an hour 7, an hour 2. But
yeah, he played it well. It's just certain situations I would have comboed myself because you were losing momentum off the hand side.
Right. Like definitely, like you said, the 5K, I wouldn't have done it. Yeah. Swing, maybe add the 5K to the second swing of that dual attack freezer.
Because you saw the hand, he only has a negated hand. You swing and you combo 5. He has no combo in hand. There's no reason to combo,
Right, because you already saw that, like you specified.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, the thing is, I mean, it's just awesome, and I think that big card that he played, I don't know what it's called, the big freezer that has triple attack.
Oh, the 7-drop.
Yeah, the 7-drop freezer. I mean, in my opinion, I don't know. I wouldn't actually run it in the deck, but I've seen him pull it out real early and just swing, get the 2 cards from it, swing, and then it's just on board until you get rid of it.
The thing is, it's definitely a powerful card, and it's very good early game. It's kind of like, it's not equivalent, but it's kind of the same idea where on turn 2, the baby Vegeta can bring out the 30k ape that has triple strike. The amount of pressure you're putting on so early is that once you get to the later game, your opponent can't afford to take any hits.
Gotcha. So either they take it early or they take it later, but it's just pressure at this point.
The thing is, early on, you're forcing
guys.
it.
Check him out.
So that's what's up right here. So my boy Priest from Team Lethal right here takes the win against the Toa player. Now, initially when you saw that you were facing a Toa player, how did you feel? Were you confident? Were you not so confident? How are your Toa matchups?
I was like, man, a damn Toa player, to be honest with you. You know what? I was like, man, this is going to be annoying because I think I played him one time before, and, that warp 3 out of your hand, that's a pretty strong effect. That's what I was worried about the most. Is because I'm so worried about controlling their hand that, I still get a lot of cards in my hand too, but when they swing and they tell you warp 3 out of your hand, that's man, you don't ever want that to happen. You just feeling like, I know at some point 3 of these cards about to go to the warp. So I had to look at my hand and be like, okay, let me keep this, and that to see for the next play follow up. So I had to really legit just think about the cards I'm gonna keep because I know that play is coming.
Gotcha. Now, actually, our co-commentator Marco over here, he actually fancies the Dende freezer deck, and he said you played a lot of interesting little spice that you got in your brew right there. And we're wondering, actually, you decided to try to play that one freezer card, and then you end up pulling back and playing the Deadly Defender. Why did you choose to play the Deadly Defender instead?
Because I made a mistake before as far as I wasn't in kill range yet. And I felt as though most of the time people are going to take the hit and then block the rest of my hits. So I didn't want to give him more cards in his hand than what he needed. So I just had to say, you know what, let me just swing and protect myself against the hits I'm going to be taking against that deck. Then I play doing just one hit to him and then just passing turn, and then I don't really have the cards in my hand to block the rest of his hits. Right,
because it's already been looped and worked. Now, on stream, there are a couple points at which I kind of want you to see. And so we actually had some good advice by Marco here, especially there was one where you looked at your opponent's hand, and then after you looked at the opponent's hand, and there was I think it was a combo.
It was a power burst.
It was the overwhelm card that you actually end up playing, and then there was a power burst. And once you played the overwhelm card, you swung at the lead, and then you actually comboed a 5K.
Right, yeah, I noticed that. I was like, man, I
Because I was just telling him, I was
confused about that myself when I did. I'm like, man, it wasted the card for no reason.
Because he had a negate. If it went through at that time, it's just no combo, take your card. But
at the same time, you know, you got a chance to tell him. Like, even like I saw the negate, and I'm like, yeah, he's gonna negate one of these swings. So let me just the attack, because I needed him to be at least 3 lives, because I already knew the implant was going to be doing. So I thought, like, okay, if he doesn't block this one, then I'm gonna make sure he tries to block the next one, because I didn't already saw what his combo power was. So I'm like, I need to get it down to at least 3 lives and then just pass it. So I didn't want to chance it and then him just saying, oh, he only did 1 5K, let me just throw 1 card out. So I said, let me make him drop 2 cards.
So Cloud ended up getting. Now, it looks like I'm just already going to be telling you what's been going down in your stream. That way you don't have to look at it. But there was actually another instance, and Marco noticed it, and he said instead of swinging with the binocular freezer, actually swing with the dual attack freezer, because it has 15K, it has dual attack, and if the opponent did want to use the God Strike ability, it was going to negate a double strike, but if it negated the dual attack, the card actually still stands because it already met the requirement. And so, I mean, I thought it was pretty decent too. You're swinging at 15, you're not trying to over combo, so that after you swing with the dual attack freezer, you swing with the 20K, and the 20K, it's higher power, they're actually going to have to drop the hand or whatnot. So I don't know what your take would be on that, because you swung with the binocular freezer first.
Well, the reason I go ahead, sound like you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say, like, when you go back in the stream, you'll understand more the situation. I was just saying
about an hour.
It would have been more optimal at that given situation, swing with the dual attack, because at any given moment, if he truly wanted to, he was going to negate a double strike if you were forcing it on him. Rather, when you swing with the dual attack, you're getting value out of it, because even if he negates it, he would restand. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But if you notice, also on the stream, I chose not to swing with the double stick. Simply because of the fact that I knew that he wasn't gonna negate it, because he didn't already drop 2 cards out of his hand. So what he wanted, and he still had the power burst in hand. So what he was gonna do is he was gonna let me swing with that with the dual attack, take the 2 and then negate the second one. That's why I said, you know what, let me not swing with this one at all, because then he just stuck with 2 cards and then the card that he dropped.
Right.
And if you saw, he didn't send an energy.
All right, let's do the next one, guys.
Exactly.
My reasoning for you doing a good job but not swinging, because he would negate it and grab the commie back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. He did have that power burst.
It was a good decision at that moment.
So that's what's up. It looks like go ahead and continue terrorizing, because you said that everybody was fighting for second and third.
Yeah, everybody was playing for second and third. You know, I'm gonna try to get that first today.
There you go. Represent Team Lethal right there. Team Lethal.
Lethal was the first person to dethrone the stream Slayer.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I'm not gonna say anything for the commentator, because I'm not gonna say anything at all. If it happens, it happens.
It happens.
Oh my gosh.
Do we have a pair?
This is exciting
right here, table 1-1.
Bing. Round 3.
Oh,
They're table 1.
Who gonna see?
We could try. Rudy was already on stream, right?
Yeah.
Rudy was just on stream there.
Who's maxed up? Or maxed us? We haven't seen him yet.
Yeah,
right?
we haven't seen him
And
today.
B. Nunez.
And they're facing each other.
Should we put these two on stream?
Yeah, put them on stream. Let's get it.
Maxta versus B. Nunez on stream. Everybody else, pairings are up.
That way it can give us an idea of what's going to be played on King of the Hill.
But remember, King of the Hill's best of 3.
It is best of
It's
3.
not best of 1 like this is.
Best of 3. So, guys, just because the tournament is done, stay tuned. We got King of the Hill to see if the Stream Slayer continues slaying people or if he actually might get dethroned tonight.
Yep.
That's what's up right
His
there.
teammate Jason, I heard, has gotten advice from so many people. Many of the Fallen have given their experience to him and even offered cards, offered advice. People want to see Evan go down.
I don't know. I like that victory strike so much. It's so every time I see it, I gotta have a cigarette afterwards.
We definitely have a civil war going in the team, because the Fallen is supporting Jason, and the people like myself and Chris have been supporting Evan. Like,
awesome.
you know, I be talking smack. I want to see Evan go down, but it's just so amazing to see how successful he's been becoming. Because, in the beginning, a lot of people doubted, like, his skills. Oh, it's a one-trick pony, your deck is running. Well, if
guys,
it's a one-trick
turns
pony,
up, let's
no one can
go!
stop it.
Exactly,
Like,
and it's been facing different type of decks.
Yeah,
So
and
for a one-trick pony, he's doing a phenomenal
that
job.
resume is growing.
It is, and to tell you the
His
and the,
portfolio of
The
death.
portfolio.
and to tell you the truth, I mean, just as you were saying, Evan's starting off, and then go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, Evan's starting off and just continues becoming a better and better player, and that's what it's all about when it comes to DBS and just playing the game. You want to get better at the game. You want to continue to upgrade.
Yeah,
you
you
want to
can do
continue doing all this stuff. And I've been seeing how this deck has been upgrading, and I'm actually trying to copy.
find the names.
I'm gonna duplicate the Stream Slayers deck.
So we've got Maxter.
Okay, so we got Maxter's gonna be on the right, and then you said D.
B.
Oh, B Nunez.
Yeah. And then
Oh, it's just one N right there. And then Dex question mark. Let's get this going. So it looks like Maxter's going to be playing with the very awesome, amazing red leader that came out. The only opportunity you can get this leader at was when Dragon Ball Heroes came out. And oh man, it was so unfortunate that I wasn't going to pre-order a game for the card, but I ended up trading and I got it anyways.
nice.
For you guys that don't know that strong leader, when it swings, it gains +5, you draw a card, and then it awakens on 5 lives or less. And then the unawakened side, you got a foundation of double strike. So the leader just puts on pressure, and the leader alone puts the pressure on. So let's see what we got here. No handlebar right here. What is your opinion on Kid Ku? Still viable?
Did he see round 1?
So yeah. So
running Chevron big things.
okay, Chevron big things. So no handlebars. So we did actually discuss that a little bit earlier. We said that Kid Ku is kind of like I don't know if you played any fighter games. I'm a huge fan of them, like Marvel vs. Capcom, Street Fighter, and all that. But in those fighter games, if you play in Marvel vs. Capcom, there's a character called Ryu. And Ryu is strong, but he's like an average character. He can do a little bit of everything, but he's got to be partnered up with the right characters. And so Kid Ku, in my opinion, is kind of like Ryu in Marvel vs. Capcom. The deck is average. It does a lot of stuff, but at the same time, there's not really much support right now that can go with Kid Ku to make it more viable in the meta, because the meta is heavy counterplay meta. And so here we go. We got Mathis said that Kid Ku will always be a thing because there will always be support. Definitely always be support. I mean, the only cards you have for Kid Ku are the one-drop Kid Kus. You have the Android 8. You have the Dragon Balls. And then you can make it to whatever you want. And, of course, you got to have the Vanilla Kus and whatnot. But I'm actually trying to build a brew with Vanilla Ku that's going to try to shock people, but I don't have the cards for it. I'm still trying to search.
A little note I would say about Vanilla Ku. The cool thing about Vanilla Ku is that as long as they keep making more vanillas with different character traits, with everything, we can have something happen like how the Chi-Chi was able to be comboed off of the board to bring out a Vanilla Ku on board,
yes,
and then combo into the Android. Stuff like that makes it very possible, as long as they keep printing vanilla cards with special traits. There can be a new combo that might arise, like same type of situation, just maybe much more effective.
Definitely. So the more, like you said, the more vanilla, the stronger the deck gets.
Yeah.
Just like the Zeno deck, the more U7 that comes out or any universe cards come out, the stronger that deck gets as well.
Yeah. So that's the cool thing. Like Vanilla Ku is basically just a toolbox, because whatever type of vanilla engine you want to run, they have one for all type of colors. And Methodist, you are correct. I apologize if I say your name wrong, but you are correct. They will always be printing vanilla cards, no matter what. We've seen it every set, and it will continue.
Oh, you got it.
All right. So here we go. Let's see who is going first. We have Shenron on the left with Gogeta Broly on the right, being piloted by Maxta. And I have to say, I've been playtesting against Maxta's Gogeta Broly. I even played it myself. That deck is a lot of fun.
It is fun. I've actually played against it a couple times too, and you wouldn't think that the deck would coexist because you do have to have the field in the drop area.
Yeah.
But Maxter gets it in the drop area,
Yeah.
especially with that 2-drop Broly. Draw 2, pitch 1, pitch that field card, and then there you go. You got your Brolys coming out, and you got the leader putting on its pressure. 5K drawing, and then on the flip side, it has double strike.
Yep.
Oh, the spice. Oh, look what he put in rest mode and the energy. Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead. What does that card do?
So the new dual color, the Champa with the Bears, what it does is that when it comes into play, I believe it destroys something with 20K or less, and then you get to choose another battle card that's on the field and give it double strike. I believe that's what the card does.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but very powerful card. Very powerful card because basically you get to clear the board, maintain board control, get a board presence with that, and give something double strike. You can sneak a double strike in. So it's a very good card.
And you have a swing in itself because it's an arrival.
Absolutely, yeah. Like I said, you get another body on the board, and yeah, that card, I like that card a lot. Here we see the Shenron player finding 4 Dragon Balls, I believe, and putting a blocker out on turn 1. This is actually pretty effective. I like this line of play a lot. So here we're going to see Maxta charge a Vegeta the Cruel and swing a leader. Now the cool thing about this leader is that it draws when it attacks. I believe it can attack anything or it needs to attack a leader. I'm not entirely sure, but I know for sure that when it attacks, it gains 5K and draws you a card.
Oh, wow.
Now it's very good for pressure because essentially you either have to force your opponent is either forced to use a super combo or to get rid of 2 5Ks. So 9 out of 10 times, especially early game, your opponent will take the hit, which helps the deck a lot because it's an aggro type deck. So yeah. Here we see the 1-drop Broly searching for the dual color, which is very good because next turn he gets to charge it without using it for the energy exhaust. Is that a Beers in the Shenron's energy?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I believe that is the Beers. I'm not sure either from set 1 or set 2.
Set 1, baby.
Yeah, but
7-drop. Dude, this guy's effect, let me tell you how stupid this is. When it swings at a leader card, your opponent has to drop 2 cards from their hand. If your opponent chooses not to drop 2 cards or they cannot drop 2 cards from their hand, it wipes the board. All cards on the field are sent to the drop area, essentially just destroying any chance the opponent had of winning. And so in the Shenron deck, you're going to play that Gogeta first, drop that hand to 3, then just threaten with that Beerus and just keep on swinging until your opponent either stops your plays by playing a Champa or something or just, losing all their cards on the field.
And losing all their energies too.
It is
Because
strong.
if I remember correctly, I believe you said it already, I'm not sure, but if you don't have the cards to discard, you essentially lose all your
You
energy.
lose it too.
Yeah.
Energies and battle, everything is sent to the graveyard. It's not chosen. And so it don't matter if you got a whole bunch of barrier on the field, they go too.
Yeah.
One of the few cards that came out in set 1 that actually did not have the word choose on the card.
So Shenron players actually have 6 lives by the look of it.
There you go. So we got 6 lives by the Shenron player, and then we got Maxter with all 8 lives still, looking live and looking healthy. We got Super Dragon Balls being played, which is a very good card that Shenron players must play in order to get their graveyards the way they like it. So we got,
I was just going to say, I believe that's all 7 Dragon Balls. I'm not entirely sure.
it looks like it might be because you can pull out, he dropped that world piece in order to pull it back to hand. There you go, to get true value of the awakened ability. I love true value. If I can't get true value out of my cards, sometimes I just don't do it until I can, which can actually be detrimental at certain situations.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, that true value is strong. But Maxter over there just sitting there, 8 lives. Oh, that leader's so good. If you ever had a chance to get this leader, guys, get it. It is strong. It is a red leader. It's actually, in my opinion, one of the strongest, if not the strongest red leader.
Be arguable. There's definitely a lot of red leaders to take a look at. Wow, the Shenron player has a massive hand size, but the good thing for the Shenron player, since he was able to awaken early, now he's only required to use 1 card to out-combo the leader's attack, which normally is the Shenron that they like to pitch.
And so there we go, swinging. It still puts pressure. It's still, even though there's a notebook in Shenron's hand, you know, it's still, you drop, oh, there's 3 super combos. I just saw that sucker.
Yeah, but here goes the Shenron, as I mentioned. Yep.
There goes the Shenron in the drop area, dropping cards, but at the same time, Maxter's building his hand as well. Now, by the looks of it, it looks like this leader does all the work. And then we're going to sit back on some counter plays because we see Vegeta the Cruel in the energy as well as Broly. So we'll see if we might see some arrival action happening later on, guys.
Yep. This is pretty amusing. I remember Maxter was telling me that one of his worst matchups using the Gogeta leader is actually Shenron. So we'll actually get a chance to check out exactly what he struggles with the deck and how, the interactions work between the two.
Right, because the best way to playtest your deck is to playtest against its weakness.
Yeah.
To try to cover the weakness, to try to put some general type of cards in the deck so that you're not too heavily sided for it, or to actually have a good side so whenever you see the deck, you give your chance and opportunity to win. If you don't win, then you just side what your weakness is and cover your bases.
So I will be expecting a response from Maxter here. And
Ooh!
That is the Vegeta from.
Ooh! Oh my gosh, guys, if you do not know what this card does, if your leader card is red, it reduces the cost by 2. Initially, it has a base cost of 5, and so to play it, you tap 3 energies. The card gives -20 to everything on your opponent's board. Oh my, it's essentially a board wipe. It's amazing, and it's a reduction of power.
Yeah.
That's what's so strong about it. And it's a -20k. You can wipe down a whole veggie board. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I was going to mention against the blue-yellow Kaba U6 deck, it's very powerful because there is no way to save the the Champa Vados from that.
Oh yeah, there's no way to save it because reduction of power is different from being KO'd.
Yeah.
And I'm actually glad that Bandai made that ruling. Because at first, reduction of power was considered KO.
Yeah. So Methodist mentioned right here, he says he can't awaken, so he can't apply much pressure he should be with that leader, which is very true. But
oh, there we go. We see some awaken action right here.
So the cool thing, David, about this leader, that it can actually awaken on 5 lives.
5 lives.
So what Maxter can do right here is that swing with the 1-drop Trunks right now. If he happens to have a Dignity Vegeta, he's actually able to awaken on this turn.
Right now,
which would be very powerful.
Now, is it a untap 2 or is it a
untap
draw
1?
1?
Draw 1.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So at least you'll be able to defend with 1 energy up. But the fact that just unawaken it has 15 and you're still drawing is still powerful, even if you're not. You can awaken because of a stall deck. Because let me tell you something, there are some leaders where if you can't awaken, you're screwed. You're not getting hand advantage, and you're not really threatening your opponent. But with this Gogeta leader, even unawakened, you're still threatening the opponent. The opponent either needs to take a life, which we see the Shenron player doing right now, or they need to drop their hand, and then you're plussing too. So it's just a very, very strong leader, And there we go. We're going to see that field card. We're going to see that field card. We already know. So that 2-drop. Now, what's really good about this card, guys, is it's a 2-drop. It's a 15k, so we're going to be adding more pressure with it. But at the end of the turn, you draw 2 cards, you pitch 1, and untap one of your energies. So it's going to give the counterplay. The counterplays will be live, or your Brolys. If you're going to combo and just bring them out, both Brolys reduce power. The first Broly reduces 10k, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And then the second Broly reduces 2 battle cards up to 15.
Ignoring barrier.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then the cool thing about this leader versus the Broly leader that's actually supposed to be going with this engine is that I believe the Broly leader, I think, makes you pitch a card in order to pop a battle card that is 10k or lower.
10k or less, yes.
This leader just says activate main, pop a battle card just in general.
Exactly.
Now, obviously, the difference is the Broly leader can use it during the battle, and then this one uses it during the main phase. But, ultimately, you're still achieving the goal.
Right. It achieves the same thing, but, being able to activate it without having to swing is strong, but being able to activate it while you're in battles, surprising your opponent, is also strong as well.
Absolutely.
Because if you got a card that your opponent can combo out of, you just pop the card goes, and now they have to use their hand. Yeah. So it depends on what deck you're running that's going to make it, plus. You're going to plus off of the effect, whether it's just activate main or activate battle at that point.
So the Trunks that's being played right now, I'm not too familiar with this. I'm actually going to look it up to see what it does.
So this Trunks, it actually takes a card from your hand and plays it in your energy, and it's a double strike.
Okay.
So it looks like we're actually not going to swing at the leader, because if you swing at the leader at this point, the leader will be awakening. And so the Trunks, I think it has a. I don't think it has another effect other than the double strike and the fact that you can put an extra energy into your energy, an extra card into your energy.
Looking for it. So much is happening without me knowing.
And so here we go. Max is about ready to. We got a negate. So here we go. Hey, so Maxter plays the after image, targets his card, the one drop, because the one drop was being swung at, and then he targets the trunks. And so now, obviously, the opponent is not going to out-combo it. There's no reason to. And now Maxter still has the one-drop trunks on board to try to awaken and put even more pressure. Now that the Shenron is at 4 lives, having a leader that swings for double strike is actually going to be a plus on Max's part.
Absolutely. So with the trunks in this given situation, since he was world peace out, what he does is essentially come into play. You draw a card and then you put a card from your hand into the energy. Mm-hmm. So essentially, it's just kind of like a Whis, but except like a higher cost. And
you get to choose what card goes into the energy.
Exactly, and also is a beater on the board.
Oh yeah, definitely a nice beater. It has a base of what, 25?
Let me see. It has 30K. Actually.
Oh, 30K. Ooh,
yeah.
That's some pressure right there. And so we got Mather says 15K. Yes, but it's not nearly as much pressure as the double strike. Oh, yeah, definitely. But I just love the fact that as you're not awakened, you still get that plus. You still get a little bit of threatening in there. I mean, when the leader is awakened, it's a base of 15. It does not have the power boost, but the double strike is very, very essential. Absolutely. Very essential, very strong. And so here we go. The trunk swinging. We got to pull. We got someone pulling. We max the pulling life here. And so now we're at 6 life. And so here we go. We tapping the green. We playing. Oh,
we're most likely going to.
We're bringing out a Broly. We're bringing out a Broly. So we got Maxter comboing a red-green card. So now, depending on what card. Oh, we got the big boy. We got the big boy. Now, can Broly target the same card in negative 15, or it has to be 2 different battle cards?
I believe it has to be 2 different battle cards.
I guess we'll see right here, because if that Trunks leaves the field. Oh!
So he will be giving that doubles credit. I was going to mention this line of play. So he was able to destroy the Trunks because since the Trunks lost 15K from the 6-drop Broly, it became a base of 15K. And with the Champa and Beerus coming out, it destroys any battle card with 20K or lower.
Now, guys, what you just saw is that Big Broly's effect is whenever your opponent combos, Broly can actually destroy one of the cards in the combo area. And so the Shenron player was able to draw, but does not get that 10K added on to the leader.
That is correct.
That is strong. Wow, this deck has really evolved. I remember when I first saw this deck when I was in, was it Angleton? Mm-hmm. And the deck has just been evolving since. It's a very, very strong deck. But them 2-drop Brolys, they're probably hard to find, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, the commons ones are much more easier to purchase online, but...
Oh, there's a hollow variant of the 2-drop Broly?
Yes, there is a hollow variant.
Ooh!
So we hear the Shenron player, he drew the 3-drop Purunga, which may be very key for his following turn, because it will allow him to clear the board up a little bit. But nonetheless, he will be losing a good chunk of his hand size right now through all these battle cards.
Definitely, because we got 3 more swings coming.
Big swings, too. We have a 20K that will force out a super combo. And we can see that he already super comboing off the 15K battle card, which is not good news.
No, so when the 20K comes in, oh, there we go.
There you go.
We're just playing, because the thing is, we cannot get to 1 life. Because then Kaioken would be dead, Gogeta would be dead. We are trying to protect the life as much as possible as a Shenron player.
What is that battle card that he just played? Is that a negate attack Goku?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a body. It's kind of like a what is it called? Master Roshi, but it does not have any combo power.
Okay. Oh, so it's one of those, but kind of like the 1-drop Dapkai.
Yes,
like
exactly, exactly. So it's a negate, it's a body, but it does not combo. So here we go. All right, so we got the energies that we need for this play, fam. But I don't know. Max is at a healthy amount of life.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to see what happens. Oh, no, I don't think we have a world peace. However, we do have a Dragon Radar. We can pull the world peace back. All right, we'll see what we're going to...
8 life, correct? I mean, 8 energies?
I think it's 8 energies.
Okay.
All right, so we see Kaioken. Definitely Kaioken is going to play a big part in it. We got Gogeta, and we do have 8 energies. So here we go, guys. This is the big play from Shenron. We'll see if Shenron has it. Now, this Shenron has an ultimate that gives a battle card 10k and triple attack. If he chooses to bring out Kaioken, you'll be able to pull up to 3 cards from your life. You'll be able to drop 3 cards from your opponent. It will have triple attack, it will have triple strike, dual attack, and then after that first swing, you can already give it another triple attack. It can be detrimental.
Yeah, most likely that Kaioken is gonna be his way to victory right now.
Green Chaos, he top decked that Dragon Radar. Yeah, we saw that too. So even if he plays the Dragon's Radar, we can play that World Peace. But I think he's trying to figure out how he's going to drop the hand. What's going to be more beneficial, to actually drop the hand to 3 and swing with Gogeta, or to play Kaioken and just blindly throw that elbow?
The play would definitely be Kaioken, in my personal opinion. If he's worried about the hand size, he can grab a Super Dragon Ball with the what's the word I'm looking for? With the World Peace, or just go for double World Peace this turn, honestly, give it a triple attack.
Definitely. Well, if you double World Peace, then you can Gogeta, and then you can Kaioken, and then since you have 4 lives, you can drop all 3 cards from your opponent's hand, and at that time, it might be a higher percentage of winning for the Shenron player.
Actually, he won't be able to double World Peace here because he has 7 energies after the radar, so that's my mistake.
You're right.
But in my opinion, he needs to go for the kill, so he should be going for the Kaioken play this turn.
Definitely. Kaioken play, and then do not use Shenron's ability for another World Peace. Just go ahead and actually, you could use Shenron's ability for the World Peace, drop the hand to 3, bring Kaioken, drop the hand completely. Kaioken will have triple strike, dual attack, and the Gogeta has triple strike as well.
That might be what he's doing because he used the leader for this play.
There you go. Yup. Yeah. Pull it right there. And so it looks like what I just said is about to come to pass.
Yeah.
3 cards are going to go back to Maxta's hand. And then whenever Kaioken gets summoned, 2 cards will be dropped. And so Maxta with the energy tapped, I guess fingers crossed right here for Maxta that he gets a after image. Because after image does work for the whole entire battle or the whole entire turn?
Battle.
Well, battle for the leader, but I think turn for the
okay, yes, on the
target.
Card. But to be honest, after image is not going to save him from the brutheness of the Kaioken. He gains 25k with each effect.
Oh, there you go right there. So it looks like there was just 3 5Ks. You're going to pull from life again, drop another card. And then there you go right there. Maxta only has 1 card in hand. It is a 5K power. And so here we go with the big boys.
You know, I believe Maxta actually charged one of those blocker revenge trunks, which he most likely should have kept in his hand for this type of scenario.
Now, I heard that card is really, really strong. It comes out for free, doesn't it?
It comes out for free if you have a dual color battle card on the field. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is what the effect does.
Oh, so here we go. Maxta is exactly 3 lives. And so we got 2 swings from Kaioken. And Maxta can awaken now and actually have some type of power to combo.
Most likely this should be it, because this Kaioken, I believe, is like a 75k.
It gains 25. It has a base of 30, and he pulled twice, so it's 50. So it's at 80k right now. And I think he's just... There you go. Broly effect, drop a combo power, but it's at 85. I wouldn't try to combo anymore. And so Maxta flips the leader, he untaps 1, he draws 1. We'll try to see if we can get some combo power on here. So we got the super combo here. Is he actually going to try to combo out of 80k?
There's no way. If you don't see that second super combo come down, you already know it's over. Come on, Maxta, why are you counting? What is it, 25, 35, 45? Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. So Kaioken is at a base, what's at 85 right now, and Maxta is at 15, 25, 35, 45. Max is at 45.
Yeah.
Maxta is powerful, y'all. He's a very
that should be game, because he's still at 70 base K, 70. Yeah,
there you go, right there.
Shenron player 1.
So Shenron ends up taking it, guys, and you see the strength of Shenron right there. Shenron being able to bring out Gogeta and then bringing out Kaioken to just seal the game. And but actually, you guys also got to see how strong this Gogeta Broly deck is. The Gogeta Broly deck is really strong. Like I said, it has really been updated. It's grown, and it's actually really good. I might actually, take a couple. No, I'm gonna copy and paste.
That deck is a lot of fun. I played it before, and I think I rivaled 3 times in a single turn. I brought out the 4-drop Broly, I brought out the 6-drop Broly, and I brought out the Champa and Beerus. And man, it felt like the most Oonga Boonga play I ever did.
And the thing is, too, the Champa Beerus is a great addition because when I faced the deck earlier, before the draft box, it didn't have that strong of a card like the Champa Beerus. And so you had these big-ass Brolys on board, but they're only swinging for single. And so that Champa Beerus just gave it that extra oomph where you're destroying a card and you're giving a card double strike. So you could give the big buff guy double strike and has a base of 30k.
Hey, how do we ban people? Ban that guy.
I think you, what is it? Oh, I don't know. I think it's right click. This is above my pay grade. David!
Don't worry, I was just kidding. How you doing, Ollie?
So we got the GOAT for Janemba. Is that it right there? Ali plays Janemba.
Actually,
And
he's actually been playing a lot of Purunga Shenron lately.
oh, what?
He wants to.
Excuse me?
He's testing for nationals, so he's trying to experiment which deck, which play style of either deck might be more suitable for the event.
Because like you were saying earlier, that we're seeing a little less play from Janembas and more play on just, I guess, everything else.
Yeah.
Now, what is your take on the Gohan deck?
The Gohan, which one?
With the Gohan leader that burst 2, pull a life, your opponent pulls a life, it's very aggro.
I feel like it's very. I feel like that deck is very good. The thing is, it just doesn't have the best finisher. You know, I feel like the triple flash idea has been put through like the gauntlet experiment.
Hey, we got
it
the
hasn't
win
been sorry. It hasn't been going very well, but I think that's what it is. I just think it needs a better finisher.
So here we go.
you
What's
doing,
happening here now, Shenron? I know earlier today we were talking a little bit, and you were trying to figure out what decks you want to play. What made you lean toward your Shenron deck?
Well, I mean, to be honest, how the meta's doing right now, it's right now it's a lot of ramp, Shenron, and mostly just aggro, really.
And mostly aggro.
Like I'm seeing a lot of the oolong decks, and then we got stuff that's like aggroing, like turn 2, you play something super like big. So I was like, you know what? Me and my buddy, Aiden, we made this deck. And what I did was, I was like, okay, I'm gonna add my own thing for the mirror also. But his is more defensive because you saw a lot of negates and I had super combos and stuff. It was a lot of drop hard. But what I did, he plays ramp, Purunga. I play Shenron, just the regular, because I'm playing Beerus. So if I were to play the mirror match, and if I was going first, and I was if I would be in a very tough spot, I would Beerus them, and we'll first Gogeta and try to, since I ramp myself up really high, I Gogeta them, Kaioken, and then Beerus them. That way it'll end up in a tough spot. And I also, you didn't see them, but I also play Boo.
Yeah. This the 10 drop that tap 6 and warp 10.
No, it's the 8 drop Boo.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you got some beautiful cards, dude. That Kaioken, that SPR Kaioken is
somewhere.
beautiful.
This one.
Oh, that one, the Dark Banisher.
Oh, Banisher Fu. That's like a standard in every deck. That's the one that has triple attack. If your opponent activates a skill, they drop a card.
Yeah, so that's what, either I play Beerus and that at the same time and give the Beerus triple attack, and then I'll just kind of mess with their hand.
Yeah.
And it'll leave them in a tough spot, and then it'll be like so.
Now I do have a question. What was your thought process of running the 6 drop Trunks instead of the Whis?
Ooh, no. Okay, so the thing is, who wouldn't want to draw one and then put one in your energy? Like,
Yeah,
that's way better than Beerus. And also another thing, that ramps you up to Gogeta really quick.
Yeah.
Really
does.
quick.
It really does. No, it was a very good play. We were actually talking and trying to figure out what would be the best way to end the game. And I was just like, well, you could play the Gogeta. You could, banish the Dragon Balls, give it triple attack. You could play the Kaioken, do the effect of Kaioken, pull 3, banish the Dragon Balls, give it triple attack. But you ended up doing the Gogeta play first. Then you ended up playing the Kaioken, dropped the hand, got to see what your opponent had, and then just threw the elbows. just through the elbows. It was very good play. I mean, and if he ended up pulling a negate from that, he pulled the negate. You
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I like to do that first. Because what if I swing Gogeta, he has 2 negates or whatever? I'm at an advantage because I see what he has in his hand and take his stuff. So I'm like, okay, I got 3 big attacks now. So what are the chances? I mean, he was tapped out, so that's why I went all out. I had other options.
Could you hand me that down there? The little Clorox.
This one right here?
Yeah,
No problem, no problemo.
I had other options like Barunga, or I had negates in it. I could play defensive or just kind of wipe his board and play more defensive. But I was like, you know what? I might as well just do it. If you go right now, I mean, might as well just end it right now.
Now let me talk to you a little bit about Maxter's build, because I'm pretty sure unless you played Maxter before, you haven't seen a build like this. How did you feel when he started flooding the board with the arrivals and then the Champa Beerus?
See, that's a lot of pressure. But you got to prepare for that moment. Like, you got to save your negates and don't use them at the very beginning. And you got to know which attacks to take and which not.
Because we saw putting pressure and you were just dropping that hand, because I'm thinking you can't get to 1 life because then you won't be able to go Gogeta.
Exactly.
And then you won't be able to even Kaioken as well.
Exactly.
So when I saw Maxter putting pressure like that, I was like,
yeah.
You're going to either drop that hand or you won't be able to play anything.
You got me pretty good.
Now, what about that 5 drop Vegeta?
Ooh, that caught me off guard. That kind of messed up the crit that I was planning on doing with
Oh,
Beerus.
really?
Yeah.
Yep, that Vegeta comes on board and it does minus 20k to everything
Oh,
on
yeah.
board.
That messed me up.
Now, I've been trying to get a hold of that card right there, but no one's going to let it go. And then on top of that, the pull rate, man. Ooh, the pull rate is really small. So where are you right now at this tournament? You going to top and then challenge the King of the Hill next week? Where we at?
Well, I'm gonna have to leave right now because I got a show to play here in a second. I want to stay, but I gotta play the show, man.
Hey, you know what?
I came to play some good games with some great people, man.
That's what's up. That's what Senpai is all about. SAS. Super at Senpai. You just tuning in right now. This is our weekly tournament on Thursdays, and we sitting right here with Brian, which, Brian, you actually have a fan right there. It's hi, Brian. You did great.
Thanks.
And so, hey, anytime you can come out, we're always welcome to, bring as many players as you can, get as many people on stream so that we can see, we can commentate on it, and we can learn. Because, hey, most of the battle is learning, and then just doing it better the next time, or continuing to stay on top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, what if you don't mind me asking, what is this show? You play instrument?
I play drums in a metal band. Yeah.
Drums in a metal band. So behind the jacket is like some big guns, right? 'Cause
Nah.
every time I see drummers, they always got some guns.
Nah, man.
Nah, in the metal band.
Metal band.
Okay, speaking of metal, this November I'm gonna see 5 Finger Death Punch
That's badass.
in concert. Oh my! I got them concert tickets months ago in advance. They one of my favorite bands. Really one of my favorite
they're
bands.
really good.
So like you said, metal band. Like, do you guys have an album? You got starting out, or how you?
We got one EP out, and then we're working on the other one right now.
So I'm gonna be hearing you next on 94.5. Is that what I'm hearing?
Maybe.
That's the goal?
That's the goal.
That's the goal. And if we do not hear him on 94.5, we will definitely be seeing him on stream, because you got to keep them both up. Unless you just become big and you're like, hey, Super, I'm gonna have to put you on the side a little bit, and we're gonna get it going.
Yeah.
No. I still got a little bit there. It's just I'm a try hard and I can't shut up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're good.
So, but this is actually.
All right, thanks, bro.
Fun, man. It was fun. I mean,
Congratulations on your win. I'm sorry you couldn't stay for the rest of the tournament.
it's all good. I'll be here next time for sure.
Oh yeah,
I will be here next
time, and then we, like I said, Senpais, we got a tournament next week. I'll be here next week too, and the next day I'm off. We're going to Chicago. I can't wait. I'm still trying to figure out. I appreciate that.
luck, man.
For all you guys that are actually here, you're commenting right now that are going to Nats. Good luck to you guys as well. Good luck figuring out what deck you're gonna play. Play test as often as you possibly can, because we cannot afford them mistakes, because some mistakes can be very detrimental.
Absolutely.
Some mistakes can be very detrimental, and you know what? You want to try to minimize the mistakes as possible. I think one thing that I try to do before a big tournament is I try to get a good night's sleep. Like, I'll try to get there early so I can get my play testing, but at the same time, I try to go to bed at like 8 or 9 o'clock. That way the next morning I'm fresh, I'm rejuvenated, because this game is also about stamina. You start from 7, 8 in the morning, and you don't stop until about 8 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So, and then some people, they'll waver a little bit because they play test all night before. And so my advice, guys, get that sleep in. Get the sleep in, get to your destination as early as possible, play test a little bit. And then another thing that I've actually been doing is I actually won't try to make drastic changes to my deck the night before. Okay, reason being is because there was a couple of regionals that I went to in Dallas. I think it was last year. And with me, I come up with some spice, and people don't understand my spice. I have to explain it, and they won't actually know until I actually play against them. And so they'll say, "Oh, why are you playing this card? Take that out, take this out." And one day, on a tournament, I actually did that, and I switched out a good quarter of my deck in response to what everybody who I went with was telling me. And so the next day I was playing, I wasn't happy with my build. You know, I wasn't.
You don't have to wait. You can go.
No, I was looking at that comment. He top decked that Dragon Radar so hard. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Oh my god! If I wouldn't have drawn that, I would have lost.
Because I think you didn't have World Peace in hand.
No.
Not that Dragon Radar, boom, get it back from the drop
That was a
area.
miracle.
Yeah, you did the right plays, man.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. But like I said, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, and we will see you next time here at SAS.
Good luck on your show, man.
And so yeah, about a quarter of my deck I had switched out. And so the next day, I really wasn't happy with the deck that I'm playing. And my advice to you guys, be happy with your build because you have that much more fun. You're playing with a deck that you came up with. You know, you're doing good. You're playing it. You're very confident. And with me, I was losing, and I ended up scrubbing out. And I actually don't like scrubbing out because you never know. Always play through the tournament because you never know if you're actually going to make it into top. And so, yep, I scrubbed out. I threw one of the cards in my deck that I hated. Shugesh. I hated it. And everyone told me, play Shugesh, play Shugesh. And I was like, you know what? I'll play Shugesh. I ended up playing one Shugesh. But every time I played, I always saw that Shugesh. And I didn't have any targets to play with the Shugesh. So I was just like, oh my gosh. No, RNG, Lady Luck was not on my side that day. And I always vowed, every time I go to a tournament, I'm always gonna have
Zin, what's up, bro?
my deck built. Yo, I'm always, and he would show up right when I'm talking about Shugesh. But always have my deck built. Just play test to see what I'm going to see in the tournament. But that's it. Don't touch it.
Calling you old.
Nah, you're just old, David.
Oh no.
And with age comes wisdom. With age comes wisdom.
Yeah.
And so, sub David.
And wisdom.
Sub
and
Zen.
wisdom and more wisdom.
Let me get on stream. You already had your chance, Allie. You got to work it just like everybody else. Come to the tournament, get undefeated, and get your stream opportunity. That's nah, David, you love Shugesh. No, I don't. No, I don't. You know what? I'm going to have to tell the story again. I'm going to have to.
As you tell that story, I'll be right back.
Oh, there you go. Right there. All right, so, guys. Shugesh. I'm so glad that card is banned, okay? Let me tell you how bad Shugesh is, okay? He said, let me take, hey, you know what? No. You better have that picture, Zen, because if you don't, we gonna have some, we gonna exchange some words, okay? So let me tell you guys, Shugesh is a super combo. It is a yellow super combo that says, if you're at 4 lives or less, with age comes, I think you misspelled something. But, so, Shugesh says, if your leader card is yellow and you're at 4 lives or less, you can combo, it gains 10k, and you could bring out a battle card 3 or less. I think it was 3 or less, or bring out a Saiyan 3 or less. It was one of those because everyone was bringing out Kaba, everyone was bringing out Preface and all that stuff. So, the very first
problem.
So the very first time that I see Shugesh being played, I'm playing my brew. I'm playing my spice. Okay, and so I played.
Hey, I just shot that other guy for calling us old, man. You want to get shot in chat too?
Come on, boo, player. Don't be like that.
I just shot him in chat. You didn't pay attention to that totally.
And so my opponent Zen had 2 lives left. I'm over here, and he had some energies open. So I'm thinking we're gonna take both lives, fam. And so I evolved with Spirit Bomb Goku. Spirit Bomb Goku says, double strike, your opponent cannot activate counters on the attack.
Right.
And you could combo up to 5 cards in your energy and just throw them out there. So I'm thinking, all right, we're going to combo. We're going to combo my whole hand. We're going to combo everything on my energy. So swing. And I'm just like, I'm going to go ahead and start comboing since you can't negate. I was getting cocky, I'm not going to lie. But this was before I saw Shigesh. So I'm comboing, right? My whole hand goes. My energy goes. I combo to about 110K.
Dang.
And so I'm looking at Zen, and Zen is card shuffling. He has not wavered. He's not nervous. He's just card shuffling, just staring at me. And I'm just looking at him, and I'm just like, Zen, you only have like 7 cards in hand. Are you really going to stay there card shuffling, or are you going to go ahead and shake my hand and we got this going? So he just slowly plays. He says, Shugesh. So I'm thinking, okay, Shugesh, was that a super combo? Okay, you got 105K to go.
Yeah.
Let's go. And so he says, play Gohan. And I'm just like, okay, so he's playing a battle card. And Gohan, with me, I was just like, what you got? What you got? So you're going to play it and then you're going to combo it? So then he goes, effect, pop. And I just like, so I take the card. Obviously, everybody who doesn't know the card, we're going to take the card. We're going to read it. I'm going to read Shigesh. Okay, all right. This meets the requirement. I'm going to read this card, the Gohan, the one that has the knee going out. And so it says, when it's played, KO a battle card in rest mode. So I'm thinking, wait, I'm in an attack. You can KO an attack? And then I look down, and I'm just like, wow.
It's in rest mode.
I cannot believe this. I lost. Because I didn't have anything in hand. I don't have any energies. So I'm just like, this is horrible. This sucks. I can't believe this is a card. And so I start picking up my cards. I start scooping it up. And then Zen goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Can I take a picture of that? I got up and left.
You got up and left.
I got up and left. I was so salty after he said that, after how strong Shugesh was. And let me tell you something. He didn't even use the explosive Goku. He used off-brand Goku. He used the poor man explosive. He destroyed my chances and hopes that they... No, I was too salty. I was too salty. So, like I said, Zen, you better have that picture. Yeah, can you send pics through the comment here? Can you send that? That's me right there. Effect, pop. Yeah, that's with the little cat tears coming out. That's exactly you right there. And so, no, I hated the card ever since. And, man, I had a party whenever Bandai banned Shugesh. Oh my gosh, I threw a party.
A lot of people did.
This was supposed to happen. Shugesh is Dunsky. Now, I'm over here thinking they're going to do super combos of each color that does that. No, they just kept the sucker with Shugesh. It was only secluded to yellow leaders. It was just a bad, unbalanced card. I hated it. And whenever they got that rid of, I was just so happy. They got rid of a lot of other cards too, but I was not as happy as I was with Shugesh.
When they got rid of that.
I did.
David, I have a better Shugesh now. I can send you the pic of it on Facebook.
Send it to me. We gonna look at this, fam.
Hey, how'd it go? How's the game?
We gonna look at this. This is going. Go ahead, send it to me.
Slow play, Judge. Slow play. Let's move this forward.
Wait, you gonna send it to me on my phone, or you gonna send it to me via the comments over here? I need to see this sucker because we can't have.
They've been on turns for 10 minutes, bro.
Hold on.
Tell them to hurry up.
We can't have this, okay? If we do, I'm calling Bandai. I'm gonna email Bandai. We can't have another Shigesh. Apparently, Zen's over here saying there's a new Shigesh. He would be the guy to figure out that there's another Shigesh card. Now, the only Shigesh card I know of is the one that's indigenous to BoJack. But nobody plays BoJack, so I ain't worried about that.
Maximilian.
No.
Huh? Well, I didn't say it all.
No, we can't do that, fam.
Okay, my bad.
We're gonna have to exchange that like privately or something because
he should have you anyway.
Actually, you know what? How about you just type in your username?
Just link it.
How what?
You can just link it.
Wait, right here?
Yeah.
What? I can do it on here?
No, he can link it.
And then I can copy and paste.
You just open it from right now from the link. He can just link it.
Oh, if you're just showing me the picture, yes, you can do that. Because the thing is,
as long as it doesn't have nudity in it.
Yeah, no, I'm a teacher, and so I had to change my Facebook name so none of the kids can find me or whatnot. So it's actually just so the kids don't do this stupid stuff and all that. What's taking nationals this year? I'm assuming you're asking me what I'm taking. Zen Tran with a cat pick. DBS.
Just link it in chat and
Yeah. Just do that. That's fine. DBS. God Chris Clay plays Bojack. Yes, he does. He plays it very well. Actually, I was playing Victory Strike against him, and he was playing Bojack, and he always kept one energy open. It was so annoying. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to have to swing. Either he has it or he doesn't. And I think in order to play that card, your leader has to be Bojack, and then you have to drop 2 cards. But essentially, yeah, it's just a pop. You pop a card in rush mode, and it's an activate battle. There was no way to stop it. You couldn't even battering it at that point. But battering's no go, which that's actually good too for the meta.
You ready for this last round?
But I don't know about minus killies though.
Yes.
All right, so we got the Stream Slayer over here.
Gonna-
How are you? Did you already talk to Goku or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. After the tournament, he goes and talks to Goku. He gets that aura. I tell him it's starting to get colder, so stand by me so I can feel the warmth of the aura, and he's going to get it.
All right,
He's
let's
going to get
call
it.
these guys out. for
Have his
the
hands
thing.
do the work.
All right, pairings up.
Yeah.
Simon versus Oz on stream.
We got fans.
OMG movie star. Oh, shut
Movie
up.
star Evan. Oh, and Ali already said that he's trying to get on stream again. He's trying to get on stream again.
There's a simple formula for that.
Yeah, it's called Come to Senpai.
What, is he trying to,
Get
commentate
undefeated
or what?
and challenge Stream Slayer, the very first King of the Hill. We don't have a second.
I might just change the name to Stream Slayer.
Shout out to Evan for giving me a link to watch y'all. Oh, no problem, Sheba.
Can I get his autograph? No, you may not. No, you may not. You got to pay $10 for that autograph.
Or you have to beat the Stream Slayer in order to get the
Alright.
autograph.
All right.
All right, catch you later. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Kaioken. Kaioken, Kamehameha, all that good stuff. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Guys, this is the last round of the tournament, which means stay tuned. We are going to have King of the Hill. Guys, if you're right now just tuning in, this is your boy PR Shark from Team Lethal
Oh, you want to?
commentating from here at Senpai's, and I got the owner right here of Senpai's, David here.
And
That-
Hector, don't forget Hector.
and Hector, awesome guy. He's a behind-the-scenes type of guy. Everything happens with him, and he doesn't take no credit.
Yep,
He's so
Hector's
modest.
the reason why Dragon Ball Super exists in Houston, bro.
So modest. And so, guys, give a shout out. Thank the owners for having this awesome stream so that we can continue. If we can't make it to Senpai's, we can actually just watch stream and see everything that we love to see. And I appreciate you. I really
Well,
do.
they're here for
and,
you guys.
And have,
you guys make the stream worth watching.
Well, to tell you the truth, if it wasn't for you putting me on stream, we wouldn't have this either. So it's tag team. It's a little bit of everything going on.
I feel you, D. I appreciate that. That's why that's Double D coming at you guys.
That's right. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of begged to be on stream my first time. I came in, and when I heard that Senpai was doing the stream, I was just like, I have to be on stream. I have to. I don't know why, but it is my calling. I can't shut up. I'm gonna get my victory strike signed by
Evan.
Too late. I already got mine. Yes, I told Evan that he increased the value of my victory strike by signing it. So I already beat you to it. But you can be the second person to get that signed victory strike
Timer start.
by Evan. Shout outs from Florida. Oh, Sheba, you from Florida? Hey, I appreciate you, boss. That's what's up. The more we can get people watching this, the better. Oh, we got someone from Florida. I like this.
I have made my return.
Hey, so we got Marco again. We got the co-captain from Team Meta Club. We got judge, jury, and executioner. How you doing, Marco?
Wonderful. Yourself?
Wonderful. Hey, every time I'm commenting on Super, it's a great day. I can be sick, I'll still be here commenting on Super. I can be dead. I will revive myself on Thursday, commentate on Super, and then go ahead and just go back to my grave.
All right.
Oh, the owner, David. All right, so here we go. What do we got here? It looks like we have Oz on the right with Yellow Broly, and then we have Little Kid Goku. We have Little Kid Goku. Here we go. So you guys that are watching the stream right now, and you were asking, if Kid Goku is still viable in the meta, if Kid Goku is gonna be doing what it's supposed to do, we're actually gonna see another match with Kid Goku.
Right.
Oh, it has that awesome start. You got the one drop Kid Goku. You in there.
You're in there. As we can see, Simon's going first, which is very, very good. Because right now, has been for a while, it matters if you're going first or second.
Oh, yeah.
That extra energy just helps so much.
Extra energy, extra chance to plus is just phenomenal. And yes, just like Mathis said, go ahead, Sheba 9000, bring all your peeps. Let them know about this stream. We want this nationwide. We want it like to be Mr. 305. So it's Oz's turn right now, and Oz actually puts an energy in rest mode, the energy exhaust. We have the dual colors. It would be broken if you can just set the dual colors in active mode like that.
Right off the bat.
Oh yeah, but it makes it very balanced. And so if you're gonna get the dual colors in your energy, you have to put it in rest mode first. Now the Beerus has a very, very unique ability that actually cancels out the energy exhaust. As long as you have another energy that's dual color, the Beerus comes in active mode.
Yep.
So it's just one turn you're negging. But at the same time, you make up for it with all the other dual colors that you could play in active mode later on throughout the game.
Not only that, it allows you to play some of your counter plays for 2 energies rather than 3 energies as well.
Exactly. And yes, you guessed it. We do have the one of Bloodlust in hand, and I see it. We're going to be saving that for a special occasion.
I'm very interested to see when he will actually use that Bloodlust, because against the Vanilla Coup matchup, it's kind of tricky when to use it since majority of the battle cards are like vanillas, you know?
Exactly. And to tell you the truth, if you do use Bloodlust on a 1-drop Goku, it negs it for 1 turn, but if you can't get rid of it, you just continue plus in the following turn.
Yep.
And so it really wasn't that much of a decision before because we had 4 Bloodlusts.
Yeah.
But now, ooh, we got that one up. We gotta put a little bit of brain power on that one.
This is very strong. Since the leader can be a 15k instead of a 10k swinging, it's like that thing that I mentioned, that your opponent's forced to use 2 5ks or a super combo in order to get out the hit. So essentially it forces the hit early on.
Oh my goodness, and we already have a 3-drop Debura on field, 30k. That's too strong for 2 energies, bringing it out from the deck or the drop area and just swinging and hitting your opponents. Oh, so we got the counter Goku being charged. Now, I actually want to ask, I've been getting a lot of opinions on that card. Well, how do you feel about the new counter Goku from the draft box?
I feel like it's very powerful in certain matchups, it's a little lackluster in other matchups, and it's very pointless in other matchups as well.
Right.
One of the things that it's very, very powerful against is the Kaioken type builds, the red and green one.
Yeah.
You know, they tap the 5 energies, then, you play it, and it bounces back to your hand. Essentially, their turn is over. If they try to do it again the next turn, you can possibly just play another one, and kind of just like, keep pushing the pressure until they have no life left, because Kaioken is only effective when you have multiple lives.
It's very good, but again, very situational because there actually there's no effect on it that reduces the cost of the Goku. You actually have to pay 4 straight up right off the bat. So you have to make sure that when you're going to play that counter Goku, that it is actually a very detrimental play that you are getting rid of. Like Marco was saying, that Kaioken bouncing it back to hand and saving you that extra turn. And so it looks like Oz right now comboed, so he tapped 2 energies to combo that 4-drop ape and actually put the Goku in rest mode and starting to do a little bit of damage.
He should be swinging at the Goku to prevent Simon from continuously building momentum off the 1-drop.
Exactly, continue that board presence, you want to stop that.
It's pretty much a confirmed kill if he can run it, if he can attack into it.
Exactly, because there is no cards in the grave, so we do not have sparking. He's tapped out. There's no way. I'm not going to combo anything to save the little coup, so bye-bye little coup. Smart play. I like that play right there. That's the card, guys. That's the $35 card.
Oh yeah, it's roughly 30 to 35 right now.
It is a strong card. You do tap 2, but with the King Vegeta ape that reduces all Saiyan combo power by 1, it's only a combo at that point, but it's strong. It was a good play by Oz to get rid of that little coup early.
Yeah. So this turn can be a little worrisome because you do have to be concerned with a 15k leader attack and a 30k vanilla attack, which pretty much the 30k is nearly going to be a guaranteed damage. So we'll see how Oz ends up playing this turn out, or actually we'll see how Simon sequences his turn out to see if he can do as much damage as he can.
Oh, definitely.
So the Broly player is currently at 5 lives. And I believe the Vanilla Coup player is at 6 lives, I believe.
It looks like Vanilla Coup's at 6 lives. We're gonna try to swing over here to drop that Vanilla in the combo area, in the drop area.
Yeah.
In the combo, then the drop. boss monster builds, it just says no.
Yeah, Methodist understands. It's kind of iffy on the Shenron matchup. That's where the subpar of it comes in, the little bit lackluster, is because the Shenron ramp variant has improved to summon multiple boss monsters. So it's like you can summon you can stop one boss monster, but you know you really not gonna have 8 energies to stop the second one, like you know.
Right.
So yeah.
So here we go. We got a shout out by Ali to Simon. Simon is also another guy that cooks a good brew. I'm not going to toot my own horn. I would like to say I cook a little bit of good brews every now and then too. And, we already got another little coup. And so, hey, you know what? That's RNG at that point. He saw another little coup. He's going to be deck thinning right there. He has 2 energies to bring out another 3-drop Deburra if he wants to. Or swing, go ahead and throw a Sensu Bean on it, put as much pressure as he can. Or maybe just swing at the ape and make Oz drop cards out of his hand.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, Oz should be comfortable with the Awakening. Maybe possibly Awakening and summoning another 4-drop 8 by comboing 2 energies.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Awakening, or you can Awaken and then Arrival, the King Vegeta.
Well, since he's running a blue-yellow build and not yellow-red.
Ah, you're right,
yeah,
you're right.
So he may not be. There's a possibility he might be running the Universe 6 package.
Ah, okay, I got you. So we got ourselves a nice little variant here, guys. Because the very first yellow Broly we saw, it did have the apes, but it was yellow-red, and so we saw Cloud evolve with the ape onto the Arrival card. And in this one, we have Oz. We have him using yellow-blue and just using the combo card just at its fullest, strong power that it is. 30k double strike.
I'm starting to believe that Simon's actually has 7 lives. I'm going to confirm.
Yeah, go ahead and confirm. Oh, this is so awesome how we can talk to the judge right there and just see. Ah, so he combos 2. Oh,
So
that's a nice card. Go ahead. Tell me about that card right there.
So that card essentially, it works very well with the 2-drop Goku Black that plays with the multicolor where it draws 2 and pitch 1. But essentially what the ape does itself, you tap 2 energies and you draw 2 cards. Yeah, so you'll send it from the drop to the warp, tap 2 energies, you'll draw 2. And essentially if you have a dead turn, you just refill your hand size and it's just, try to build momentum going on to the following turn.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then the fact that you're tapping 2, you don't really worry about that because you're playing the essential 4 more super combos because you got the apes that drop it to 1 and you just got a lot of good shenanigans going on here. Ali, to answer your question, I think they're both undefeated right now.
Undefeated.
Okay, yes, they are both undefeated. This will determine who gets to challenge King of the Hill next week here at SAS. And so we got a nice show. So we got a search off from the Android 8. And so now we have plays that we can happen. The thing is, are we going to swing and pop offensively or are we going to wait and sit on it defensively?
Most likely, he'll probably do
offensive because the leader's already awakened.
Yeah, the leader's awakened. He can tap down the 1-drop Vanilla Coup, and pretty much that popping will not be an option anymore.
Yeah, definitely. So if in order for Simon Says to plus off of this, he's going to have to swing with the card, which it looks like he's going to, and then combo the Vanilla Coup. Because next turn, Broly's first effect, the reason why this card is just seeing so much play is because it's so strong. The first effect is to tap any battle card and put it in rest mode. And the second effect is to pull the life and untap any card on the field. Too strong. So if he does not use the Vanilla Coup this turn, next turn Oz will put the Vanilla Coup in rest mode. Next turn he would put the Android 8 in rest mode and then swing at it. Because putting the Vanilla Coup and destroying it procs the effect of Android 8. So guys,
which is what he just did right now by destroying the ape.
Oh yeah, definitely. So guys, remember that. Do not get rid of the Vanilla Coup, get rid of the Android 8. Because when the Vanilla Coup leaves, Android 8's effect procs, not the other way around.
Yeah.
So there we go. He got rid of the Vanilla Coup. He ends up popping the ape that was in rest mode on Oz's side of the field. And so do you think we're going to see another combo ape on Oz's part?
I don't believe so. Right now, he just needs to combo 5K. This was somewhat of a neg to do because essentially he swung with the Android 8 and had a combo 3 just to be, just to have it out combo by a 5K. But he really wanted to pop the ape, so that's probably why he did all this.
Right. So that there actually it wasn't all a neg because you're getting rid of the vanilla coup, and at the same time, you want to make your opponent drop a card at least. So he drops a sensu bean. That's gonna stop anything else he has for the rest of the turn.
Honestly, I'm okay with that trade because that sensu bean, like, that's pretty much the end of your turn.
That's one less sensu bean out of his hand.
Exactly. Whenever you see your opponent play a sensu bean towards the end of your line of attacks, it's always a good feeling because you won't have to worry about that sensu bean on the following turn.
Yeah, offensively.
Yeah.
Because that's when it's really strong. And like I said before, there's an answer to sensu bean, but a lot of people actually don't play it. Can you give us your take on it? Why wouldn't you play the one drops that say no untapping offensively?
I just feel like depending on your build, it's just either it helps the synergy with it or it just interrupts the fluidity of your deck. So pretty much is you wouldn't play those because your turn one, for example, like let's say Broly Universe 6, your turn one you want to play a Universe 6 Khalifa or Kale so you can evolve onto it the following turn. And after that, you essentially keep your energies open for counterplays after that turn. Now builds where like Shenron where all they basically do for their turn ones is not that much aside from maybe one star ball or something like that. They can substitute it by playing the one drop. So their turn ones, they can play the one drop and have it sit there and so forth.
Right, because then their opponent is just going to waste resources trying to get rid of it so that they can use that sensu bean.
So basically any build that doesn't really do much at all on your turn one, that's where you'll run those one drop Borgos type cards.
Right.
But if you have decks that, needs their turn ones to advance their game state, that's where you won't see most of those one drops being played.
Right. Oh, I got you.
But yeah, Zen's asking me if I have any extra stuff for the draft box for sale. Unfortunately, I do not. I went to a couple of draft events and bought singles from there on out in the DBS auction page.
Yeah, it's really hard. This draft box that came out, it is really hard to get the good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
The good stuff. I think I said before, but there was one guy that bought 4 cases. 4 cases and barely pulled a play set of each of the new cards.
Absolutely, that's what he did say.
Barely pulled a play set of new cards. We got Mammon over here. We got a fan, Simon. I'm going to have to go ahead and whenever Simon's done with this match, say that he got himself a little fan over here. Yeah. And so we got plays happening. So we actually warped. We have the Trunks bring out a 2-drop Goku. Now it gives the Goku crit.
Yes.
And so we're adding a little bit more pressure. Oz still has 2 energies up, and so we'll see what Oz does to reciprocate this. I don't think he still has that bloodlust in his hand, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Now, do you think he should have used it on that Trunks?
Probably not, since he's at 20 right now. It's one of those situations that I said before, remember? If you're forcing your opponent to attack into you, he's essentially going to... Basically, he needs to use a card in order to trade with you. I see right now he attacks, just try to bait out something, and then it's just pass turn. That's kind of a common strategy as well. Because a lot of people, they don't like to put dice on their leaders to signify they are being, to try to play the mind games of tricking your opponent into them forgetting that you had a beam to cause them to make misplays.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I do that as well.
Yeah.
The card, nowhere does it specify to put a dice on a card.
Yeah.
So I'll just play it. I'll tell my opponent the sensu bean is on my leader.
Yep.
And then I actually there was one tournament. The guy swung and he swung in with I believe it was a 10 or a 15K, but it just depends. Either I was awakened or unawakened. And I had the bean on, so I was 5K ahead of him. And so he swung. He said no combos. And I said, okay. And he said, well, take your life. And I said, wait, I got sensu bean on from the last play. And he's like, oh, I forgot. Yeah. And so, I mean, it is. Now, if your opponent plays it or asks you to play the dice, well, then at that time, you play the dice because your opponent asked, or that's what I would do anyways.
Yeah.
But, until that opponent tells me to play the dice on it, I'm just going to play it and then just tell him what card it's on at that point.
Absolutely. It's nothing malicious either. It's just like, you just taking advantage of the situation, I guess you can say. But yeah.
There's certain cards that have effects, certain cards that need to be played. And, I'm not going to lie, there's always going to be a downside to everything. You're always going to have 2 sides of the coin.
Yeah.
So some people are going to be like, just go ahead and put the dice. We already know what's happening. Or some people saying the same thing that we are. And so at that point, it's just your personal preference.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we have Oz swinging into the android, and the android was saved by Simon with the power burst, which retrieved a 1-drop Vanilla Coup for him.
Yes, that is so strong.
So this is pretty much exactly what I was saying. It really helped that Simon went first, but you can see the amount of pressure that the Vanilla Coup player is able to apply on the Broly.
Exactly.
So on the last turn, we had actually the Android 8 swing, we had the 30k Deborah swing, we had the 20k critical, we had the Trunks swing. So essentially he generated on average like 5 to 6 attacks on his previous turn. And now we're going to this turn with him having 4 energies and having already 3 bodies on the board that would generate attacks.
Oh man, it's gonna be a turn. We'll see if your boy Oz can handle it. I think he can. I think I saw him handle a little bit, but I'm not gonna lie, there's gonna be a little bit of pressure. Ooh, he's got that brew that I told you about. That 1-drop counter. Ooh, he's got that brew.
It'll be very interesting to see when he'll use it, because unfortunately for him, since the Vanilla Coup is a 1-drop, Simon can just play it for another 1 energy. So we'll see when he decides to use it. This may actually be a good time to use the Bloodlust to slow down the amount of momentum that Simon is generating.
Exactly. You Bloodlust that one. Now, if he has another Kid Coup in his hand, that's just RNG at that point. But you got to do it. He has it. Because you got to stop it. He's got 3 energies. You can tap 2 and bring out another Deborah. It's a lot of pressure that he can put right now. Oh, so here we go.
I'm not gonna lie, Simon's kind of making me want to go back to Vanilla Coup, not looking at how he's performing against the Broly leaders, because the Broly leaders are really making a lot of noise, like becoming very popular, and Vanilla Coup seems to be doing very well against them.
And to tell you the truth, the only reason why, in my opinion, Vanilla Coup was slowly leaving the meta was because of Janemba.
Yeah.
Janemba's appearance in metas is gonna deck you out, because this is a very good deck for hand advantage.
Yeah.
And so against Janemba, it actually does not have such a good matchup. But now that Janemba's slowly backing away, Vanilla Coup is sneaking back up on the field, sneaking back up.
I like the blue build too, because before it had a good matchup against Janemba if you were able to apply a lot of pressure. But like now with the new green, pretty much the tricolor build, it might be a little bit more challenging for the blue Vanilla Coup build to have the same success, because before I was just aggro the Janemba player down, he then Gogeta them on turn 5. And after that, it just became a grind to the races.
Yeah, pretty much, because at that point, you're either gonna, you have 3 lives left, you're gonna swing with Gogeta, or you're not gonna swing, you're only gonna swing with stuff that has crit, and then it's just like, I ain't giving you any cards, so I ain't gonna swing, stuff like that. And then, of course, the brew that we just said, you can play blue Vanilla Coup, and then you can have that spice, that 1-drop that just stops your little Champa plays and stuff like that. Absolutely. So I think people sleep on that. Either they haven't seen it being played much, or they sleep on it. That card is strong. It does stop all of the counter plays, because it reduces their combo power, or it reduces their cost by 1, and it makes them a 2-drop. And that is how you can negate that counter.
Yeah. So here during Oz, all of Oz's responses so far has been on the 1-drop play Vanilla Coup. He played counterattack Gohan to bounce back to 30k Deborah, which was pretty much a good play, because as we mentioned, that Deborah pretty much says you're going to take this hit.
Oh yeah.
So he saved himself from 1 damage, and now he played Flying Nimbus on the 2-drop Vanilla card, which I did not know he was playing Flying Nimbus or not. But the bad thing is right now is that since Simon is consistently generating a large hand size, Oz needs to find a way to mitigate that, to build his own hand size, and to provide the same amount of pressure back.
So here we go. We're gonna draw. We're probably gonna pitch that Deborah so we can bring it back on field.
Yeah.
But that's what's so strong about the Vanilla Coup. If you got them 1-drop Vanilla Coup, yep, there you go. Yeah. Let me put that as a 2 cost again. Let me bring that back out. Now, Oz's play, bouncing it, is still strong, because the opponent still has to use energy in order to bring it back onto the field. So it's not too much of a loss. So, I mean, there's 1 energy left over. Now, if your boy got Sensu Bean, which I'm looking at him shuffle, he does not have Sensu Bean. Yeah. But if he has Sensu Bean, it's going to be a detrimental turn.
Now, that's the good thing about removing the Vanilla Coup off board, because as you mentioned, with the Vanilla Coup on board, just staying there, those 30k 3-drops essentially becomes 30k 2-drops. So if you remove the Vanilla Coup, you force him to use 1 energy to play it,
and then 2 for another.
So here we see Oz using the Zenno button on the leader swing.
He does have a combo. Okay. Now put that Deborah in rest mode.
This is a very good play, actually.
Oh, this is going to be nice. Guys, you about to see something special. So we got the Xeno button, a card that's it's not too old, but it's there. It's pretty old. And the card says counterattack, untap all of your blue energies. And so Oz right now is going to combo with the ape. Yeah. And we're gonna put in rest mode. That's what's up. And so not only did Oz avoid the first attack with Dabura, had his opponent waste 2 more energies to bring Dabura out, and then avoided the attack again from Dabura. Nice plays, nice plays.
Absolutely, that was a good play. The only thing is that if Simon tries to force the Android 8 swing here, Oz should definitely use the Flying Nimbus to prevent that.
Exactly, because we know that he's going to try to combo that Goku and try to pop the ape.
Yeah.
However, I think Oz is in a good situation right now. He has a negate. There's only one more swing that can possibly be made. Now, there is a pan in his hand, but there wouldn't be any benefit to using the pan unless you're still trying to combo off that Goku.
Yeah, no, for Simon right now, you was just past turn. I like what, from the first round, from what I seen he did, he strategically placed himself at allowing himself to go to 5 lives when his opponent would swing and kept himself at 5 lives. He would play the 1-drop talent pan to put himself to 4 to make his super combos live.
Oh, so there he goes. He plays the Trunks.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not see that coming. We're going to have a little bit more swings to pop that 8.
There's no reason to bloodlust this whatsoever. He should save that 1 energy for the negates.
Now, so why wouldn't you want to bloodlust this card?
Because he only has 1 attack left. So if you were to bloodlust it, he's still going to get that swing off, combo the Vanilla Coup to pop your board, which is exactly what you're trying to prevent. No matter what battle card he is swinging with right now, all your mission is right now is to negate it so you can maintain your board presence, because you need to have a board presence against Simon's board right now.
Well, there you go, man. I love it. I love the ideologies. We need to have you back here more often, Marco.
I'll try. I enjoy judging. This is my first time commentating, and so far I'm really enjoying it.
First time? Nah, I can tell.
I appreciate it. He said no negates. I think that's a mistake.
So here we go. So we got the combo.
That was
Pop
a really
the
bad
ape.
mistake. He's losing a lot of pressure.
Because that ape does have double strike, doesn't it?
The ape has double strike, and you basically have a 20k beater on the board to help you clear his board.
And he would have been tapped out.
Yeah,
so
he would have been tapped out. You would have had the leader to rest Android or even the Vanilla Coup so he can't combo it off. And he basically took a crit. Yeah, there's no reason not to negate that attack. I think that was a massive mistake.
Well, then there you go. Go ahead and tell your boy Oz, look at 2 hours and 28 minutes at.
I like the timestamps. So Oz taking that life, I believe he went to 3?
Yeah, he went to 3 lives. We'll see, because Broly is just such a massively great leader. That card came out such a long time ago, but it's still seeing a lot of play. Yeah. Not as strong as Super Saiyan 3, for those of you guys that are still mourning the loss of Super Saiyan 3, but we will be getting another reboot for Super Saiyan 3.
I'm not gonna lie. If I ran Kami, I will make the Kami play. But I'm pretty sure Oz does not run Kami.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, Oz is in a really tough
That's
situation.
a very good silver bullet right there for Vanilla Coup. They just swarm the board so very well.
Actually, you know what is a better silver bullet? Unexpected turn.
But does Vanilla Coup get enough higher drops? Because you need to have 3 battle cards of 2 or higher.
Well, what do you see on the board right now?
I got... You right. I didn't even have to continue that one. Unexpected turn. You right. That is good. It is situational because it depends on if your opponent can actually bring out the requirements for unexpected turn. But once they do, it is so detrimental. It all goes to warp, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All of the 2 or less, or just the 1 drops.
Yeah. So pretty much anything that's 2 or lower.
2 or lower.
Yeah, let me double check on that.
Oh my gosh, that would be everything but the Dabura, which is still good in essence. And then you can't even use the 1-drop Vanilla Coup to bring them back because it only brings it back from the drop area.
Absolutely. So looking up the card right now, it says if your opponent has 3 more battle cards in play with any energy cost of 2 or more, the battle card your opponent is playing is placed in the drop area. Then choose all battle cards with energy cost of 2 or less.
2 or
barrier
less.
And send them to the wall.
Ah, that is strong. That would be so strong against Vanilla Coup.
So just responding to a couple of the comments. Mammoth, thank you for the kind words. And Zen, his finisher is probably more consistently going to be Mirror Creator Absorbed.
Either Mirror Creator Absorb or Banisher Fu. The triple attacker.
Yeah, if he runs it, absolutely.
Because that's a prevalent card that I've seen a lot. It's a good card, triple attack. It has a base of 25, and every time your opponent activates a skill, you drop a card. So it's very strong. Oh yeah, go ahead and just continue to scroll up.
So who won?
Okay, so here we go. So Oz over here is he's played the Goku Black. The Goku Black says once you play it, you draw 2 cards, you pitch a card, and untap an energy at the end of the turn. And we actually have Oz passing. Do you think we're gonna be seeing Gogeta?
Let me see.
Gogeta.
I don't think
Gogeta.
so. For Oz, I haven't seen any of the fusion materials, so probably not.
I don't know.
Let's
I see the
Oh,
Goku
you're saying,
and I see the.
You're saying Simon. For some reason, I'm thinking
Yeah.
Oz. I apologize. Maybe not. I feel like right now, it won't be too necessary.
I don't know. That's a pretty decent hand right
Yeah,
there.
never mind. Yeah, you're right. It'll be a good.
We gonna Gogeta. And it has triple strike, and you have 3 lives left, so we just gonna play it in shotgun.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. It would be a good play. And Bloodless cannot stop it.
Yup, it's
because
got
of
deflect. Oh, that's what's so strong about that card because it has barrier, it has deflect. A lot of people were saying that they should actually nerf Gogeta and leader lock it. What do you think about that?
That card is annoying and very hard to deal with. It's kind of annoying to create a card where there's no interaction with it whatsoever. So,
I mean, you can't play it unless it's turn 5.
but once it comes into play, there's really nothing you can do about it.
Pretty much, unless you got that Mutaido, and then you can like build a hand back or
when
whatnot.
you put it in rest mode, then I still have to deal with the next turn because it has barrier.
Right. Oh, okay.
Juan,
So
do you say your name as Mamon or
Mamon. Oh, if you're Latino, yeah, Mamon.
Yeah.
And Mammon head.
He has yellow energy?
Yeah, you do need Sparking 10. You're right about that. So he would have to combo swing, combo out, get to 10 in his drop area, then play the Gogeta if he wants to actually have the effect go off.
So most likely he's probably not playing it. And honestly, in this stage right now, that's a really bad sign. So you pretty much just notice that since Oz has his give away a super combo, that is his only yellow card in hand. So right now you can safely assume that he has nothing but blue cards in hand.
Yep, because pitching that super combo. Mamon says yes. We're saying it right now.
All right, so that's a certain type of fruit. I actually really love that fruit. I'll probably explain it another day, but right now I'm very curious to see how Simon's going to proceed with his turn.
Here we go. Ooh, I can't wait. Woo! Yeah. So we got 2 more swings. We got the leader swing, and then we have all 5. And we got a warp. We got an overwhelm. So we're gonna go ahead and draw 2, and then pitch a card. Is there a response on play, sir? Do you think the Bloodlust should be played here?
You know what? I don't think it would be a bad option. This is a better option.
We got the Gohan. Bounce that Dabura. Okay, all right.
Try to relieve some pressure off the board. This is a good play.
Relieve the pressure off board. Now, if he has a Vanilla Coup, he's got to tap energy for it, but it does put pressure. Now, that Gohan, if you have a multicolor energy or card in your energy, it reduces the card by 1. It's a counterplay, and is there a criteria for what card it bounces?
3 or lower. 3 or 4 or lower. Let me double check.
Because it is strong, and I think it ignores barrier too, doesn't it?
No, it does not ignore.
Oh, it does not ignore barrier. Okay, my bad, guys. I'm trying to make it more OP than it actually is.
The only counter that actually ignores barrier is Champa the Trickster. So you play this card, you choose one of your opponent's battle card with energy cost of 4 or less.
4 or less.
It gets returned to the hand, and you untap one of your energies.
Oh, so you can do it again.
One of your blue energies, to be specific.
One of your blue energies. That is strong, and all Oz has is blue energies and 1 yellow energy. That's nice right there.
Actually, David, after thinking about it, I believe Oz runs the secret in the deck. The Vegito secret, the Patora.
Oh.
So actually, if he can find a way to somehow bring it out, he may be able to make a small comeback of momentum.
Now, is that the Vegeta secret that says if you combo with a certain amount of cards, put all your opponent's energy in rest mode? Or is that the one where you draw 4, put 4 in rest mode?
The one that you draw 4 and put 4 in rest mode.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe that's time, but the only people are playing are the stream players.
Okay. Yeah, we got time right there.
Yeah.
I think. There we go. Oh, so we got the stream players on turns now. Ooh.
I believe Simon's at 5 lives. Oh, where's this cursor?
Oh, the cursor's on top. So yeah, you got to bring it over. There you go. Yeah, we got 2 screens over here. Senpai's is just always evolving. We got like 5 screens right here. It looks like we're about to hack something. So it looks like we're still on Simon's turn. It's still Simon says his turn. He's still thinking about how he's going to bring down Oz to 0 life. So he's got his hand on. It's kind of like chess rules. As soon as you take your hand off, there we go. Oh, we're going to try to clear board?
This is most likely a dead card. Oz looks like he only has 3 cards in hand. He's in a very bad situation.
Okay, so he lets that battle card go.
See, this is the thing about Flying Nimbus. Even though Flying Nimbus buys you a turn, it doesn't quite switch to momentum.
because you got one more attack with the battle card, but if you have not swung with the leader, you can swing with the leader card as well.
Yeah. It's just really tough because you're losing hand size as you're continuously still losing hand size to keep yourself alive. Like,
Right.
you know? So it's kind of like in the sense of objection where you like negging 2 from hand. So he always needs to find a way to completely switch the momentum.
I mean, it's pretty balanced because you're negging your hand, you're increasing your energy, but I mean, there's always an advantage and disadvantage to every card that you play here, Dragon Ball Super.
Absolutely. Right now, Oz does not need to charge.
So we got 4 cards in hand. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't charge either. But oh my gosh, he's gonna put.
There was no
Yep.
reason to charge.
He put the brew that we told you guys about earlier
you know,
today.
Just remember the apes. He can draw a new hand.
The what?
The apes.
Ah,
in the
he's
drop
got 2 apes in the drop
I completely
area.
forgot that was there since like turn 1.
Hey, I did too. And to tell you the truth, when it comes to stuff that activates in the drop area, quite a lot of people make that mistake of forgetting their cards in the drop, like the negates. When
Yeah.
them negates came out first, people were forgetting they had a negate.
No, absolutely. The ones that interact on your drop area, those negates are actually very powerful. I'm surprised a lot of people are not actually maining more of them for the Shenron matchup. Because even if Kaioken rips it out of the hand, you can still use it from your
From the drop area, exactly.
Yeah.
If you hit me, I'll have cards in hand. I can warp the negate and 1 card, and we can negate that attack.
Yeah.
And so maybe Oz charged so that he can utilize both of the apes in the drop area.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep 1 energy up still. He didn't use the apes.
Yup, that's
so
what's
probably
up.
what he's doing. Yeah, all right.
There you
so-
go.
So the charging made more sense now. So essentially, he just drew. Even though he tapped 4 energies, he still drew 4 cards for this turn. Well, 5 if you include the leader swing. Yeah, it looked like he never had 3 cards in hand.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And so, Mathis, you can only use it once per turn. Yeah, those negates, once you use it once, you cannot use it again. My personal preference on the negate that activates from the drop area is I would run a max of 2. Especially if you have a burst leader,
Yeah.
you know you're going to see it in the drop area at least 1 time.
Yeah,
1 or
absolutely.
2 is good. If you do too much, Mathis is right. You won't be able to use it. Once you use it from the drop area or from your hand, you cannot use that card's name again.
Absolutely. So we'll see. I believe he's attacking to lead, I'm assuming. Because this is a situation where you kind of don't want to trade off with the Vanilla Coup. Yeah.
So here we go. We got Vanilla Coup at 4 lives. We got Oz at 3. This is going to decide who is going to face King of the Hill next week.
Okay, so we see he might be attacking into the battle card.
So he's attacking.
Okay.
He's got. So we're on turn 1 right now, guys. The end of turn procedures is going to be turn 3, 0, 1, 2, and 3. And we definitely have to have a winner. So are we going to go by?
It's just top deck, a Zeno button.
Oh, wow. That is beautiful.
I'm hoping this attack is going to leader. Because you're
the-
giving up a lot of battle cards just for a single 4-star ball to save your battle card.
Now, let me tell you what would have been more OP. If those apes that are in the combo area about ready to go to the drop, if they were activate battle, not activate main. Zeno button, tap 2, draw 2.
Ridiculous.
But no, guys, unfortunately, it's just activate main, but he's doing that for the following turn.
So here he's probably going to grab the Vanilla Coup, which he does.
Vanilla Coup up. We already know next turn is going to be very tough if Oz cannot finish it off right now.
Honestly, if Oz is able to grab another Flying Nimbus, I think he may be able to squeeze a win out of this one.
Ooh, I can't wait. It's just been back and forth. You see the versatility that we have of Kid Coup being able to not only keep that hand advantage, but keep a decent board presence.
Yeah.
And you see Oz with his deck just countering and just staying alive.
Actually, since Oz has a mirror, actually no, he doesn't have enough energy. I was going to say he can probably cheese a double strike mirror, but so Oz is going down to 2.
He's going down to 2 lives. Now, he's using the effect to untap the Broly to swing with the Broly again to get another draw.
Okay, they're asking the judge a question. Honestly, I probably would have retapped
And energy.
and draw with the 8.
I mean, because you have the Zeno button.
Exactly.
So-
oh man, Juan is watching from work. Hey man, you need to be working, Juan. Champ, you better have it, Simon, man. Stock them shelves.
Oh, Mamona's one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. The more you know. Oh,
All right, so we're in an interesting situation.
that's really
because-
strong, Ogun. We got to tell Oz. 2 hours and 41 minutes. You could have untapped an energy, draw 2 more cards,
Well,
Zeno
actually,
button.
This worked out because right now he's using Planet Vegeta to possibly search for the super combo.
Oh, he has
Or the
another.
hit.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, my
Okay.
God. And the Zeno button is going to be, this is phenomenal. You
Yeah.
got pressure. You got the counters that become battle cards that can swing, and that ape is really good. Oh, that's another spice that I'm going to have to try to use. That's an expensive spice, though. I'm going to have to wait.
Yeah, so here, like, with Simon's massive hand, Oz just has to bank that he doesn't have the double strike.
Yeah, we're gonna tap one definitely for that kid coup.
Yeah.
We're gonna swing and see what. Oh, actually, we are in double strike range.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, that's not that decent. But at the same time, we do got that Zeno button. We can put something in rest mode. But if one attack goes through, you're gonna see a shotgun. Definitely a shotgun. There's nothing you have to worry about. There's nothing that's gonna negate. Now, if your boy plays God Strike. Since he's
that'd be an
untapping with Zeno
interesting
button.
tech.
Oh my gosh, since he's untapping with Zeno button and he plays that God Strike. Oh.
All right, so here we have Simon playing the Android 8 to search out for whatever vanillas that may be left in the deck.
To try to give him more combo power. And it looks like we whiff.
All right, so Simon's actually at 3 lives. All right. Just wanted to double check on that. So, which makes him susceptible to Mirror, because Mirror can go in for a double strike and swing in for the last swing on a restand.
All right, so here we go. We're playing another one. We're trying to get as many combo power in our hand as possible. Oh, it looks like we whiffed again. Ooh.
He has a lot of. He's been through a lot of vanillas. He definitely has like 3 in the energy, 2 on the board, and then a couple wards.
So I don't know if I would have played those 2. I would have played a vanilla coup and tried to tap 2 to get something big on board.
Absolutely. So right here, we're most likely going to see the vanilla coup get played.
Vanilla coup get played. We're gonna go ahead and have the leader effect to draw 2, drop the Dragon Ball, bring the Dragon Ball back from the drop area back to hand. We're gonna see some shenanigans.
You got the crown on.
Oh yeah. I got Cloud.
The king of commentary.
Yeah, there you go. Cloud put the crown on me, so I guess whenever this match is done and we go to the announcer cam, I guess everybody's gonna see the crown, and whoever wins King of the Hill gets the crown.
You're the
I'm
what is it called?
I'm keeping the crown warm. I'm the bench warmer. Is that what it is?
No. You're the interim king.
Intern.
No, interim?
Interim.
No, I don't know.
We're gonna figure that word out, and then next week we're gonna unload it on everybody here on the stream at SAS.
Yeah, he can definitely use the androids to pop the board to go for board control in case he does not win this turn. But most likely, actually it looks like he does not have the Champa, Simon.
That he's trying to get into it, but the thing is, there's no way to search that Champa.
Yeah, he's gonna have to rely on his super combos to essentially draw into.
So we got Matha said Interium.
Interim.
Interim, that too. We got 2 words coming out here.
Well, no, that's what I think. That's what he's trying to do.
Oh, so here we go. We just
There you
building that board presence. Did he get the Champa?
He did get it.
He got the Champa. Oh my gosh, we're gonna see a shotgun, and if we see a God Strike, dude, oh my, I'm just going, woof. You're gonna have to take the stream for a while. I'm gonna have to get a cigarette after that God
So
Strike.
here we have the leader swing as expected.
Yes, and we got the Zeno button. So we about to unleash.
Most likely the vanilla coup player should have it. He seems to have the larger hand and more
Hey.
combo power. So here we have
Oh, so-
25,
You don't have your time
Oh,
to
so
go
he's still
for that.
going. He's still.
35, 45. So he should have comboed the kid coup to pop the battle
It's
cards.
time to go talk to
then.
Goku now.
Yep. There you go. He's not worried about those battle cards.
Man,
He's trying to get in. He's getting in. Oh my gosh. You can sensu bean.
I think he even has 3 super combos. Yeah, he does.
Oh my god, this
What
is
it?
just
25, 35,
Oh my-
45, 55, 65, 75, 85,
just
95,
throwing that hand
105.
down.
Yeah.
Watch there be a God Strike. Oh, watch Oz throw a God Strike. Oh my god.
Well, God Strike doesn't work on leader. It's only battle cards.
Oh, it's only battle cards.
It's only battle cards.
Ah,
this
so
is-
it's right 2 shotgun on the leader.
Yeah,
Ah,
absolutely.
there you
So
go.
This is pretty much it. I don't see a super combo in Oz's hand.
I see the 8, but there's no card
the
on
only way he
board.
can probably win right now if Simon was at 1 card. And look, he's counting because he wanted to play the
Bojack.
The Bojack where it goes
Yes. So we got that combo card, and we yep. It looks like we got the Bojack being played. Yep,
Yeah, that should
and
be
that's
GG's.
it.
And
Oh,
here, if you're
wow.
asking if Vanilla Coup was still viable, here you go. It got first place today. at
There you go,
Senpai's.
Vanilla
4 rounds.
Coup. So we got the new challenger for King of the Hill. Simon Says will be challenging King of the Hill next week. Guys, stay tuned because after this, we're going to come to you with King of the Hill, where we have Maxta from Team Meta Club facing Evan from Team Meta Club. Oh, this is gonna be so exciting.
Let me
Oh,
get
guys,
Simon over here
this
for a
is
second.
this is the crown right here that they placed upon me. This is the crown that we're gonna eventually give to the person that wins today. Now, are we gonna force them to wear this crown every time they come here?
Probably the King of the Hill person, yeah.
So King of the Hill is just gonna, if they lose, they have to pass the crown, and then it becomes theirs. And oh, nice
Well,
little
it depends
tradition.
who the owner is of the crown. We got to confirm with them first, buddy. Yeah.
Championship put on.
Oh,
But that would-
dude,
that
I'd
would
rather a
be a
belt
nice
than a
idea.
crown. I'm not gonna lie. If we have a belt, the belt would be nice.
I believe, Dave, I believe that was something that you mentioned.
There
about
you go,
doing.
Senpai's belt. That's just like if you smell. Oh, I might not.
What
I
the
don't.
rock is cooking.
I need to stop saying that. I don't know if that's copyrighted.
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I can't. Hey, I got nothing. Rock ain't gonna get anything out of me. Oh my god, I'm a school teacher.
All right, well, let's get Simon up here and do an interview.
Where's
with
Simon at? Where's Simon at?
I'll let you do the interview because you know to ask all the right questions.
Well, oh, I appreciate that, dude. You gonna stay here? You gonna bounce on me, or?
All right, I'll stay here with the interview.
Yeah,
for you.
stay here with me. That's what's up.
Simon!
Yeah, because didn't your boy Cloud said he wanted to commentate King of the
He
Hill?
probably most will because I'm leaving early to go see Maleficent.
Oh, that's right. You told me you were gonna watch that movie. Please text me. Let me know if that movie's
I
good
will.
because I actually really enjoyed the first movie.
Oh, it was
I
amazing.
enjoyed it. The backstory, it had a new twist, and I enjoyed it. It had a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything, and I'm not gonna lie, that was the main guy's fault not being with that fairy. Fairy, I would be with the fairy, man. I'd still be in the forest.
Watch out. I messed up.
Yeah.
1 second, guys. We'll get the interview going.
Yeah, we'll get the interview going, but I'm not gonna lie, I would be with the fairy. You fell in love with the fairy, you have a good time, you be in the forest, have nothing to worry about. She was the strongest fairy in the forest, and she was good looking too. Oh,
There we go. All right.
Good to go.
and how you gonna try to be king and chop off the wings? So here we go, undefeated here at Senpai's Sass Super at Senpai's. Dude, it's awesome. And we actually had a lot of people asking if Vanilla Coup was viable. What do you have to say to that?
Definitely very viable. You draw a lot, so that's what I like about it. They just keep drawing.
No, I got a question for you. I think we're all waiting. We didn't see it. We didn't see it charged. We didn't see it in your hand. Do you play Gogeta?
Go to your 7 now.
Oh,
I used to play it,
but
but I never did it.
you never did
It
it.
was always like a charge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
I
guess.
used to play that 3 objection and 2 Gogeta.
Uh-huh.
I took it out.
You took it out because it was just
You don't need it.
you don't
All you want to do is just keep playing stuff.
just board presence. No, we saw how big of a board you had, and it was just phenomenal. All the cards you brought out, and yours was an overwhelm variant. I actually thought it was very interesting. You played the trunks, the one that brings out the vanilla card and gives it crit, and then you also play the Bardock. So how do you must have to really be good at piloting because you have to manage your drop area with the Dragon Balls and stuff like that and make sure you don't get any of the vanilla coups, in the warp or whatnot. How did you manage to get good at piloting that?
Well, I've been playing this deck since it came out. Wow, what was it, set 3 or something? I don't even know, but I've been playing it since it came out, and I tried to sequence my plays to where I'm playing my next turn.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not really thinking that turn that I'm playing, just the next turn after that.
Right,
and
right.
I think about what he's gonna do and what I gotta do next turn to keep being above.
Exactly. No, and we were seeing that too. Marco actually was very impressed that you just would pause and just pass your turn and just throw stuff on the board and set up for the following, bum rush. So it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Now, you were playing the Android 8s at the last part of the game. What were you thinking? You whiffed on both of them. What were you trying to do?
I was just trying to search my double strikes. I have 3 in the deck, so I was just trying to thin out my deck so I can use the Goku effect to draw 2. Because I wanted to draw a double strike to just go all in. But I didn't see it, and then I drew the Bardock, which I overrun the Bardock, and that's when I saw the double strike.
Okay, because we were. What happened?
New one.
Okay, because we were trying to figure out, because you were playing the Android 8s and you were whiffing. And then I think we saw Oz on stream pointing, dude, you got practically all your vanilla cards out. But no, now that you tell me what you were thinking about, that was smart. You weren't going to use the leader's ability, which is actually to reveal a Dragon Ball, to draw 2, and then drop 1 until you thinned it as much as you could to get that double strike Champa, and it actually worked out in the end.
Yeah, I was looking for a double strike Champa or the crack space in time. I played one of that too.
Oh, crack space in time.
I was wondering if you were
Hey.
playing that card.
Yeah, I played 1 copy of that because plus 15 is pretty good.
Plus 15 is pretty good. Go ahead and explain to everybody, what does crack in time do?
So it adds plus 15k to the leader. Double strike, and it gets a double strike. And it gives it's 5k more than Champa. So it's only to the leader.
Only to the leader. So the reason why you only play 1 is because you can't really use it on the big vanillas.
Exactly.
So, and then you just play the Champa at that point. But
Right.
just in case you're going to shotgun on the leader,
Yeah.
you play that and it's just 5k more.
Right.
No, that's really strong, dude. That is really strong. So, I got to ask. Oh, you got a question?
I was just gonna ask him. So you lean more towards the blue variant because of the Sensu Bean package, or what is your opinion about the blue variant versus any other variant?
Well, I've been going back and forth. I tried pretty much every variant except for green. If there is a green, I don't know. I haven't tried to make a green.
Yeah.
But I tried yellow blue. I tried mono yellow. I tried mono red. And I tried red blue. And I'll stick to red blue for a while. I played it for like 3 months, and I just felt like going back to mono blue. I feel like it's more consistent.
Mono blue is consistent. It is strong when it comes to bum rushing. There is definitely an advantage to each color, because right off the bat, I'm thinking your mono blue, if someone ever plays striving on you, that might actually hinder you a little bit. With green, green KOs, blue does the bouncing. You get, you got a little bit of it. Do you ever see yourself play testing with green in the future, or are you gonna stick with blue?
I might spice things up a little bit. I was maybe try to see the new Piccolo, the 4-drop that KOs like a 5-drop unless you drop.
Oh, the blue or
The one from
the
draft
green?
box. The green one you can pop it in the battle phase, but it has a bond too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you have to have 2 on the field, in which you have no problem with that with Vanilla Coup, because you just bum rush the board. Ah, that's what's up. I really do like that. I enjoy that. Now, King of the Hill, you're undefeated. You get a chance to play either Maxta or Evan. Whatever is decided tonight, you will play. Do you already have a deck in mind, or are you gonna try to build something new to throw the king off?
Nah, stick with them.
Oh, you're gonna stick with?
Yeah, if anything, I might spice up a side deck, maybe add a different color in the side deck. Like,
Depending on who wins.
yeah.
Definitely.
Speaking
With
of King of the Hill, these guys are about in position almost.
Oh, bout in position.
I'm gonna
Hey,
take my
thank
lead.
you so much. I appreciate you. You will be facing
You
King
got
of the
all your
Hill.
packs and
Thank
stuff
you. I
already.
appreciate you
Yeah.
commentate. You got to do this more often, man.
For sure, I really enjoyed it. I honestly
yeah.
enjoyed it. It was really fun.
Yes. So which means that he actually might do it. I like it. However, we got the other co-captain of Team Meta Club that is going to commentate with me
I'll
during
definitely be
King of
back.
the Hill. This is going to be awesome, guys. Like I said before, go ahead, stay tuned. We got King of the Hill right after this. And actually, I think they might actually be starting right now. All right, guys, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! So here we go, guys. Yeah, let's type everything. We got Maxta is gonna be on. Actually, where is Maxta at? Oh no, Evan's on the left,
Okay.
and then Maxta's on the right.
What deck do you think he's running?
We don't know. We're about to see that leader. He's got 2 deck boxes out. One for the deck,
About to go surprise me
one
here.
for the side. Oh, they're about to reveal the leader. This is gonna be nice. This is gonna be like a quick draw here at the Western. Well, we can make a nice little ritual. At the end, whoever wins, I could take the crown off of my head and put it on the king.
That's right. You could do that.
And then whenever the king comes back, the king has to give me the crown. Then I keep
which
on
crown? Which crown?
this
This
crown,
crown.
right here.
All right, cool.
You can always have your way.
Bro.
The BK crown. Oh, U6. U6. I am not gonna lie.
You think it's Kava?
Evan is probably smiling right now, because Evan actually wanted to play test against U6, so he called me up and I have a U6 deck, and he was been playtesting for a while with
Do you
U6.
think this is U6 Kappa?
This is U6 Kaba, definitely. That leader card right there is U6 Kaba, and we're going to see some swarming. But I'm telling you right now, Evan is smiling because he has been waiting for this. He knows that a bum rush is going to be detrimental to the Victory Strike deck. So here we go, guys. The moment you've all been waiting for. Oh, he's prepared. We got Victory Strike, the Stream Slayer on the left. We got the Challenger Maxter on the right. And we got the co-captain of Team Meta Club watching everything unfoiled, Cloud/Claudio. How you doing?
Good. Remember that.
This is a best of 3. So what is your take on this? Both of them from your team. Both of them have great decks. Both of them have good piloting skills. What do you think is going to happen?
Okay, from looking at the leaders, you'd obviously think that Kaba would win this because it's going to bum rush
Right off the bat.
U6. U7 over here. So we need to get these.
Oh yeah.
turned.
Let's swap these names right here. So,
But
boom.
Evan's a different animal on stream. He's shown this for the past month.
Yes, this is a best of 3, Green Chaos. We will be seeing 3 games unless somebody 2-0s the other person. And yup, just like you're right. It's a different atmosphere. Whenever you're playing on stream, you're playing under the microscope. You got everybody watching you, and we'll see that when it comes to Ultra Instinct, this guy right here, Stream Slayer, his hand is really, really steady. And so we're over here, we're going to try to make sure that the mats are good to go and the camera is set for the King of the Hill.
Okay, so right here, I think this is all really going to depend on the dice roll.
Oh, yeah. Whoever gets that extra energy, it's really going to be detrimental. So, we getting the draws. We getting the draws. Oh, appreciate you. Yeah. I've been coming up with a little spice of my own, a little brew. I'm not going to unveil it just yet. We're going to see if it works. But, yeah, I mean, Marco came in here and he was telling me, hey, that's what's up, dude. That's what's up. That's my boy Priest from Team Lethal. But, yeah, so Marco was over here. He was kind of, filling my head a little bit. He was just like, hey, I like your spice. I want to see you play. And I'm just like, well, I don't know. I do love commentating. And to tell you the truth, when you commentate, you actually kind of play a little bit too. Yeah. Because we're trying to figure out what would I do in this situation. I can see the hand a little bit. What would I play and whatnot? And it's just I love it. I love it.
It's good to go on like YouTube and watch all these events. Like earlier today, I was watching Pro Play Tour. They had the round 1 of Broly 8s versus the U6 Kaba, and it's crazy that U6 Kaba was the aggro deck, but these monkeys come out of nowhere. Now they're the aggro deck.
They really do, and I think that's the reason why the card is so expensive, because it's so good.
It's ridiculous. Summon it, tap a card, draw 1.
Tap a card, draw 1, and then you got a double strike. Was it 20K?
20K.
Oh my goodness! It puts a lot of pressure on your opponent.
If you have the variant with the red yellow, it comes out for 1 energy, and it has barrier.
Oh wow, that's what's up right there.
I was playing that today. I prefer the blue yellow one honestly because of more control.
So here we go. Maxter starts off with putting a dual color in rest mode, and we got Maximilianus. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for following the stream here at SAS Super S Senpais. So we got the Stream Slayer played the 1-drop Wheeze that we were actually talking about earlier today, how it actually prevents your opponent from playing Sensu Bean offensively and forces them to play defensively. And so that's a nice little tech from the Stream Slayer right there. Maxter's turn. Maxter goes ahead and puts his second energy down, and Maxter right now is going to be playing the field or going to be playing, there goes the field. And follow up. Kaba. Now, I haven't seen this card being played much. What does Kaba do?
He looks at the top 10, I believe, and then he picks 2 cards from his hand that are U6, adds them, and then discards 2 cards. So it literally filters his hand. He gets to pick what genuinely he wants to use.
Oh, nice.
So dead cards are not really dead anymore.
And then it looks like there's a dice on Kaba. Did Kaba actually get a power up?
He took a life from the leader, and because of the leader, it gave a 5K boost to the Kaba.
Ah, nice. Oh, and it looks like it's any U6 card because I see Awakened Sister Kale.
He's just fixing up his hand for his following turn.
Oh, nice. Oh my gosh. But I'm not gonna lie, I was telling everybody that the Stream Slayer actually has been playtesting against U6.
I mean, he did beat one on stream.
He did beat one, so he has an idea. But I'm not gonna lie, I give him a little bit more sauce
He
for
might be more
his
prepared
brew.
for it.
Yeah, he's a little bit more prepared because I have myself a U6 deck. It's a little bit of a brew myself, but there we go, swinging, trying to get you down. And so it looks like Evan right now is gonna be at 6 lives. And then we got Maxta here at 7 lives. And so this is it, guys. This is King of the Hill Game 1. What is the Stream Slayer going to do? So the Leader's Effect, pitch and draw 2. Maxta ended up going first. So we're going to destroy board presence. Normally we do not see the leader Frieza swinging unless it's to get rid of board presence. So we're going to tap 2-4. An objection. Tell him to dab. Oh, he dabbed it. I didn't have to tell him that. That's the Stream Slayer for you. He's always for the fans. And so we put in a nice little Roshi that's on roids in the energy. And so we're ramping. This deck is so good. I've actually already started building the Stream Slayer deck. It might be something that I take to Nats. We don't know.
I told him I might be considering that right now. I'm in limbo with
because to tell you the truth,
decks.
I thought at first when we first started King of the Hill that U7 Frieza Victory Strike was a weaker variant of Victory Strike because home wasn't being used, which is Height of Mastery. But time and time again, Evan's been showing us that as long as you can pilot, you can win.
Yeah.
So here we go. Maxta places Sensu Bean in energy, and it looks like Maxta is tapping 2 to play another field card. Now, when the first field card goes to the drop area, it looks like it rests in energy.
Yeah, it taps one, and then he can, I think it's search the top 5 for U6, U7, or U6, yeah.
And so now we have the original field being played, and now that field activates its effect, and that field is going to bring out the KO. The KO is going to look up actually the KO will come out. The leader, he's probably going to pull for the leader, give it 5K, draw a card. It's just too good, it's too much. We're going to give the 5K to KO, and now we're going to look up the top 10 cards of the deck and pick a Caulifla or a Kaba 2-drop or less.
That's pretty strong. They're getting a 5K buff, so it's a little extra more pressure. I saw that he had the Brilliant in his hand, so he could possibly go for that unless he's gonna evolve on these.
So here we go. We got that Caulifla on the field. When Caulifla comes out, it says look up the top 5, get a Universe 6 card to hand. It's just so much power. It's aggro. It's hand advantage. It's everything. It's the new updated Vanilla-Ku, in my opinion.
You know something was really smart about this? You noticed that Evan had a yellow up, and he tapped it. He could have foreseen that Evan might have a Flying Nimbus in the main board.
Yes, because there wasn't a yellow up. You're correct about that. Now, I've been talking to Evan about his deck. He's been asking me a little bit because since I've been looking on the stream, maybe I might see something that he's not. And it looks like his U7 is gearing more towards a yellow-blue build. And so you got the yellow for all the negates for the detrimental cards like the Spirit Bomb, and then you got the blue 2 for its Frieza that is the blocker barrier Frieza that is so strong. You can just pitch it, draw 2, and then bring it back from the drop area. But it looks like Evan went ahead and took the life. So Evan right now is at 5. Now, as we've seen time and time again, Evan is actually really comfortable going down to life because he does play Ultimate Form Son Goku. So it looks like we have Brilliant being played, and it has 15K on top of the 19K that it has. It is strong, and it has dual attack. Maxta flips the leader. He untaps his 2 energies, and then we have a dual attack Kefla on board. What is to happen? Is Stream Slayer going to go ahead and take the hits and then play Ultimate Son? Oh yeah, I should say it quite a little bit because I don't want them. But honestly, to tell you the truth, I've been playtesting against the Stream Slayer, and if Stream Slayer goes down to 3 lives, that actually might not be a good thing for Maxta. So it looks like we got the Glovinator goes down to 4 lives, and then we got Maxta at 4 lives as well. Oh, if Maxta brings him down to 3, we are going to see Ultimate Son. We're going to untap 2 from the leader, and then we might get another Victory Strike. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Dude, is your heart beating? Because mine is. Oh,
it's another KO.
Extra pressure. But that just guarantees he's going to have 3 lives. He's going to play Ultimate Form because he's going to have 4 energies. I'm telling you, he's going to untap 2, and he's going to play the Hope, play the Victory Strike, and go for game.
something that's really something that Evan's pretty much lucky right now is that Max hasn't established the Champovados on board yet.
Yup, the Champovados, guys, if you don't know, it's a very detrimental card from U6. When it's on the field, all U6 combo power is reduced by 1.
You know what? I think he's actually going for it. If he has the Champovados, he's going to attack with the Cabo, most likely, or the Kefla, bring out the Champovados, and then he has the targets up there, the Caulifla and the Kale to bring out.
Oh, you know what? But then my boy has some spice that I actually hooked him up with earlier this week. And so the Stream Slayer, you might actually see it from the Stream Slayer. I'm telling you, you might not think the
Champovados.
There it is. Boom. Champovados. Anything on summon? Summon is good. Here we go. Champovados. That means everything now that's a 10K, a cost of 1, is now a cost of 0 10K. So here we go, putting on the pressure. This was the swing by the leader. He's going to go ahead and take that. We are Stream Slayer. We have a good hand. So we got to swing from the Kefla. No negs. Here we go, Stream Slayer. So, you might see the spice. Here's the spice from, oh my gosh. He's going to play it. I told him about this spice. He's so happy.
You better have more than one.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Oh my gosh! That's the Stream Slayer! He used the spice. Guys, if you don't know about this spice, I told the Stream Slayer along with Raul that this Jocko card came out in set 1. And it says when you combo with he played 2. He said, forget that, you ain't playing another Jocko on me. He played the Jocko, and the Jocko says, bounce one of the cards in your combo area to your opponent's hand, so it stops the evolution process. Oh my goodness. Is Evan going to awaken right now?
He knows he doesn't want to, but he's going to have to.
He does not want to because the Cauliflas have double strike.
Wait, does that double tap with the Cauliflas?
Wait.
They both come out?
It will. The Cauliflas, when they evolve. Now, if Maxta evolves the first one, it'll tap, and he can actually evolve the second one on top of it and actually tap the other one. So we better.
We're getting some reactions from the crowd.
We are. Oh my goodness. The crowd is actually looking on the other TV on the plays.
That was a good tag.
It was that. I'm telling you. I told him about that Jocko, and I was actually told about there was a Kai that does the same thing too. There's a 1-drop Kai. When you combo, it bounces.
Who's active right now?
Active is maxed. You know what he can actually do? Once he evolves into the Caulifla, he can just crusher ball it.
He put a Jocko.
He's gonna crusher ball.
What's his life at right now?
Evan's at 1, and Maxta's at 4. Yeah, he's
sick.
He crusher balled it. So even if he does evolve to put it in rest mode, now do you think it would have been a good thing to evolve on top of it just to tap him out and pass turn?
Well, he did.
Oh, wow. So he just tapped him out, and he just passed turn.
Attacks. So Evan has to get it here and now.
Here and now is what it has to be. He can play Ultimate Son Goku. Ultimate Son Goku has the double strike. He can pop a card. If he pops a card in rest mode, he draws a card. What do you think that he can come up with? This is the Stream Slayer right here. This is what it all comes down
He's gonna need the beans.
Oh, definitely. This is what makes him the Stream Slayer. This is his turn. Look, his hand is steady. This is his hand going to work. Actually, Evan doesn't know what is happening at all. It's his hands. It's the Ultra Instinct. It's the aura. And so the hands are doing this.
He's doing the imaginary calculator.
He's that imaginary calc. He's tired. There he goes. He's calculating. He's calculating. He's calculating. Oh, here we go. Oh, my. Ooh. He's thinking. We have that Champovados that he still needs to worry about that makes sure that the combo power. Oh, we're swinging at the Kefla.
I think I would have saved that for that swing just in case. But I think he's digging.
He must be digging for something. What did he draw there?
It looks like that.
He drew
counter for the 2-drops.
Yep. It looks like it is. He drew another one. That's
kind of late.
It's a little bit too late for that one. Oh my goodness! It looks like that's the only combo power we have. And the thing is, I even told Evan when we were playtesting, you got to watch out for that combo card because it's gonna stop your plays. It's gonna stop the sensu beans. It keeps you in check.
Yeah,
it really does.
You gotta take every turn as if you're playing with one less energy.
Exactly.
Tap out from the very get-go.
Because with Champovados, that is a 0 cost. It's a 10K, and it puts, if your leader card is a U6, it puts it in rest mode, but the effects of that card is negated for the rest of the turn. So you cannot put another energy in rest mode via the same play.
What's good about that card when you have Champovados out, it's basically a super combo.
Yeah.
You draw one because of leader.
Because of the leader, exactly.
Yeah.
The leader says if you put a card in rest mode, draw a card. Now, does the leader also draw a card on swing?
Yes.
Oh, that is so strong. Oh, that is strong. Oh, he ended up passing turn.
Yeah, there's not much he's going to do with 3 energies.
Oh, you hate to see that happen, guys. But it looks like Maxta actually has the first game in hand. U6 is so strong. It really is strong. I might be gearing toward doing that in Nats.
There's a lot of good decks out there in Nats. I'm in limbo myself, man.
I still don't know, and Nats is next week, bro.
You got to do that play testing, man.
Yeah, play test as much as you can. He plays the Khalifa, makes it nice and neat for him. Look at the top 5 cards and get a U6 to hand. Any U6 to hand.
For a super combo here.
Either super combo or another Awakened Sister for more added pressure, because Champovados is on the board now. Now it's just a matter of time of who has defense, who doesn't have defense. And so if Evan can survive this, he might be able to make some plays, but he only has 1 life left. He has 1 life left. He has 3 energies up.
If I were Maxter, I'd probably grab that Chomp of the Trickster. Leave your energies open just in case if you can't kill Evan this turn.
There you go. Champa the Trickster is a very strong counterplay card if you have a card in your energy, multicolored card in your energy. Woo! I can't speak. This is too exciting. Then it actually reduces the cost by 1. And when you play it, you get to put any card in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and then you draw a card, I believe. You draw a card.
But I guess he's going for more combo power here.
He's going for more combo power, more plays, but you also got to watch out too, because I know that Evan does have another tech that we told him about that had to do with unexpected turn. Now, we've seen him play the card before, but he actually misplayed. He did not know how to play it.
Yeah,
and so we extensively went over how to play the card. And so he actually can play it right now if he summons a card, because there are 3 battle cards that have a cost of 3 or more. So he could be able to do that. And then it looks like Mamon says that he's glad that you showed up.
I appreciate it.
That's what's up right there. Appreciate you, Mamon.
I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Just work been keeping me away.
Hey, you know what? And we'd love to have you more. Like I was telling everybody, I need somebody that...
Looks like Max is playing around unexpected turn by not summoning.
But at the same time, those cards still summon from the drop area. So if he activates effect and does unexpected turn, that card is an extra card. And that card will go to the drop area along with all the 2 or less.
It didn't matter. He already baited it out because of the 1-drop KO that he summoned, and he saw that Evan didn't have a counter for it. So.
All right, so it looks like he comboed out of it. We evolved onto it. Now the KO's effect is when it evolves, it can negate a battle card in rest mode and then bounce it back to hand. But there is no targets for the KO. So now we're just gonna swing and bide time. Ooh, we got the Roshi. We don't have the Roshi on roids, but we got the Roshi that has that aura. We got to swing from the KO. It's a 20k crit. What are we going to see from the Stream Slayer?
Hand's a little beefy right now.
And so here we go. Calculator. Oh, he said no negs. We got to fight. We got a universe representative. Oh, he's just with them. It's too strong. That Champovados.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And if this doesn't go through, we have more swings that we can have. It is really strong. And so here we go. Game 1. Maxta takes it. We have one more game. If Maxta ends up taking it, he will have dethroned the very first king here at Senpai's. If Maxta does not take the next game, it will go down to game 3. Does the Stream Slayer have what it takes? Guys, stay tuned. We're about ready to have game 2 after deciding.
See you, brother.
Peace out, man.
I catch you later, boss. Appreciate you,
Well,
man.
this is where Evan thrives. His sideboard.
He does. That sideboard is beefy. It's buffy. He knows. You know, even though we have it to where King of the Hill, you're not, it's a what is it called? Clouded? How'd you say? You're not supposed to know the decks?
Right.
What-
The double blind pick?
Double blind pick is what you said.
It's
We
the
already
option,
know.
yeah.
We already know Stream Slayer is always going to go with the fans and play Victory Strike, and he had an idea with U6. However, he did not know for certain, but he did side in for this matchup.
Well, I'm definitely rooting for Glovinator here.
I think a lot of people are, but a lot of people are also rooting for Maxter too, the underdog, because a lot of people have been after Evan ever since he's just been showing.
Maxter didn't side.
Oh, Maxter isn't
I mean,
siding.
his deck is pretty strong. The
The
whole
thing-
tapping out and everything.
You also got to understand too, there's not much siding you can do because U6 Kaba says that you can only play battle cards that have U6 as a trait.
I did tell him that he should probably side into Mafuba in there.
Uh-huh.
I guess he didn't get it. I don't know.
Mafuba or not, Mafuba is great to play against Victory Strike. That's why, in my opinion, it's strong to run home because it has deflect, it rests energies, and then you can play Victory Strike and not be afraid of anything. But as
This might be one of those matches that was won on the die roll. You know, I imagine going first, Glovinator's going to have quite an advantage. But then game 3, if he wins game 2, Maxter gets to go first again with his super aggressive copy deck. So
definitely.
He's really gonna have to need to see that unexpected turn.
He's
game.
gonna need to see it. He probably needs to see a lot more Jocos. But the thing is, it really doesn't stop as much. It slows it down. But then what Maxter did was he just comboed 2.
It's good. Kind of when you have they have a small board. Once they got a big board, it's like, okay, if you return it back on this one, I'm just gonna use that
Swing.
combo power for this other one.
Exactly.
So it's kind of inevitable.
It looks like Meta says some Frost Poison would be nice. So
would be a good
we
card.
we have some options, but like I said, as we see time and time again, U6 is a strong deck. It really is really strong. And so here we go, game 2. We got Beerus being put under the leader as the token. This is gonna be some like superstitious right here.
Did he talk to Goku today? Do you know?
Oh yeah, he always talks to Goku. Every time the tournament is done, he goes outside and speaks to Goku. Goku gives him the power of Ultra Instinct. And right now, Evan is just calm and he's just biding his time and just looking to see what he needs to do in order to take the crown once again for King of the Hill.
You know what's funny? Max is playing Kaba, and I think I saw him out there talking to Vegeta.
Okay. So it looks like Max over here, he's taking some notes, but he's talking to Vegeta. Now that's a really strong mentor right there. Now, even though his mentorship might be unorthodox, it still gets the job done. It's still because Kaba went Super Saiyan, and that was what Vegeta was planning on the whole time. The whole time when he was criticizing him, saying that he was going to kill all his family members and the planet too, it was only to push Kaba to his limits and become a Super Saiyan.
So let's see if Maxter can prove it to him.
Let's
that he
go.
belongs.
Here we go. This is it right here. If Maxter wins this, he will become the second person to be King of the Hill here at Senpai's, not only having the stigma of beating the Stream Slayer, but also now having the benefits of having the payment or the entry fee waived, and then continue to just defend the title.
I'm just glad we're keeping it between the team over here being the co-captain.
Hey, that's what's up. You guys keeping it in between the team. You're showing everybody what you guys got.
Hey, but next week we got a real threat. We got Simon.
Oh, Simon is. Hey, when it comes to brews and spices, you know, I acknowledge Simon as the guru, man, right there.
We always have some good battles. So.
He does. So here we go. We got the energy played by Evan. Evan actually didn't play anything, and so we got Maxter plays the Kefla.
His curve changed. That could reveal that maybe he has bigger cost cards sided in and lower cost cards sided out.
Maybe so. But here we go. So Maxter pulls the KO from the search off of Kefla. Now, I guess we might actually have a swing by the leader, or we actually might have the turn being passed. You're tuning in right now. Evan has not lost King of the Hill yet. This is a best of 3 match. He lost the first game. So if Evan is going to continue being King of the Hill, he has to win the next 2 games.
Something that's good in Evan's hand. Ooh, we played the Mass Saiyan.
Ooh.
I think he should have tapped the yellow on that one because he does have that
Oh no.
negate. Bounces the level 2 back to the hand.
That is at the same time, but now if Maxter wants to summon something off of the KO, he has to drop 4 cards. Maxter ain't gonna summon that KO, let me tell you that right now.
That's an extremely good hate board.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's not done yet. Maxter knows that he plays the Jockos now. So now his Jocko, now his 1-drop Mass Saiyans. How is Maxter gonna fight against this?
Word.
Hey,
guy here.
guys, if you're tuning into this stream right now, I think this is actually a very good stream to watch before Nats. If you guys are trying to figure out what is going to stop Kaba, here it is right here. So we're thinking on comboing. We might combo the Awakened Sister. And the Awakened Sister has the ability to...
The Jocko right there.
Oh, yep. The
a little early,
there you
right?
go. It is early, but at the same time, the Awakened Sister was gonna put one of the Mass Saiyans in rest mode, and he was gonna swing at it to get rid of it. So I think it was
safe.
rightfully played because now it sets Maxter back another turn to play that KO.
You know what? Now that counterplay is live, so if he decides to summon the 2 drops or summon another KO,
He might actually save that. He does have an objection in hand. We are going to see a dab from the King of the Hill. The Stream
Will
Slayer.
he still dab being a game behind?
I don't know. We got A-Link right here. Go Evan. Here we go for the Stream Slayer. We're going to dip a card to draw 2. We got 5 cards in the drop area. We do have a Frieza barrier blocker in the drop area. That is a very strong card.
Yes.
So, we are going to get that dab. He's going to dab?
A-Link 6, yeah.
He did dab. Wow. Look at that Ultra Instinct. Evan didn't even know he dabbed. His hands just did it. It just went.
it's just instincts here.
Is the instincts. Is that
Been
Ultra
doing it for
Instinct.
so long.
And so now he actually has 2 energies up. He passed the turn.
Okay.
Really nice.
This is because next turn is his detrimental turn. It's turn 5. That's the strong thing about the Stream Slayer here. He adapts. That's the thing. If you want to be a strong player, not only do you have to pilot well, you have to build well, but you have to adapt to your opponent and understand what to do in order to win. So Maxter here is thinking on the energy, and so
he's gonna need to establish that chomp of autos.
He's gonna have to establish Chomp of Auto so that he can combo, but he's thinking he cannot play the KO right now to get that board presence. And guys, if you're looking, he can't play the KO, so he cannot awaken. That is a very strong play by the Stream Slayer, playing those Mass Saiyans early because it is hindering Maxter from awakening.
Both of them.
Oh, exactly. I don't know if he mains 1, 2, or more than that, but the fact that 2 of them are on the field is preventing Maxter right now from awakening, and so perfect for a Victory Strike player.
Preventing a lot of plays. The Planet Sadala, preventing the 2-drop KO.
It's preventing everything. Guys, if you're watching this and you are having trouble with U6, we think that the Stream Slayer might have an answer to it. This is exciting right here. So we are going to be playing. Now the card is going to whiff because there is no card.
Take the life.
So he's taking the life. So just because the U6 card is being played, the effect is going to go off. He's going to give 5k to the KO. He's going to take the life so to try to get closer to awakening. Here we go. Swinging at the lead. No next.
He's going to try to make Khalifa and KO.
He's going to try.
Possibly.
If he can make them both, this might be it right here. 2 of them. Here we go. Which one is going to be more detrimental? I think, in my opinion, you're going to bounce the Khalifa because the Khalifa is going to put them Mass Saiyans in rest mode. If you have the KO, it's just one crit that you have to worry about.
The one crit, though, he doesn't have Victory Strike in his hand, possibly.
So that's the...
he values crit highly.
Yeah, so...
He values the crit highly, and so he took it because you're right, he might not have Victory Strike in his hand yet. And so it was being played, so he gets to give 5k and he gets to awaken again.
That's a solid play because it prevented the Maxter from awakening.
And so there we go, swinging at it. What are we going to do?
To protect it.
Is he going to protect it? Well, the thing is, he is also tapped out. So the Roshi on roids, he protects it.
Another Roshi coming down?
And so here we go. Is he going to negate with no negs?
I think he's going to take that, yeah.
He's going to take that hit. That's a double strike. Here we go. Evan is at, oh my gosh, he's at 4 lives. Guys, here we go. So Max is at 5. Here it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got played it brilliant. Oh, very good play by Maxta. Plays a card in order to awaken. He flips the leader over, then he untaps 2 energies, and then we got 15k power on the Kefla.
That card is very sneaky.
Very sneaky. It has dual attack, and right now it has a pretty hefty amount of attack power.
You think it's all over? It's not over.
But the thing is, Maxta has 2 energies. Do you think Maxta is gonna swing if he cannot end it right now?
I would, just in case, to mitigate the 10k by the 5 drop. You know, but
also it looks like he is. Oh, Evan's down to 3. That is not good. That is not good. He can play ultimate form now. I don't know if Maxta understands how detrimental that is to play ultimate form. Pop the Kefla, draw a card, and be able to awaken, evolve on top of it is gonna be too strong. Too strong. You do not want a Victory Strike player to be at 3 lives.
the same thing, he can go for the 5 drop and it'll be as devastating.
He can go for the 5 drop and draw and get 2 from his life, or he can get the ultimate form if he already has the Victory Strike and get the pop and get the draw.
The thing is, right now, Maxta has that the yellow-blue open.
Maxta does have the yellow-blue open.
I heard someone saying that the Master Saiyans were supposed to trigger.
Trigger on which one? None of them, because this only stops 15Ks. That's a 19.
Yeah, Kefla's a 19.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. It only stops 15 and lower. So here we go. It is the Stream Slayer's turn. This is his turn to do something. It is 5 energies.
That's more than enough.
Okay, here we go. Frieza effect. Draw 2. Okay, ooh, we got an objection. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh, we do have the ultimate form, guys. Wait. Why is he tapping 5? Hey, tell him to tap 4.
Oh, I think he caught it.
Oh, he caught it. Never mind. He caught it. So he's tapping 4 energies to pop it and to draw a card. Oh my gosh. What was that card? All right, so he's going to awaken. He's going to untap 2. And he's going to, again, use the Frieza effect to pitch and draw 2 cards. Oh my gosh, this is so, my heart is beating out of my chest right now. This is nice.
Him having the pieces.
It all comes down to it. There's 4 lives left, 2 energies open. We're going to discard for Hope. Do we have a response on Hope? Do we have a response on? I do not see Champa in his hand. Wait, I do see Champa in his hand. Ooh, we have Victory Strike. Oh my gosh. Does he have the Champa? Does he not have the Champa? Swing. Oh my God, the Stream Slayer. Well, what? Oh wait, what's happening? Oh, he's trying to give response? Oh, he's pitching for the evolution. Okay, in order to bring out Victory Strike, you have to pitch a card for the evolution. There we go, swinging in with the Victory Strike. Your boy's gonna shotgun. Here we go, shotgun. Here we go. Oh, RNG. Here we go, shotgun. Oh my gosh, and there's no Champa Vados. So,
all these super combos.
Oh my gosh. Yo, we got 1 super combo.
It's at 100.
And right now, Oh, you're right. Drunky says there's no multicolor energy, so he could not use Champa even if he did have it. Oh my gosh. The Stream Slayer, guys. Oh my God.
Wait, is this enough?
No, it's not enough. It's definitely not enough. Victory Strike comes out with a base of 45. There's 3 super combos over there.
Yep, Evan got it.
That's it. Evan got it. Oh my gosh. It goes down to the 3rd match. Is the mentor Goku gonna take it?
Round.
Or is it the mentor Vegeta gonna take it?
Oh my God,
who is gonna take the crown?
You know what? Watching this on TV and then being here in person to watch it is 2 completely different things.
It really is.
You really gotta be here.
Y'all need to come to Senpai's on Thursdays, man. This
Guys,
place is live.
oh my gosh.
Thursdays at 7 every week.
I'm telling you guys, this is a phenomenal place for Dragon Ball Super. We got the community here. We got everybody that is fighting for the crown. We have something to fight for here at Senpai's Super. At Senpai's. He should have charged the Sadala when he had the chance. I agree with that, because then he could have used the Champa that was in hand. The intensity is real, A-Link. You are so right about this. My heart is beating out his chest. Oh my gosh, this is game 3. It's anybody's game right now.
It's like these games, if you look at both decks, U7, he really doesn't have to establish anything but his colors correctly.
Yep.
Maxta, he needs to establish the dual color and then the Champa Vados.
And he needs to have the 1-drops.
Yeah.
He needs to have the 1-drops on there, so he has to establish something. But they ended up having 2 1-drop Black Mask Saiyans. That was real detrimental right there. Guys, you got to come to Senpai's. This group is just nervously watching to see who is going to come out on top. Senpai's has multiple screens here. It is upgrading. Definitely, this is the place to be Thursday nights.
Hey man, if I don't fly out Thursday next week to Nats, you'll catch me here.
I already told everybody I will be here for Thursday. I'm flying out for Nats Friday. This is going to be it. I got the red-eye flight, so I better play test as much as I can now because that's it for me. Airline United.
Okay, I might fly with you, bro.
Oh,
I can choose to fly whenever I want.
that's what's up. Go United, bro. You know what? I'll be texting you on Facebook. Then I'll give you the deets. We'll be play testing on the plane, bro.
Cool, bro.
That's what's up right here. And guys, if you're just tuning in right now, you got your boy PR Shark from Team Lethal. You got Cloud over here from Team Meta Club, and we got round 3 in this King of the Hill match against the Stream Slayer playing U7 Victory Strike, Frieza, and we got Maxta playing U6 Kaba, both from Team Meta Club.
My heart just wants to gravitate towards the underdog, the U7 player. But is he really the underdog here?
I have no clue. I don't know. It's a toss-up. It's whatever you see at this point.
I think he's like the John Cena of Houston right now.
Oh, because no one can see him. Is that what it is?
No one can see him.
No one sees him coming. No one sees him coming. And so here we go. We got Loyalo. I can't see anything. Oh, we got Loyal saying, I'm between watching King of the Hill and the Astros game. Oh, yes. If you are
We're competing with the Astros. That's pretty
if you are an Astros fan, you know that we are playing the Yankees in the postseason. I'm not going to lie. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm going for the Bronx all the way.
Judge and
You know, I actually got to see the Yankees play in old Yankee Stadium before it was.
Before it was the new? Oh,
the Astros up 7-3 right now.
Oh, hey, you know what's so cool about that too? Is I got a friend that lives in the apartments that oversees the stadium. Wow. So they're going to definitely come back playing in Minute Maid, and I will have seats for free. All right, so here we go, guys. U6 happening. Going first, having that energy first is very, very good. So are we going to actually tap the energy, or are we going to let it pass?
Ooh, that's a big tell.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute.
So he left it open.
I think he's going to try to stop the chomp of autos.
So here we go. We tap 2. Do we have... Yeah, it's a blue energy that the Stream Slayer played. Guys, this is game 3. This is it right here. Oh, we're going to fight right here. We're going to fight with Goku. We're going to look for a card. What card are we looking for? Ooh.
He didn't open up the Master.
The Master. Oh, yeah, he would have definitely played that.
Yeah.
Unless Max decided in Crusher Balls to get rid of the Mass Saiyans.
Dude, are we playing like tiers of strategy here?
Oh, I don't know.
Is this Master Chess?
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know.
This is what makes you. This makes you better.
This is it right here. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Commentating does so much for me right now because I'm playing through them. That's what's happening. I'm over here. I'm seeing their hands a little bit, what they should be playing. Oh, it's so good. Hey, Jason, come on. Don't make that same mistake. Play a dual color energy for that Champa. Okay, so not yet. We got a blue and we got a yellow. And so he is safe to play Sadala right now. There we go. We got the Sadala play. Here we go. The Caulifla. Okay, so it looks like we might be pulling 2 lives here. So the effect of Kaba to put 5k on the Caulifla pull. We have the Caulifla effect. Yes, to choose up to 1 energy and put it in rest mode. And so we are that much closer to awakening. I think right now Maxta is worried about being able to awaken. And so Stream Slayer is going to be taking both hits. And so we have Maxta at 6 lives. We also have the Stream Slayer at 6. Oh, this is so exciting right here, guys. Game 3. Woo!
Maxta needs to establish that dual color energy.
He does. That is going to be what's very stable. So right now, if we've seen the Stream Slayer, he's going to be dabbing in a little bit. It don't matter if he's down or he's ahead. He will be dabbing. Oh, that's the only time you're going to see that Frieza being played. Why? To get rid of the board. And so is Maxta going to drop his hand or get rid of that Caulifla?
Now, Maxta's tapped out. If Glovinator has those...
are we going to get a dab? We're going to get a dab. We're going to get a dab. Is he going to dab? Is the champion going to... Oh, the champion's going to dab! Oh, my gosh!
Nice.
This dude is a savage.
On cue.
Oh, my gosh. This is fun. This Stream Slayer is so fun to watch.
This guy's a different animal on
He
stream.
really is. Guys, if you don't know, on his off time, his real job, he actually is an actor, so he knows what it is to be under them cameras. He knows what it is. He's having fun with it.
Feels at home under the bright lights.
The thing is, all it is about having fun with this game. If you have fun with this game, everything else falls into place. He has the Ultra Instinct aura. His hands are doing everything for him. He doesn't even know he's playing right now.
One thing about Evan is that he's playing the deck that he's most comfortable with.
Right.
Ever since I've met him, he's been playing this and just fine-tuning it,
Fine-tuning, getting better and better and better because he's seeing everything. He's learning how to play around it. He's learning how to side against it. Your boy Evan on your team is actually becoming a prodigy on stream.
Yeah.
And look, we got Zen over here saying that he's going to try to beat Evan, just like everybody else has been saying. You got to get in line, boy. You got to get in line.
This is still pretty tricky, right?
So,
because Evan's only got one energy up. It's going to be hard for him to defend.
Evan's got one energy up, but he does have a blue energy. So he could. Oh, so here we go.
It's tapped.
He tapped it out. And so another
That's what I was
Sadala.
going to say, that it's going to come out. It's going to be tapped.
Here we go, Tarico. Finally, a dual color has been established on Maxta's board. So we will see what's going to happen. Is Maxta going to bring him down? Because let me tell you something right now. Evan
Why are
actually...
we talking about Shugesh Zen? That's banned. It's irrelevant.
Well, here comes the Sadala. The Khalifa is just going to automatically awaken him.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Take two.
So he's going to take two. That's the plan the whole time. He wasn't even going to go for the KO. He's just going to awaken right off the bat.
Hopefully my man has some senzu beans in his hand.
And if he does, that's going to be... So he flips the leader again. So we got the flip. We got the untap too. Ooh, he's untapping the dual color energy. Nice.
They needed that.
He's established the dual color.
What's good about the Kaba leader is when your opponent's energy is all tapped, he gains 5k. So that's a little bit extra pressure on that Frieza that's unawakened.
Really nice energy.
But at the same time, this is the Stream Slayer right here for you. If he gets down to 3 or less, he can actually go ultimate form, untap 2.
I think that's something that everybody forgets.
Everybody forgets that ultimate form. And so when I was playtesting with the Stream Slayer, I was giving him a run for his money. I'm not going to lie, because I would not let him get down to 3 lives. Unless I can get it all down or nothing. He is always going to stay at 5 or 4.
Okay, so he really needs to establish that Champavados.
He does. He doesn't have the Champavados right now. I think he's just swinging. Evan, I know Evan. He's just going to take it. He's going to take everything. He's at 4 lives right now, isn't he? Or he's at 5? I think Evan is at 5 lives right now.
Let's message the judge. Message Raul.
Yeah, text him.
Just click. You gotta click down there.
Oh, right there. There you go.
Well, you said
Just
live.
live question mark.
I don't know why I said live.
Oh, you said live. I got to live.
My bad. It's been a long day.
Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. What is happening here? So it's the Stream Slayer's turn. So it looks like Maxta did learn.
He doesn't want to get his army destroyed.
He has the
5
Chomp of the
for
Trickster.
Evan, yeah.
He has Chomp of the Trickster here. So what's going to
Right up
happen?
there.
He has the Trickster. He's going to tap 1. Here we go.
The
strike codes right there. Oh my gosh. Now, it's
in the face of the multicolored energy, bro. In the face of the multicolored
So
energy.
let me ask you this, because we've been having this discussion with the team. What do you Chomp of the Trickster?
I am actually going to Chomp of the Trickster on the Victory Strike.
Victory Strike?
Why? Because he has to tap out another energy, and if you wait to Champa on the Victory Strike, he might not have enough energies for the cooler.
But what we were saying is, why don't you Chomp of Avados the 5-drop?
If
That
you-
would stop the whole thing completely.
It
Forces your opponent to kind of like pass the turn.
It would. I mean, it is definitely your preference at this point, because if you Champa the 5-drop, it does stop.
Yeah.
Yes, he did pass turn. And so this is strong right here. This is I think he held all his Jocos. And he does not have a Champa of Vados on the board.
So what's he at, 4 energy?
He's at 5 lives. He's at 3 energies up.
He confidently passed the turn too.
Oh, here we go. Ooh, I cannot.
This has to be turn kill for Maxta.
It has to be. If it's not turn kill, next turn he will. Maxta probably will see, because we saw Victory Strike being played. Or Maxta might leave 2 energies open. Oh, he didn't charge.
Wow.
I think he's probably going to set up the Chomp of
Ooh,
Vados.
that might be detrimental for Maxta. Maxta did not charge. That energy we all know can be the winning deciding factor.
Especially against a deck like
Victory Strike. Definitely against a deck like Victory Strike, because now Maxta cannot use any more energies if he was.
He can't even set up the Chomp of Vados.
He can't even set up the Chomp of Vado if he
Sets
does.
it up, he doesn't have the Chomp of the Trickster.
So he actually, it hurt himself not being able to play that 1 energy, because he can't even set up the Champavados unless he has a Sensu Bean. The bean is strong. The bean is really strong.
The bean.
The bean.
Okay, so we got the first negate.
That's a good negate.
That's
a really smart
the
negate.
the leader negate is a strong negate. He's choosing what energy to tap. Okay.
If he's forcing Maxa to swing with one of the cards that would be an evolved target, but then that evolved target isn't really that much of a threat anymore.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Because
better
it's
to
in
take
rest
a-
mode.
Take a 10, well 20, because when he combos on it, than having two 20s on board.
Exactly. So here we go. The Stream Slayer just doing what he does best and just upsets. So he's going to take that hit. He might actually go to ultimate form. And he's at 5 lives right now. He's good with this. He's just going to take this. He's not worried about it at all. He already searched the Victory Strike. I'm pretty sure he has Hope and everything else he needs in his hand. So we got one combo. So unfortunately, unless there is a Sensu Bean,
Oh,
there is the bean.
Okay, so I think
The
Max is in a
dual,
little
that's the
bit
dual
of-
color, right?
Yeah,
That's it right there. But he has to tap again for the arrival.
I think he's a little bit safe here.
Okay, so
He needed the yellow for the Champavatos.
he needs yellow. So he switched back his energies. So now he has a blue yellow and he has a yellow. If he establishes that Champavatos, he still will not be able to play the Champa.
He needs another bean.
He needs another bean, or he needed to charge at the beginning of this turn.
Yeah.
That is actually going to be the play that actually stops him from winning. If Maxta had any chance of winning, it was the fact that he should have charged in energy. And so here we go right here. We got the 10K on the swing. So we got 20K coming at the Stream Slayer. Oh my gosh, this is so, my heart's beating on my chest right now. If I had heart problems, I'm done. I can't even see the end of this match.
That energy is
Oh my gosh.
really bad. But that means that Max is going to have to push everything he has into this one turn.
He's got to, but there's 5 lives. Like, unless he has a double strike or he has another Kefla. Oh, there it is. There it is right there. Oh my gosh. Does the boy have the Jocko? Does the boy have
Looks
the
like a
Jocko?
Jocko right there.
Does the
He has
boy
it.
have? He has the Jocko, fam. Wow.
But the thing, like I said earlier, he's going to have to swing with the Champavatos now and then combo it on that.
Now he's gonna have to swing with
So-
more battle cards. Right now, it does not look like Maxta, unless Maxta can use that energy for something. It doesn't look like Max. Oh, so we're getting a combo. We're trying to look for more pieces. Here we go. Stream Slayer at 5 lives. Maxta at 4 lives. We know that the Stream Slayer has the Victory Strike. Oh, we do have a swing on the Champavatos. We got the Ultra Instinct hands typing in the invisible calculator. No negates. So we have, again, we're trying to go and evolve into it. Does he have another card that is going to bounce it back?
That doesn't look like it.
Oh, we got the calculator. We got the calculator. Oh, we're going to take that hit.
Maybe.
Ooh, ooh.
He doesn't know yet.
Ooh,
He's
ooh,
thinking.
ooh, 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 ooh,
It was
ooh.
rare to see Evan ponders so much over one play.
Oh, there he goes. He takes it. It's going to evolve. It's only going to be able to put 1 energy in rest mode. There are only 2 blue cards, so he's going to be able to put one of them. But remember, the U7 Frieza has Warrior of Universe 7, so if he does play a Roshi Negate, it does not matter what color the energy is.
I think Evan is pretty much safe here.
I think he is too,
point.
because right now there's no reason to swing to give Evan more cards. I think Evan might take these 2 hits.
He's most likely going to have to take it.
He's going to take it. There's no way. What are you going to tap 1 with to try to help out? Oh, so he combos on that. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating. I think I know what's going to happen,
Evan's
guys.
gonna have to take it.
He's just, there's no way. That's just more combo power.
There's nothing that Maxa can put out that has double strike. That's the thing about Kaba, that it's so limited. Like Broly, you know, it can sneak out some, like a Mira and a double strike chomp for the victory.
But U6 Kaba says that you cannot play any battle cards that is not U6. So here we go. Oh, he's gonna power through. He's gonna power through.
He drew the Roshi negate.
He drew the Roshi Negate.
Get
I
back
see
up.
some sensu beans in his hand, I think.
I'll take it.
The Sensu Beans are probably gonna be for the following turn.
No.
Oh no.
For defense.
There he goes. It's just gonna stop him. Put that Sensu Bean on the leader.
Combo the Roshi, I guess.
Here we go. We gotta stop. It's at 20. It's at 30K right now. Double strike. 30K double strike. Evan's calculating right here. So now the Frieza's at 20, 30. It needs 5 more K. Here it is right here. All right. Here it is.
Doing this, it seems that Evan has all the pieces in his hand.
He really does, because you're not gonna combo out like that unless you do have all the pieces.
Yeah.
And remember, Evan. Oh my gosh, this is it right here. Oh my goodness, it looks like I'm gonna take the crown and we gonna place it on top. Oh, he dabbed
yeah,
it.
he got it. He has it all.
Oh. Now does he have Mutaido?
Is Evan
Mutaido
at
can.
4 or 5? He's at 4.
He's at
right?
4.
Here we go.
He's gonna go to 2.
He's gonna go to 2 because you're gonna pull the 2 life, and then
He
effect.
goes to 2 now.
He's gonna go to 2. He's gonna pull the 2. He's gonna untap 2 energies because he's gonna awaken with the leader. I'll put the 2. Yep, Frieza. Untap. Oh my gosh, the Stream Slayer! I cannot believe the Stream Slayer is coming back from this. And he's gonna do it again. Picture you 7. Draw 2 cards.
6 weeks in a row.
Oh my gosh. With the scythe. With the scythe. Drop 2. Drop 2. Oh, my heart is beating right now. I gotta get a cigarette after this.
That Reaper is knocking on that door.
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh, the Reaper's knocking on Simon Says it.
Sing the song.
Huh? Oh, she does it. Oh, here it is, the Stream Slayer with Victory Strike declaring his attack on the lead. Obviously, there's no negates. You cannot negate. He's just trying to pull cards. You can't negate the Victory Strike. It's gonna go in. It's gonna go in. Shotgun. Here we go. We got 45.
The Reaper's
We
in the
got
door.
50. We got 50. Reaper's about to be at Simon Says' door. So we have. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at the handshake.
Wait, that is 55. 65,
We do have the
75?
Chompavatos. Oh
Yeah,
my
the
gosh.
Chompavatos
It might help me. Oh, the RNG.
45.
55, 65.
I think he has it.
75?
Needs 5 more. Oh, that should be it.
Oh, what?
I think.
No, he's at 45, 55, 65, 75.
Yeah.
Oh, he got it. Oh, the Stream Slayer was out comboed. Oh, the Chompavatos did it. Oh my gosh. Chompavatos. Oh. Maxta did not charge but established the Chompavatos and was able to out combo the Victory Strike. Guys, unfortunately, our Stream Slayer did not win, but fortunately, we have a new king. Maxta.
The Reaper got turned around.
The Reaper.
So the answer isn't to stop it, but to accept what is happening and overpower anyway. That's how you do it.
Oh
as
my
soon as I saw
gosh.
As soon as I saw him going and I saw him stop comboing at 75, I was like, no.
Oh my
was it.
goodness. Now, even though we had the Stream Slayer combo, he sided, he had the Jockos, he had the Mass Saiyans. He actually didn't see Black Mass Saiyan for the 3rd game. And so
He didn't charge because he needed one more combo.
he needed Chompavatos. Oh my goodness. What a game. Turtle Minded over here, my other co-commentator, is just distraught. The king has been dethroned. It looks like the mentor Vegeta actually gave good sense to the against the mentor Goku. What do you have to say about this, Cloud? What's going through your mind right now?
Evan's going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Go back to the
the
drawing
lab.
board? You think Evan's gonna come back, isn't he?
He's going to adapt.
He's going to adapt. He's going to come back. He will be the 3rd King of the Hill if Simon has anything to say about it. Oh,
interesting.
my goodness.
Interesting because it's going to
It
be...
looks like
We were all convinced it was over, dude.
we were, but he out-comboed it. It looks like we're going to start our tradition with putting the crown on Maxta. You're the co-captain. Do you want to have the honors?
Sure.
There you go.
Put him over here.
There you go, right there. And so Max is over here just packing up his things because today is a very special occasion that we have here. Our Stream Slayer that has been King of the Hill for how long you said? 5 weeks?
5 weeks.
For 5 weeks now has been dethroned. Now Maxta is the new King of the Hill and he will have his entry fee waived and everybody will now try to fight to dethrone Maxta. Everybody. Here we go right here, the new king. I think you have something for the new king here, do you?
You know, he brought this too, so...
I was like, if I lose, bro, I'm gonna give it to him, bro.
Wow, there you go, guys. New King of the Hill. So we're all gonna ask, we're all gonna wonder, were you worried at all when Victory Strike was coming at you? Look, the Stream Slayer right there behind him. Were you worried at all about Victory Strike?
Bro, yes. I was like,
because the 10Ks came off the super combos.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, bro, if I don't hit these 10Ks, bro, I think I'm out of here, bro. Because I think I had like exactly like 50 in my hand. So I was like super combo, hit the KO. So I was like, oh, okay.
Dang. Cool. So it was RNG that played a little bit in there because you had them super combos going for you. Now, we did see that you actually did not charge. Was that did you not want to charge at all?
Yeah. I usually play the deck around 3 energy, so it's like the whole deck can play off of 3 energy. So there's no point charging the 4 really.
So all you want to do is just establish the Champavados on board.
Yeah, Champavados, everything's free.
Something you didn't do game 1.
Yeah, game 1.
And then we saw.
I pulled through that game 1. I was like, okay, but then like game 2. Did you side those in? Did you have a main deck?
I sided them.
Yeah, those Black Man Sands. I was like,
them Black Man Sands
like,
really did stop, but you didn't see him the third game, did you?
No, he power shuffled my deck.
Yeah, that's what I said. He said, bro. He said when I hit the freezer, I drew two Black Man Sands back to back.
Yeah, second round, I pushed the freezer. I drew the 2 Black Man Sands. I just played both of them.
I was like, yeah, let me power shuffle this deck real quick. Hold on.
That's what's up. That is very awesome. Now, you just showed everybody the power of U6. We did see some good siding from the Stream Slayer, but you still outtook it. Champavados is too strong, as we saw that you covered Victory Strike with the Champavados. Now, your co-captain said that while he went outside to talk to Goku, you talked to Vegeta. Was that true?
Vegeta and Kaba.
Vegeta and Kaba, and he had a lot to say. Obviously, I'm not gonna ask you because that's between you and the mentor. But he pushed you to do your best, and guys, you have it. We have our undefeated tournament player, Simon Says, is gonna be going against Maxter to try to dethrone him, or is Maxter gonna continue having a win streak, being the second king of the hill here at Senpai's? You know what that means for you, right?
What?
Your entry fees are free.
Oh yeah.
They're waived.
Right.
The pluses.
They're waived. So you here, you're gonna be defending the title?
Yeah.
We cannot wait to see. We cannot wait to see what you're going to continue to do because it is supposed to be double blinded, so we don't know if you're just going to continue U6 like the Stream Slayer, just giving the fans what they want, or doing something fresh. Co-captain, what you got to say?
Do you have an idea what you're going to play? Because we already know what your opponent said he was going to play.
What do you play?
You're gonna have to watch the stream to find out.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I might bring some spicy, bro. Me and Chris might whip up something, bro. You know what? We going with BoJack.
Are you gonna be here next Thursday? Even though you're flying the Nationals?
I'll be at Nats.
Oh, we do have Nats.
So we may not have the stream next week anyway.
Okay.
There's a small chance we might not actually have the stream.
Because we have quite a bit of people here from Senpais that are actually going to be flying to Chicago for Nationals.
Yeah.
So we might not actually have a tournament, so you might have to tune in 2 weeks.
Under normal rules, if the King of the Hill doesn't show up for his event, he forfeits the crown. However, if there is certain reasons to make exception,
Nationals,
we like to make exception, okay? We prefer to make the exception than to hold someone accountable and just take their crown away. Like
because this crown, it was hard. It was a lot to get there. You know, you had to get undefeated. You had to,
We want Houston to represent at Nats. So whatever we got to do to aid all Houston teams, all Houston players at Nats, if there's anything we can do, we're going to do that. So cool. Good luck at Nats, guys.
That's what's up, guys. That's what's up.
Sneak peek, bro. What you playing at Nats?
Man, me and Chris talking. Since there's no time, you know who's the king of time? BoJack. Control.
BoJack Control.
Get through the wall, bro. If you can get through the wall, you can have the crown.
We do have more cards that came out that actually will support BoJack, and BoJack is the only deck that has their Shugesh pop.
Yeah.
Because you have to play it. It's only one energy, I think.
Yeah, one energy, you dump your whole hand, just blow it up.
Oof, that would be something. And so now you have it, guys. You have BoJack.
Might be.
Might be BoJack.
We got a week of testing to do.
Oh, we got quite a bit of testing.
We got all the time for King of the Hill, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So BoJack's a slower deck, so the drawback is 4 time, but since it's no time.
So Banana, Simon Says plays Jason next week. Oh, but actually, we had just decided we're actually not going to be streaming next week. We got a lot of players that are prepping to go to Chicago for nationals. Yeah. So we're gonna take that priority, and then we're gonna come back within 2 weeks, and then we're gonna see Simon Says against Maxter for the King of the Hill throne.
By the way, any Houston players watching that want to get some practice in, if you're not leaving Thursday night, let's say you're leaving Friday. Any day of the week, actually, if you want to come in and just test, we got a lot of guys here willing to test.
I definitely will be here also. I'm not flying to Chicago until Friday. Oh. And definitely, guys, if you can, take advantage. Senpai's has a big, huge sale in preparation for their move, and there's going to be a lot of discounts on decks, on cards, on actual, like, little packs. So see what you can do, guys. Come over to Senpai's whenever you can.
Yep. Well, thank you, guys. We're going to go ahead and cut it here, but congratulations, bro. Give him a hand.
Congratulations once again. We finally have someone dethroned. Oh,
not anymore.
Losers don't get to talk anymore, bro.
I know you're used to getting your interview,
Well,
but
I thought we get to like talk about like the matches.
Only the win. You're not used to this yet, bro.
all right, guys.
All right, this is your boy PR Shark from Team Lethal. This is your boy Claudio. This is your boy right here, Maxter. We'll see you guys next week.
Hey, don't forget Glovinator here.
We got the Stream Slayer. He will always be the first Stream Slayer.
The OG Stream Slayer. The OG.
Stream Slayer right here.
You really haven't beaten Evan until your streak is as long as his is.
There you go. We gotta try to beat the streak.
See y'all later.
All right, guys.